Hey, for the VOD, just getting set up for the HOG Cup Arena 1. You'll hear sound and see beautiful things soon. Please be patient. Thank you.
Three, two, one.
Here we go.
Hello, everybody. It is time. The HOG Cup is among us. Hello, everyone.
Welcome
Come
one.
introduce yourself, gentlemen.
Welcome all.
What do we got here?
And especially welcome you to the HOG Cup.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's the big day here. We got Post. Say hi, Post.
Hello, it is I, Post.
We got Joppa, the man. What do you got
Hello,
for us,
everybody.
sir? Johnson.
Hello.
You guys got to work on your intros. You got to say some like cool catchphrase or something.
Bazinga.
I said a catchphrase.
Bazinga.
I said a great
Holy,
catchphrase.
holy crapper. I'm going crazy style. I'm dead. Psych.
That was really good.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh shit! I didn't have the Discord audio on, so it doesn't even matter.
Wow.
My bad.
Okay. All right. Let me do my intro. Hold on.
You get another chance. This is okay.
All right.
Do all your intros all at the same time.
All right.
Do them all right now.
At the same time.
Hello. Holy quapper.
Holy
Holy
crap!
quap.
Okay,
All right.
Johnson, hit the bazinga. Or Jackson, you
Let's-
can't. You named it too close.
Mr. Homage didn't have his audio on. Let's go ahead and do a re-intro of welcome one, welcome all, especially welcome you to the HOG Cup. This is a community PvP tournament organized by a select group of captains. There was an open roll call several months ago for people who wanted to join the league, who wanted to be captain in the league. And these captains from that roster created 8 teams composed of 2 experienced players in PvP and 3 newer players to PvP to create sort of teaching teams to go through a league and see what we can come up with in 3 months, working on rotations, working on tournament play, builds, everything, and in all at different aspects of the game. And we're going to see how all of these teams, after 3 months, compete against each other in the HOG Cup, the first HOG Cup of 2026. Homage, take it away.
So excited. Super looking forward to this. I'll maybe, we had a question in the chat there about rules. So I will note that you can only have a maximum of 2 people on the same elite spec. You can have 3 Guardians, that's totally fine, but you cannot have 3 Firebrands. That would be obviously way too overpowered. So we've put that limitation in place. Other than that, though, I believe the teams can go wild and bring whatever crazy things that they can cook up. So should be fun.
I see a question in the chat: experienced as in mat winners or just competent PvPers? The goal here was sort of, most of the captains are like, plat, high G3 plat ranked people, and all have competed in ATs. We've had a lot of workshops by more experienced, players. We have, best of the rest. Well, I would say the best of people who are willing to put their time in, and I think it's pretty cool. And a lot of them have been learning from each other, scrimming. We have some pretty fancy folks out here who all volunteered to do some training and to do this, and like all aspects of the community have really come together in this. And I've been pretty happy at like the amount of cooperation we've gotten from all the teams, build sharing, strategy sharing, working together. I think it's been fantastic.
Can we give them all a round of applause for that?
Can we give all the captains a round of applause?
I feel like it's...
Yeah.
Can we stand up and salute the captains?
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Come on now, give it up for them.
All right. So the way this tournament's going to work is Homage is going to be casting in Arena B or 2. I will be casting in Arena A or 1 for the entirety of the event. So there's going to be 2 games will be happening at the exact same time, but this way every game will get full footage. We have our fantabulous guest streamers, J. Johnson and Joppa, who will be one set of a team. They'll start with me in Arena A, and then we have Black Jackson and Salfir, who will be a team as well, and they'll be starting in Arena B with Homage. And then those guest streamers are going to swap every other game between the matches to give everybody a chance to be on every stream. But if you're looking for a consistent stream, Homage's or mine will just have all the games in one specific arena. And then once we get to the finals and everything, we'll all be in Arena A or 1. And then Homage will be joining me. So we'll converge the streams at the end. And then we have a super special surprise guest streamer for the finals.
Don't spoil it. It could be anyone.
Could be anyone.
I hope nobody knows.
Beautiful.
It's not like it's in the title or anything.
Yeah, nothing like that.
No, it's going to be super good fun. This has been in the works for 3 months now. These teams have all been practicing, scrimming, working hard, working on their team comps, putting in all kinds of work. So it's been super fun to watch them and cheer them on. And it's all coming to fruition today. We got a big prize pool, like Poe said, lots of gold. We have some community-sponsored arena titles. I think Community Conqueror is going to be decided this day, which will be super cool.
Oh yeah,
I see
big
there's
stuff.
a question for a bracket. There's an exclamation mark bracket command in my chat. Beautiful. There it goes. Excellent.
Huge.
And just going to be a super fun event. Just some good old-fashioned PvP here. Super fun community-driven event. And really excited to be able to give out these exclusive prizes to some very hardworking folks who deserve it very much. So it should be great, right?
Should be fantastic.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Please, people, we gotta focus here. All right, come on, go ahead.
Beautiful.
I'd also like to give a special shout out to anyone who I've asked potentially to be a fill during the tournament. Please be aware you might be getting a ping or a message from myself or St. Ira at any point in case there's like a missing person.
Okay. So we're a few minutes out from our first round starting. Should we start divvying up into our arenas here, gentlemen?
I think so.
Okay.
Do it.
I'm
do
going to
it.
actually change channel.
Oh, no,
So,
you're in the right channel.
Jackson and Self here, if you could follow me, that'd be awesome.
Absolutely.
I think we're supposed to move, Homage.
Yeah, we're actually supposed to move. You're in the right channel. We're in the wrong
Yeah,
channel.
this is to do with a Discord widget. So
Oh,
just for the stream. So
okay. Do your widget.
great.
I'll
Okay.
chill.
Okay. So we'll split off here. And great. Thanks for the intro, boys. And let's get into it, eh?
See you in a while.
Do it.
Okay.
Thank God they're gone. Oh
Yeah,
my
thank
God.
goodness.
I know, man. He just.
Now we can actually have some fun, am I right? Good lord.
Okay, never mind. We have our fill just in case. Sorry, guys. I am getting this set up. I'm typing as fast as I can. Okay, let's hop into the
very
arena.
excited to see how this first round plays out.
Oh, absolutely. Do I need to turn up my audio a little bit? Let's find out. Let's get that desktop audio just a smidge higher. I want to make sure everyone can hear you guys. And then let me find you, Mr. Johnson. Pop you up to like 135. And Joppa. Could you say some things, Joppa?
Hello, everyone.
Oh, he has a perfectly loud mic. Beautiful. Johnson, go ahead.
Whoa, okay, hold on a second here.
All
I'm
right,
just perfect, man. I'm
he's got
just perfect, man.
It's got a sandwich going. All right. Okay, let's get this. We're going straight into Hog Cup Arena 1. It doesn't like show the password as I type it, right?
No, it's just
No.
Everyone's like, oh,
although
cool,
I
can
did
spectate.
leak it to everybody in my chat, so.
Oh, huge. Okay. It doesn't really matter who's on what team. We'll see what's going on, but we will be doing match 1, which based on our brackets here is going to be. I have the bracket up. I definitely have the JPEG up on my computer. It's not something I forgot to do right before the stream started. Hey, you guys can vamp while I'm finding this.
It'll be between the team Joint Custody versus Korean Barbecue. Now, I did some research on the team Joint Custody, and I got to tell you, I think this is a really solid pick to take home this first game. They're a very flexible team. They have people coming in from all different aspects of the game, led by Captain Mal, a washed up world versus world roaming ranger. So we're going to see how we can sort of move into SPVP here, how he navigates the team, but I think it should be a very, very fun match to watch. What do you think, Joppa?
Well, I think that I don't have the password to get into the freaking map, so I'm stranded out of here. Does anyone know the
Hold on.
password?
Yeah. Can you message him
send
real
it to
quick?
you.
Sorry, I'm like,
Yeah, I got you.
I'm putting out fires in my DMs real quick. Oh shoot, the first map. This map is incorrect. / game start.
The match starts soon.
Game end. All right. The first map for these should be. So I can tell Mr. Homage. First map is supposed to be. It's definitely not supposed to be Temple of the Silent Storm. It's supposed to be Kylo. Shoot.
Ooh, now that's a good starting map.
Should have.
We love a
been
good battle
Kylo.
for Kylo.
Okay, sorry everybody. A little slight delay. Okay, / game end, just over and over again. Wow, I didn't realize people were just on these maps goofing around for the last couple of days. So I thought everything was just going to be where it's at. Can I not just type / game end? Do I have to do start and then end?
I thought you
do.
could. I think maybe you do need to start it, but
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Game start. There we go. Start / game end. We're trying to sync up all the maps. Game start.
The match starts soon.
Game end.
Love it.
We just want to make sure that we're all on the same maps. Everyone's getting the same shot here. We have the same rotation, theoretically, but we'll see how that goes.
I think you can also edit the lobby to only play one map if you're looking for a specific map. But this also works, like if you just keep game ending. But
yeah, we just set it up right before you guys all got to here. Here we go. We're on.
Here we go.
Gotcha.
Finally, okay. That's not the right rotation though. I'm really worried about that. The rotation.
We'll take it as it comes.
Yeah, the rotation is supposed to be. Oh God. Yeah. This did not fit correctly. I need to fix this real quick. All right, it's Kylo, Forest, this, going Legacy of Foefire, then Capricorn, Coliseum, and then Temple. Oh, Skyhammer didn't get picked there. Foefire, Skyhammer, thing, and then we're doing Temple as our 7th in the rotation. This is correct. This is correct. Team size is 5, not 6. Why did this all just reset?
feel like Joppa, you had that issue on your arena when you were doing those in-houses too.
Oh yeah, we've gotta bring in an expert, a resident expert here to figure out the settings. I think. Do we have it, or do we still need help?
I think I fixed it.
Okay, perfect.
Big W for post.
I fixed it, ready to go. Do we have both teams? Will both teams pick a color and get going? Nobody notice that though I have my camera on, I do look down when I type. Nobody pay attention, please.
I feel like I also look down when I type. Is that not normal?
In school, they told me I couldn't do that. But the weird thing is, like, I'm not actually looking at the letters. I just have to look down for some reason. Like, I could close my eyes and still type.
All right, so as the comps come in here, let's see what we end up with comp-wise. I'm really curious to see if it actually ends up being pretty similar, or if these teams have put together some unique comps based on the players that they have in the group. It looks like on red team we have a support Paragon, a Luminary. Is this a core Necro, an Amalgam, as well as a Scrapper? Whereas on the blue side, we actually see a Willbender with the support Paragon, and then the Reaper, which I imagine is the Reaper build going around with a Conduit and a Ritualist. What are your guys' takeaways on this comp-wise? What are we thinking?
Well, I do want to say, when I was casting, and Johnson, by the way, I hit you up. You didn't reply to me, but I was casting the mat yesterday, and one of the things that I told people is, like, what's the difference between mat and the Hog Cup, right? Well, the mat is everyone just playing all the meta stuff, right? Here in the Hog Cup, we have an opportunity to see a whole bunch of different builds, right? How many times did you see a Scrapper in the mat? How many times did you see a Willbender? How many times did you see all these different classes? And here you actually get to see that. So I'm interested to see, irrespective of comp, how these matches end up turning out.
Another interesting thing here is some players are learning new builds, learning new play styles, things like that. And you've seen a lot of players change builds and classes frequently during the league as they learn more. A nice opening here. It looks like both teams are sending 4 to mid. We'll see if anyone tries to break off to go far and do an early kind of strike here. Now,
it looks like blue team is going to commit to that 4 mid.
Yep, red is prepping up behind here, buffing up with Turnip right there, getting a little mic for the team. Interesting thing about the Korean barbecue teams, they were formed very recently from 2 teams that actually fell apart in the beginning of the middle of the tournament. And Turnip stepped in to be a substitute captain and has really done a lot of great work with this team in the short time they've had together. He's a previous
That's awesome.
It looks like blue team is taking a lot of pressure here, but they are able to get the burst onto the Luminary, which is very big. It looks like we're going for a short hand res. The banner does come out.
Quick banner right there.
And blue team still under a whole lot of pressure here. Red team very good, sticking together, utilizing their team comp to AoE with the Scrapper along with the super speed.
Oh,
looks
but
like
Warbringer Mal gets taken down by the non-stop onslaught. They have 3 downs, 2 on blue, 3 on blue.
Everybody's down. This is going to be a rally fight here. Oh my God, he's going to get a push.
They get the first rally. Warbringer Mal comes back up and he's about to go back down right away. He's got 2 HP left and he's back down. Oh, it was a incredible use of the banner with the warrior res. That was insane.
Dude, I don't know what is going on, but everything is dying. The fight is not even over yet. The red team actually gets one last rally, and it looks like blue team already down 2 people, turns it to 3-5. Red team is going to clean up the rest of the blue players. Now, blue team is faced with a decision. Do they want to group up? Do they want to wait for each other? Or do they want to walk out of base one by one? It looks like the blue support Paragon is already out. There are blue players still respawning, so I'm interested to see how the rotations are going to turn out now.
It looks like Wolver over here is getting a nice big comeback here as Warbringer Mal comes bound to do it. But worth noting, both captains are playing support Paragons here. An interesting way to make sure that you can keep your team going while maximizing rotation and energy in a team fight.
You know, I actually really like this because the support Paragon doesn't have a ton of positioning requirements for your teammates. You sort of just stack on top of the support Paragon and you're going to be getting a lot of value. And I really like what blue team did off of this lost fight. They were able to come regroup with the one person who survived the team fight, which was this Condi Conduit. The support ran straight for this Condi Conduit. Now they're regrouped and they're going to be able to take a fight here. So this is a wonderful, wonderful regroup from blue team, and they do get a kill on the back end of it. We also have some pressure going down on mid here. It's going to be a short 2v1 on mid. This Luminary's under a lot of pressure, goes back into the fight. We'll see if red team can make anything happen here. They're going to be slightly outnumbered as their respawn comes into the fight. It looks like the NG is actually going to take the opportunity to run to home node and cap that home node so that they can get a 2-cap on the map. So red team really needs to survive 4v5 in this fight to get the value on the map.
Yeah, and I think red team is faced with the decision of, yes, they know that it's 4v5, but do they want to stay on a node that's theirs to defend it, or do they want to give it up completely, run away, and then make sure they regroup as 5? Because we know that in a 4v5 situation, more likely than not, you're going to lose. It looks like red team opted to try and hold that node for as long as possible, 4v5. In the end, they ended up paying the price for it, and it looks like blue team is going to sweep the entire map, or at least head all the way to far.
Blue team made a pretty commanding regroup on red on the midpoint there, whereas red was kind of still recovering from a lot of those team fights that they were in for a long time. Blue came back refreshed with all their keys and buttons ready to go. Looks like blue's pushing into the red spawn over here almost.
Yeah, they are definitely pushing in, and this is going to be a 3v3 for the time being. But red team does have their core necro coming into the fight, whereas blue team has their writ matching the luminary on mid. So I'm curious to see how this 1v1 goes while the 4v4 happens on this far side of the map.
There's a lot of just so many different positioning things where one guy on the blue team is full capping the node, the rest is taking a 4v3, but it looks like we're finally in a 4v4 cluster fight. It was a really, really risky play for blue team to cap that node while the rest of the teammates were fighting, but it looked like it paid off, and now we have an even 4v4 on the far node. But it looks like one of the blue players is actually peeling off and foregoing this node. Maybe they need help in the 1v1 mid, but then now you have to understand the rest of your teammates are now stuck in a 3v4 here.
Mr. Wibbles got a pretty commanding win in that Willbender versus Power Necro fight there. It looked like it was going to go the Willbender's way any second, but Mr. Wibbles pulled that out at the very last second, keeping himself up and defending with that little plus from that blue teammate. Now they continue to own mid, and it looks like the team is still up enough that they made it back in time. That might have been a game-saving plus right there.
Yeah, it was a great plus by the Necro here. It did leave blue team 3v4 on far. There were 2 downs, 1 on each team, so both banners have been used here. However, blue team is stabilizing this fight as Mr. Wibbles comes back into the fight. So we'll see what happens here. I like what blue team has done where they're leaving this Reaper on the node to 1v1, which is quite good. They're going to send the rest of their team back towards mid to team fight and back with the rest of their support that they can get here. So we'll see what happens on mid as red team moves in.
That did cost the blue team their support, though. Unfortunately, they left. They got a little bit too far away from their support, and he got picked off by the red team swarming around him. Good move on the red team once they noticed the support was isolated and that the Reaper was caught in a fight, so he couldn't do anything about the plus there.
Yeah, and if I'm the red team right now, I understand that the blue team support just went down. I'd be forcing team fights left and right. It looks like red team is trying their best to go for that fight on their home node, but it looks like the blue warrior is already up to support his team. They managed to get one, which is very good. It looks like the warrior is actually going in to go for the hand res, and they're missing the hand res off to the side, and he actually gets it in time, and now what turns into maybe a 3v2, now still a 3v3.
Insane hand res. That was an insane hand res. A powerful hand res when the enemy team isn't paying attention is one of the most clutch things any player can do at any time.
And this fight's going to move back into mid where the Conduit has been 1v2ing. So getting a lot of value 1v2ing on a neutral node. We'll see which team is able to take advantage of this fight now. It is going to be a 4v4 as blue team Necro and red team NG are slowly making their way towards mid here. It looks like blue team is under a lot of pressure though. Red team's very healthy. The Conduit does go down, and I don't think we have a banner for this.
Ooh, the Conduit's been holding down those team fights with a lot of that CC and Condi spam. It looks like, yeah, blue support Mr. Mal is heading right out of there right now. Good move on his part, trying to regroup with his ritualist far.
And I like the decision from Gadget here. They know that the fight is won, so they instantly run to the far node, get a decap. They have the choice to full cap this or decap it. Gadget is going to need to be very careful here, though, as blue team disengages from the fight and is going to 2v1 the NG here. So we'll see what happens on the far node or the home node for blue. Well, they cap mid, and then it's going to be a 3v2 here on far for red team in favor of red.
Those 3 red teams were able to split up the healer and the ritualist, but they weren't able to pursue either one as they both masterfully left that point with such speed that it would have made it worth less to chase him down. Ritualist looks like he's trying to
Yeah.
go back
Red
and sneak
team
it
wins
as
the
the
capture
red
point.
support just finished capping their home. Yep,
I
he's
like
heading
this
straight in.
communication. They let him
Ooh.
know that, hey, Rit is going to go right back to our home node. So let's swap the support warrior and our amalgam. The amalgam's going to be 1v2 here. Should be able to get a lot of value. We'll see if red team can capitalize on this outnumbered fight on mid.
Red team looking like it's making a little bit of a comeback here as they're continuing the pressure on blue team. Banner just rezzed up the blue Willbender, who's looks like he's just used RF as well. He's going to be vulnerable here, but he has all his virtues. Let's see if he can get a little value out of those. But he gets picked off by the red team's just insane amount of AoE damage on that. Rupert Mal coming in for, is this going to be another clutch hand res moment? Nope, they get a nice push onto that.
It looks like red team did trade a kill on their home node
Blue
here.
team grabbed the capture
And, you know, blue team sent their, I think it was their Necro from the mid fight to this red team home node to plus the amalgam. They get the kill, but that does leave them vulnerable in mid. So we see that red team won mid here. However, blue team already owned their home node, so it ended up with a 2 node in their favor. So we'll see what happens as everybody moves back to mid, and red team does get the decap on the far node.
A nice quick decap. If they can get a decap on both side nodes and keep the fight all about mid, that's going to be to their advantage. They've demonstrated they have a much stronger team cohesion in the team fight in terms of just a raw,
Did
everyone
you
has
see
all their
that?
cooldowns
Red team got a capture point.
burst. Their AoE
This will
cleave
be a
is
very
fantastic.
interesting fight on the red team home as well, with the Ritualist into this bomb kit amalgam. So we'll see what happens there. This should stall out for a while, and it looks like on mid we do get a kill on the
Are they gonna get
support
the hand
warrior. The
res?
gadget comes through.
Oh,
I don't think they're able to get it.
Not gonna
The
make it.
function gyro almost got the res, which would have been absolutely wild.
I mean, it was good that he left when he did. He could have also gotten picked there, but now he's back with his team moving in to create a nice just area of denial from all of his insane amount of damage. Well done on that. And it looks like blue team's recapping mid now. They're going to keep that 100-point lead going.
Blue team
And this is
grabbed
gonna
And
be
I think if you're the red team, you have to make a really clear decision now. You're already down 100 points. There's 5 minutes left in the game. I think you need to really be intentional about grouping up and sweeping either of these side nodes to take the rest of the map. It looks like red team found themselves in a 3v4, which may be a little bit disastrous for them. I think there's a world where they start sweeping the blue team, start getting those 3 nodes, and then start taking points away, because I think at this point you really have to make the decision of, okay, we're down 120 points. We actually need to start full wiping the blue team so we can get those 3 nodes.
Yeah, they're going to need to have a pretty commanding map presence. I just got very, very zoomed in on Fox Mania because their greatsword looked so much like a Bladesworn weapon. I was like, there's a Bladesworn? No way. No way.
He swapped a place war for the clutch.
Oh my, did you see that? Did you see that Treb?
Blue team
Did blue team just Treb?
Treb coming in.
Dude, it worked.
wins a capture point.
Oh
Dude,
my
the trap
God.
tech is crazy. The
He
trap
ran
tech
through-
is crazy.
He ran right out of spawn from respawn, hit a Treb, and then kept going. I have not seen someone pull that in a long time. And that
Dude,
paid
I
off.
love
It
that. I
completely
love that.
scared red team off the node.
Oh, yeah, big timing.
That Treb might have been the most clutch part of that team fight.
And I'm gonna be honest, I think that might be game. It looks like red team, it's gonna be 30 seconds at the very least for them to full regroup. It looks like they at least have home node, but with it the time left and the blue team needs 25 more points, I think blue team is in position to actually take this in the first game of the HOG Cup.
Their Necros have just been very, very on the back caps and the good fights. Yeah, it's looking like
Blue team grabbed the capture
an
point.
early admission here from the red team of saying good game. Yeah, this is a pretty commanding position. I understand the sentiment. This is a well-fought game by both teams. Let's see how this final team fight turns out. Can they decap this node in the next 1 second? No, I don't think they can, unfortunately. You always want to keep
Wow.
up the excitement.
What a
That was
game.
a fantastic game.
What a game, and they played to the very end. Wow.
Fantastic.
That was
Nobody
very well
gave
played
up.
by both teams. Yep.
Yeah, an honorable game. First match of the game will go to, first match of the HOG Cup will go to joint custody, taking 1 victory over Korean Barbecue. So we're going to go JC, 1 win, KB, BQ, 1 loss. Okay.
What a game.
What a game. I'm going to let you guys do a little bit of the post-game chatting while we wait for the Homages game. We had a miscommunication. He started like 3 minutes after we did.
Oh, no problem at all. You know, I think the big thing in this game and why we saw, you know, some of these team fights going the way they did was because of this Condi conduit. The Condi conduit gets so much value in a team fight, and we actually have the Condi conduit expert, Mr. Joppa here. So, what did you think about that Condi conduit play, Mr. Joppa?
Well, look, I'll say it outright. I think Connie Conduit is going to be good because it's so hard to deal with, right? I think in the last Hog Cup, which by the way, me and Johnson did cast, the VOD might still be up on our channels, but the winner of the last Hog Cup was they actually ran 2 Connie Conduits. It's in a weird spot where, okay, maybe you would want power, right, over Connie Conduit, but the Malik's pull is always going to give you the value that you want. And that guy was also running Shiro, so you have the huge Shiro AoE stun, which is going to be stunning everyone up. I think, you know, if I was any of those teams, I think yes, one, you have to create a plan that actually deals with the Connie conduit. Do you want to swap to a Connie conduit of your own, right? Is that something that you want to match, or do you want to maybe force that person into a 1v1 and then swap to someone where you know you can beat the Connie conduit? I'd be interested to see what those teams do to adjust. Again, this is the first game, so it's not like, you know, you had any room for adjustments, but I am very interested to see if these teams are going to make those adjustments to try to win in the next game.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. You know, something that I think Joint Custody did really well here is they managed their side nodes very well, and they had very clear communication between their team of who is pushing what node, when are they pushing that node, and what matchup do we need for our team to make sure we can successfully either decap or maintain our node, or even keep it neutral for a plus. And so that was a really good, I think, bit of communication that we saw as part of that match.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, one of the things that I would like to point out in that match was the rotations were super great to see. They started the map going 1 person home and then 4 people mid, and immediately they entered a 4v4 brawl. Both players from the side nodes made it a 5v5, and you can see in those instances, if we were to pull the VOD up maybe after this, you can see the difference in the fight was literally these people stepping off to the side alone for a half second, right? The DPS person taking 3 steps off to the right away from the clump of their team. And then because of that, they ended up dying. And it's interesting to see, you know, people who've been training for 3 months actually get to that level of gameplay so fast and early on into their career. So it's something really, really great to see. I'm interested to see if they make any adjustments with the team comps or anything like that. But I think overall the rotations were, I mean, you can tell that these guys are in Discords, like yelling at each other, like, "Oh, you gotta go here, you gotta go here." It's like, "Oh, no, come back, and you can see it in the gameplay, and that's super awesome to say.
Yeah, I could not agree more. And I think what you said, you know, that positioning in a fight, when it gets to be, you know, a 2v2 or a 3v3 fight, there's not as much damage going around, right? There's not as much control going around. It's a little easier to see what's happening. But when you get into a 4v4 or a 5v5, there are so many abilities happening all at the same time that if your team isn't working as a full cohesive unit, if you just step out a little bit, you can get punished really hard. And I think that's what we saw in some of these team fights, which also means that both teams are playing very well, right? When they're able to punish somebody moving out of position just a little bit. So I'm curious to see how the rest of the teams are managing, but this was a really good match. I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely. Do you know where we're supposed to go after this? Is it?
We are in Arena 2.
Yes,
Yep.
you guys will be hopping over to Homage's stream. What they just finished up, they might be doing a little final second casting. Maybe you guys hopping over there will knock the other guys over.
All right, we'll see you.
Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you after the next game.
GG's Post. We'll see you in a little bit.
Salutations.
And Post, we're actually still here because they capped the room to 3 people.
I just tried to head on over there.
I got it. Hey, guys, don't worry. I got this. Okay, guys, you're just with me for right now. That's fine. I threw everybody up in there into the chat or into the casting lounge. It was nice and capped, so we couldn't do that. We'll have a couple other people popping in soon. I've just been behind the scenes typing, getting everything ready. But we will see.
Hello, Post.
Hello, Salfir. I was just vamping while you weren't here. I was like, and there's a lot of complicated things. Do you guys want to see my blue suede shoes that I put on? How did your guys' game go?
Honestly, it was a nail biter. It was really good.
Yeah.
It was a close one for sure, dude.
We had
Oh.
a 50-point difference. We had some AED craziness.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Jackson, you made it.
Hey, I did it. Not through a lot of trial and tribulation, but I found my way here. You know.
Hey, man, I knew you would. I knew you would.
Post,
Yes.
can you give me the... Never mind. We're all good.
Oh, were you wondering what the password for the arena was?
It is the same password. I know.
Yes,
I
it
know.
is in
I
fact the same
understand
password. Okay.
that.
All right. Yes, both arenas have the same password. So what we will do is, okay, Homage is ready to go. Are you guys all in here, ready to go?
I'm getting in there. All right.
Is
I'm
everyone
here.
ready? I'm typing. Does my hair look good? Someone tell me.
It's my hair. Have you introduced the
beautiful.
teams, Post?
We haven't introduced the teams yet. Let's go ahead and introduce the teams yet. Tell Homage 1 sec. We have 2 teams
Coach,
today.
do you want
We
your
have
announcer
5
music?
Scrit in a trench coat run by Mr. Mamiga, known as Mary Moonshine. Oh, they just started it for us. Great. This is a team that is Mamiga's a longtime Hog Cup captain. And on the other side of this, we have Tiggle Piggies, which is run by... I have this at any time. I know this off the top of my head, for sure. I don't remember what the captain for this team is. This is one of the teams where like a lot of the teams have different names, and I just get confused sometimes.
No worries. No worries. We see some interesting comps here too. I'm almost a mirror.
it's
We have
Kewer's team.
double luminary.
It's Kewer's team. Okay. Yes, Kewer's a new
seeing
guy who joined up just as a captain for this match. So he's a
Oh.
first-time captain right after he joined the guild as well.
Just like that.
Oh, big pressure on the blue luminary here. Let's see if you can survive this. Well done. Blue. Oh wow, big pick. Blue went for a
Kewer's-
1-3-1 split.
Kewer's going for a pretty crazy amount of peeling over here, or kiting on himself. Another team captain playing support warrior. That's been a popular choice. In the last match, both team captains were playing support warrior. Oh, is that the same in this match? Indeed, it is.
We did see Mamiga use his support banner. So red team is without that now in this 5v4 though. So let's see if they can get a pick while they have my man up.
Team grab the capture point.
Another player to watch here is Blaze on the Spectre. If you don't have a response for this build, it can really bully.
Oh,
And
yes.
speak of the devil, it looks like he's doing it. We have a down on the blue luminary here.
Ooh, but
Another battle center comes up and the
instant
knockback
banter.
too.
Instant banner into the knockback, and he's just gone. He's already gone, decapping a side node. That is some high level.
It's a good call here.
Red team is sort of barely holding on here with all this pressure on the damage, but they've gotten a little bit of a recoup here. Never underestimate Mamiga's ability to just
Red Lumi goes down
straight handle this. Red Lumi's down,
and they
but
get a stomp. I think red team wants to. No, they get a little support here.
they get a little bit of
Let's see
extra
if they can
support.
stall this
Held
3v4.
down. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. Yeah, it looks like Camperoni on the Gale, or on the Amalgam is just sort of sniping off node with that short bow. They've lost the cap there as there's so much CC right on the point with that bomb kit. A pretty excellent
Amiga very
move there.
pressured here.
That
He's
is
gonna have to
kind of
leave this
AoE.
fight.
Never put Mamiga
But
in
you
the
know,
corner. He escapes
Really,
again.
really a big brawl here. But the scores are relatively even. Both teams have done a nice job of keeping the map neutered.
They have, but it looks like Blue's going to take the lead here as they sort of push ahead with this pretty aggressive power comp. The double
Blue team
luminary is
grab
doing
the
the work
capture
it's
point.
designed to do here.
We might see a kill here on Steve as in Larry, the best name of the tournament.
We're just gonna follow Steve
Support.
Aguilera.
Oh wow, great support from Hondetch here.
Oh, Steve Aguilera came back with a vengeance.
Absolutely.
He said,
Oh,
"You
Another
know
battle
what,
center.
Steve?"
center from red team.
We've got a big Rit circle there that's going to lock down. It's going to be locking down their other Rit right now. He's moving away. Let's see what we're working with here as the Rits go.
Both Rits very pressured here. It's going to be who can get the Rit down first for each team. 2%.
We have a
They're both
spike
down. We
Rit.
got a little bit of a race.
It's a Rit race. It's who can kill the Rit
Rit
faster
race.
race. Let's see. I'm
Larry
interested.
back
Okay,
up?
so Steve is in Larry's running the more traditional blood version of the build with a little bit of extra support queued in. Whereas the other Rit, Grieva, is running a spite Rit. So they've got a little boon rip going. They've got a little bit more damage on it. It's interesting to see the difference in survivability between these two builds.
Blue team cleaning up this fight here. Red team does take the decap, but blue will be able to trade here for this node. Steve is and Larry capping here. And let's see red team get out here. Blaze is quite pressured. I take that back. He gets a complete full heal. Good work from Amiga. Nice play from Blaze. I really want to see him pushing this side node here. The Spectre is much stronger in these smaller skirmishes than a big team fight.
Blue team grabbed a capture point.
And blue here with a commanding 3-cap.
Yep. I'm about to say, score currently 80 to 200 in the blue team's favor.
Red team's struggling a little bit to get their teeth into any of these nodes, as blue is just sort of ubiquitously in every single position on the map.
Yeah, and I will say blue is playing very tanky, a very tanky comp. They don't really have a great kill target. I'm gonna eat my words. We see Stevens and Larry go down on the Rit. Do we have a response from the blue team? Do we have banner? We do not have banner, but we might get a hand res. Red team needs to watch this.
Oh, they might just get that free hand res.
Great hand res from Honed Edge. And he comes right back in with the full support for his teammates who stalled that fight.
It's looking like Blaze is going for the decap thief mode over here. He's trying to get as many fast decaps as he can, while also potentially tricking them into letting him cap that mid point. He might get a full cap here, as he kind of just played a little mind game as if he was going to teleport over to the far node. Does he get away with it?
Huge moment here. Blue team gets 2 downs on the red.
Oh, the red Loomies, though together, were pushed down.
Probably pretty scary, yeah.
Incredible burst. Blue team is really syncing their burst stuff together. That's a lot of practice.
Nowhere with the absolute cheeky play. He sneakily teleported back to the node here. The Luminaries do notice this and are now going to respond. But Nowhere just said, I want a few more ticks of that cap. I love it.
Well, let's see if
Will he get out unscathed?
He's out of position here. He's got
He has the block to cover his heal.
He does.
Nice kiting.
And the fear ring to escape. He's staying in the no port
Well
spot.
played
So
by
he
Nowhere.
jumped on.
Blue team takes a capture point.
Well, he might have jumped a little early there. Looks like these
Yeah.
luminaries are just relentless on him, just chasing him down.
Just send the attack dogs on someone, you know?
Yeah, and they do get the down here. They don't go for the finish immediately as they try to get right back in there.
We don't have banner available. Let's see if Amiga goes for another hand res, because it does seem no one is watching this down body.
Going for the hand res right now. He's going for the self res right now. That's a dangerous position to be in.
Amiga going for the res now.
Oh, he got
Campionaries on it.
He was caught by Camp.
I don't know if he
Amiga
can
comes
stop
in
it.
Clutch. He gets it off. Insane. There's still a lot of duels going off on the side. It's looking like Blaze is struggling.
Red Lumi goes down. Oh, a double. Oh, and the banner for double stomp. What a play.
Ooh. That's going to give a lot of momentum to the blue team there. Our team is pretty consistently on the back foot here as they're struggling to get that same kind of coordinated burst going on.
So, Post, what do you think the red team has to do to potentially turn this around?
Well, the issue they've consistently found here is that they are not able to stick damage quite as well. And what's looking like to me is they're going to want to send probably both their luminaries out as an assassin squad and start doing some picks while they allow Amiga to do what Amiga does best and just permanently support 2 people. So if they can get a perpetual team fight going where they're outnumbered and they can keep it going and they can send out their Loomies to try and do a little assassination, that would be helpful, but it's not like they can use the thief to help them out there. They're in sort of a tough position here where they just don't have the coordination to crack a bit of this damage.
And shout out to blue team. Their luminaries are doing a really nice job sticking a target and taking it down.
Absolutely. They are blowing out blinds.
Well, caster curse right here. We do see a blue Lumi go down.
Levels. Yeah,
do we have a ban? We do have a banner.
As we're saying, they get the final kill here. So they're going to stick into this right here.
This could be a big turnaround here.
They have their thief playing as a side noder right now, as their main sort of roamer decap. But they don't seem to have a dedicated side noder. It's more of a team fight with a thief keeping the nodes neutered, right? Blue team's doing a fantastic job side noting because they have a bit of a tankier thing. You know, to amend my earlier statement, what I would say is maybe bring the thief into the team fight to kind of harass the enemy healer, and send out one of your Loomies to sort of finish those fights if that's an option on your table, or maybe have your Rit.
Or maybe have the Rit take a duel. Yeah. But Blaze right here, very fast 2v1 onto Campionary.
Oh yeah, I was not even looking at that. I was staring over at the red. That was that's exactly what we're talking about. Just a little extra damage because Blaze is so fast. He's all over the place, and he's going to be nigh unkillable as far as characters go. But he needs a little bit of extra damage with that Spectre. Which is kind of first.
I will say that the game is going to hinge on this blue node here, right? Red has a 2-cap. Blue needs to keep this node at all costs, and red wants to decap for a potential win here.
Well, red has to
So
play
if blue can
every
bunker
node
this
right
down.
now. Yeah, blue's already sending out people, so it's just a flat 3v3 here. If you look at the map in the lower right-hand screen here, maybe I should make that bigger actually. If you look at the map in the lower part of my screen here, you can tell, or your screen, you can tell what they're sending out. Looks like blue's actually rallying around, just holding that node. They need those 20 points right there, and that's all.
We do have a
need.
down on the blue Lumi in the 2v2 at mid. He pops off. Let's see if Undead uses banner on him. It looks like he will.
Blue's
Or maybe
got
he
a
goes for the hand
decap.
raise.
Blue got a full decap at mid, and they're looking to go decap home as well, or the red home as well. And it doesn't look like they're gonna be able to do this, but red did
points
Oh,
get
did you
stop.
get the decap on the blue node? If red can
This could turn. They could come back from this.
From Honed Edge, good res.
Camp is getting a full cap on the red home. I don't know if the Blaze
Yeah,
is gonna
and
be fast.
red
enough
has
to
no
stop
response
that.
for it. Oh, Thief, Blaze is following. Can Blaze get there in
Blaze is
time?
coming out. Ooh, any kills right now on blue is gonna be pretty. Yes, a fantastic banner from the red. Well done movement. I always tend to root for the underdog here, but blue team has done such a commanding job here that it is hard to come back.
We have a down and another banner res.
Incredible. Blue is really sticking to this. Looks like they're going to get. They do decap
Down
that
on the
far
blue
node.
Lumi.
I mean, this is the longest stall at 13 points I've seen in a while. But
There's a down.
Absolutely.
Stevens and Larry's just getting
Atari's
that cap
down.
right there. Are they going to be able to stop him from recapping that node? Because a recapped node right now is going to be devastating to the red team. They have got this perma team fight that they want.
Blue team just lost a player, so they're at a disadvantage here.
What happened?
They lost. Hatari died.
Oh, I thought someone disconnected. I was like, oh god.
Oh, no.
I don't know what to do.
No,
Someone
he's like
disconnected.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure that there's enough time left in the match for red team to make a comeback here. It might be all she wrote.
Yeah, this
red
might
needs a
just be
3-cap for basically 3 minutes.
Yeah, they would have to 3-cap for the entire time right now, and it's looking like it's going to be tough.
Wins a capture point.
Camperoni is playing a fantastic.
And red
bunker
down
entry
here.
right
This is 5 points is massive for blue team. Oh, maybe 10 points is massive. If you
points right
see
there.
Blaze lose the duel against Campionary.
Campionary did a pretty masterful pull there. He was just playing
And
the
that's going to
waiting
be
game.
game.
Blue
Yeah, that
team
bomb
grabbed
kit.
a capture point.
Having a bomb kit NG just drop non-stop bombs over and over is going to be very hard for a thief to deal with. In there, they did some pretty good job picks there. Fantastic jobs to both teams. Really, genuinely, an incredible effort. Red team was doing fantastic there. Blue team, a very commanding front-loaded lead, and they knew how to hold on to it. I'm pretty proud of both teams here. I'm going to go ahead
Do
and
you
update
got,
the score.
an MVP
MVP
for us?
for that team.
First?
Gosh, I hadn't considered that. That wasn't even on my freaking radar, dude. Who would your MVP be? Sounds like
I got to give it to Cure. He was giving some incredible support there.
Yeah,
I think he landed every single banner. I think he was popping in and out right when he needed to. It was fun to watch him play.
This has been fantastic. I honestly think like seeing all of the captains play support, even though I know Mamiga, that's more in his wheelhouse, but a lot of these other captains are just like, I guess I'll learn support. Like let's make sure my players can learn some interesting fun stuff, and learning how to play around
That's a
support
good
is pretty
choice as a captain too. You get to let your players, play more carry roles too.
Sorry, I'm doing some background stuff.
No worries. It looks like the other
Absolutely,
match is very close. It's like a 300 to 300 point game.
Well, that was a little bit of a nail biter there. At least for me, I was thinking that the red team would have been able to pull it back out somehow.
Dog, they held that 13 point
That was
for like
heroic.
4 minutes. It's crazy.
That was like holding a hallway against a huge army. That was crazy.
300 RP over there.
Yeah, if you guys want to do like a quick little, I have to step away from the mic for about a minute. If you guys
Sure,
could
absolutely.
just kind of vamp and hang out, maybe chat about the match a little, I'd appreciate that. I will be right back.
For sure. All right. So Southfier, do me a favor. Tell me a little bit more about the players that we just saw in that last game.
I think everyone else had these like the the list of all the players ready to go. I don't have that. Let me pull it up.
So that was so who did we just watch? We watched 5 Skrit in a trench coat versus
Yes.
and I know Mamiga because Mamiga was one of the people that was very nice
Yeah,
to me
on
when
this
I
document,
first
I don't have
showed
the
up.
other team, but it was
Oh.
Cure. I believe he was the captain. We
Mhm.
did see kind of like mirror comps on them, which I think was kind of interesting. Like they both chose to play double Luminary. People love Luminary, man. That's my,
Mhm.
I will say, like on my YouTube, dude, I put out a Guardian build, 1,000,000 clicks. It's crazy.
Oh my
People
goodness.
just love the blue boys.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, every time I run into a Luminary when I happen to be playing PvP, I tend to have a terrible time. I can't move and I'm dying very quickly, and it's mostly me crying. This is all you hear when I'm playing against a Luminary the whole time. They're putting me in a box every time.
Putting you in the cradle.
They're putting me in the cradle and tucking me in real tight. I'm also been seeing a lot of support warriors, both in the games that I happen to play, and I'm seeing a lot of support warriors in today's tournament.
Yeah, man, it does feel like Paragon is the best support. It's head and shoulders above everything else at the moment. We did actually just see a nerf on the support Tempest, which I think the nerf was intended to hit Toad Evoker Side Noter, but it might have hit support Tempest even harder, and it's feeling a little bit, it's like just so much weaker than support Warrior right now.
Okay, I have returned. Thank you guys. There's nothing quite like streaming and hearing your cat go. Like, no. I will get up for that. Oh man. All right. So this will be that was the first round of the HOG Cup. We made it right through. All 8 teams have now had a chance to play. As I believe the last match is finished on the Arena 2. Is that correct, guys?
It's very close. It looks like it's cleaning up now.
Oh, okay. That was a little premature of me. Sorry, everyone. Sorry.
I swear this never happens.
I know I'm dress professional, but gosh dang. All right. So the next matches here will be the people who were defeated in round 1 and 2 will be joining us in this arena. It looks like. Oh wait, did I? No. Yeah. So you guys are actually staying here. Oh, I'm using the wrong. I'm looking at the wrong chart. Don't think about that.
We're swapping back and forth.
You
right?
fool.
Yeah, you guys are swapping back and forth. Don't even worry about it.
Right. I'll be right back. Also, I'm going to hop into the other.
Yeah,
arena.
go right ahead.
Pleasure
I'm just going to
first.
go over which teams are going to be playing here. We're going to have Korean Barbecue.
I'll listen to you.
Versus, versus the Ham Comeback. So it'll be Ham Comeback versus Korean Barbecue as the next match of Arena 1.
Next match, okay. And what are you looking forward to in this next match in Arena 1? I won't be here for it, but I want to hear about it.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how some of these teams go, because right now, like, this is an elimination match. This is a big match. The team that loses this next match will be out of the HOG Cup. 2 teams will be losing. Not losing. Will be they'll be if they lose the game, literally they'll be losing. But I mean, 2 teams will be eliminated from the HOG Cup in this next 2 matches. So these next matches that both Homage and I are casting are big time elimination matches. Both teams have a lot to lose. They have the cup to lose here. So I'm excited to see how they strange up their strategies or how they play differently, knowing what's on the line.
Okay. I think they're gonna pull out all the stops for this next one. No more Mr. Mr. Nice Hog is coming out from these guys. All right.
I'm really curious
They're
about
playing
this map.
for.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead. Please go ahead.
No, please go ahead.
I'm
just yapping.
Brother, so am I. So, like, I'm really curious about this next match because we are on Forest for this next match, and Forest is going to be an interesting one for an elimination match because it's going to really come down to who has better discipline about the beasts. One of the worst things you can do is just, go for beasts every time and give up your nodes, right? You're sitting over here like, oh, I can get 25 points over here, but you lose, get back capped. you're doing this beast, maybe a thief backcaps you, and then right before you kill it, the thief just comes in with like a nice little backstab and steals the kill from you. So you not only have you lost your points, but you've lost the beast as well. So it'll be really interesting here because beasts are a powerful thing. If you get every beast, you have a team that has enough power damage to get that before you get sniped. Huge.
I was
That's a lot
about to
of
say,
points.
how about you take a brief moment to explain what the beasts are and how they function?
That
real
makes
quick.
sense. So there are 2 PvE monsters, like mini bosses, that spawn on this map. One in this arena I'm showing right here. These 3 stones that look very exciting, and then one over here in this little ice cave. And they are little monsters that if you beat them, you get a minor stat boost. It's really not worth mentioning, but it's like 1%, right? Not a big thing. But you do get 25 points added to your total score, which is 0.5% of, or sorry, 5% of the total score of the game. So the interesting thing there is, you can sneak these beasts, and it's like, oh, I just got 25, because a point gives a point every second, right? So the more points you have, the more points you're getting per second. But the time it takes to recap a point is much longer than the time it takes to decap a point. So the opportunity cost of going to a beast and getting decapped is you're going to lose more points than if you had just stood there and not let yourself get decapped, because losing the points and then getting the beast might even it out, but then you have to go decap again, and it's really not worth it. But if you own a node and there's no enemies around and you get that kill, I mean, that's a huge value. That's an insane value. So it's a little bit of an exciting little thing. People try to go, oh, I can sneak that beast and it'll be great. Or it can really screw your team over if you've lost your only node and the beast gets killed and then you lose everything. So it's a very high risk, low reward situation.
Hello.
Yeah, dude.
Welcome back. Hello.
Welcome.
How was your guys' game?
It was beautiful.
It was a beautiful game. I'm switching over to Arena B now.
Thank you
so
again.
you boys, save the kisses for me, okay? I'll talk to y'all later. Smooches.
You got it, Jackson.
Oh man, but our game was a banger. Absolutely banger.
Crazy,
It was
bros.
crazy.
Crazy game.
It was wild. It was literally wild.
Oh man, I'm glad to hear it. I was just kind of going over the kind of meta strategy of playing on Forest as we were vamping, waiting for everything to get ready. Is everyone ready, or do you want a moment to strategize? I was just mentioning the call of the beasts, as we've all frequently had to deal with sometimes, is people going for beasts instead of just holding the node, getting decapped. Okay, I'm going to tell Homage. I've actually done a very bad job of communicating with Homage when I'm starting versus when he's starting.
All right. We were also talking a little bit about some of the opening strategies that you have on Beach, and how both Joppa and I are the first to say we're gonna run Beach. We're gonna press every button. We're gonna fight to the death on Beach, and whatever happens. We're not leaving until one team or the other team wins. And I think more often than not, Joppa, for us, it's probably the other team.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's almost always the other team. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see that in the game that we had just watched. So one of the teams decided to go for Beach, and then the other team ended up going all throughout their main exit way throughout this one. So we didn't get to see that scrap. Nonetheless, it was a very, very entertaining game. As we were saying, that Beach fight truly unlocks the entirety of the map, because Beach is kind of, if you really think about it, is at the center of the map, right? Far, home, and mid are equal distance away from Beach. So the moment a team wins that fight there, it's like, okay, well, now we have the entire map. One person go home, one person go far, another person go mid, and then we'll see what happens from there. So it is really important, as memey as it is, but yeah, a very crucial and strategy that we see pretty often on this map.
Let's go over the teams real quick. These teams have already been previously introduced, but we have this is the first time that this team that I know the name of, that I believe is the Ham Comeback. That's correct. The Ham Comeback, run by Claude, aka Morin. This is the first captain that I've had in any of my games that was not on Support Paragon.
Oh, interesting.
And I was also vamping up the big, looks like everyone's ready to go, so I'm going to get started. Ready to go, start whenever. All right, I'm going to give him
The
the
match
3.
starts soon.
Oh, there you go. 2.
Okay.
Is this a double support from blue team?
This
My
might
eyes
be.
deceive
This is a DD Tempest. I think this is more of a side node build, but DD
Oh,
Tempest
gotcha.
Oh,
still provides support. You can still overload water. You can still overload earth for magnetic aura, stuff like that. But
Both
they
teams
aren't
going beach.
running. They aren't running glyph.
Theirs.
both teams following the Joppa Johnson advice.
There you go. There you go. Looks like red team's going to get a huge stealth opening. Let's see if they can do anything with the scrapper. A little bit miscoordinated with the burst, but it looks like red team is going full in with that burst.
Big
blue
bully.
team is that.
Ooh.
Oh my god, blue team is
Ooh,
getting
is
insane value from the ore share. They have to get the
Whoa!
scrapper down out of nowhere. Is Banner going to come out? Who's going to get Banner first? The red team
There's the
gets the
banner.
Banner first. They're still scrapping. It's still a 4v4. The blue team is going to be the first to rotate in with their blue Reaper, and the red Synode is actually a little bit too late to this fight to see if blue can actually get a win.
It's a fist fight.
Oh my god, this is an absolute brawl. 5v5 beast right now.
The core Necro under a lot of pressure here. We'll see what happens. Looks like the Luminary also under a lot of pressure. They're on this Necro. He does get into Shroud.
Their Shroud's
Oh
going to
my
save his
God.
ass right now. Let's see if that RF can save the Luminary.
I think
Red
there's
goes
going
down
to be 2
first.
going down.
2 picks on red.
Svanier's return.
Oh no, and that'll be it. That'll be it for the red team. The red team, they played it so good. They had the stealth opener, but I think that aura share, that dagger Tempest, dare I say it, is getting so much value. So now blue team, pay attention to where they rotate to. All the red, oh, I love this from red team. I love this from red team. Red team says, okay, we have 2 people down. We're just not going to commit to a 3v5. All 3 of us, let's peel back home. Let's defend the node. That's ours. While blue team caps both home and their mid. But what we're not going to do is just feed them additional kills, wait for our guys to spawn, and that's exactly what's happening. All of a sudden,
Is Tempest
this blue
getting
person
clapped?
sees himself in a 1v4.
Oh,
No, that is disaster for blue.
That is a good pick. Fantastic strategy, retreating together, losing as little people as possible, and then turning around into a nice turn and burn. Fantastic discipline from the blue team, or from the red team there. Red team also
We are
sent
gonna
out
get a
Gadget to
1v1 here.
sneak the blue home, and they did get the decap.
There we go. There we go. No, I mean that's a beautiful rotation by the red team. Look, it's hey, we lost this fight, but we're not gonna let that drag us down, right? Immediately pull back from the fight. Go to a position on the map that favors us, because why would we fight a position that doesn't
Red
favor
team
us?
wins a capture
Control the
point.
map, rotate well, and then see what happens there. And the blue team wasn't able to catch that, found himself in a 1v4 situation, gets absolutely blown up. And red team, what looked like them just getting swept, are back into this game.
Looks like
They
blue
are
team
going
has
to be
taken
fighting a
out the,
4v2
Blue
on
team
mid.
grabbed a capture
yeah,
point.
red was taken out at home by a 2v, or at the blue home by a 2v1, but it looks like red is doing a pretty gnarly attack on the midpoint. But blue is surviving just long enough that they're about to get reinforced by 2 more, turning this into a nice 4v4. Let's see if they can get this kill done before a banner comes out and reses it right away. Are they gonna get
Oh,
it?
dude, that banner got interrupted like 4 times. Oh my god, that
Another
blue Paragon
pick.
was just getting stunned up. Oh wait, looks like someone DC.
Did someone DC? Did that happen?
I'm
Yes.
subbing in.
I only see
going in.
4 people.
There's only 4 on blue. There's a DC on the blue team. I am not 100% sure how to deal with that. Rules-wise in the tournament. Shoot.
I don't
That's-
know if there's a pause functionality.
I don't think there is. And if there was, like, what am I supposed to do?
Just
Say
like that,
everyone stop
blue
playing,
team
decap
takes
the
a
nodes and stop
capture
playing.
point.
Oh
Oh,
shoot!
man.
Should they honor the
Red
DC?
team
I
got
don't
a
know.
capture point.
I didn't even consider this, to be honest. That's my fault as a tournament planner.
I'm subbing in. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine you just see
That
Joppa
would be
Cheese just
extremely
running around.
funny. Yeah,
We'll have to dig it out.
I'm thinking we might want to honor this DC with maybe have a red team member stand out.
I mean, it looks like the red Necro is standing off to the side. The note is there, but still, they're fighting even maps on both far and home.
Yeah, Necro is AFKing on mid here, it looks like.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, you didn't see that in EU Mat Finals, did you? Do you guys know what happened in the EU Mat Finals?
No, it looks like
I,
Necro is playing. I'd like one of the
Oh,
red team
Necro is
members
playing.
to. What is?
I mean, blue team is holding pretty strong here. They
Red
do
team
have a
wins
lead,
a
by the
capture
way. They
point.
have about 100-point lead, 120-point lead.
They do. It's not the
So
worst. I'm wondering when
they
this guy
are
will come
still
back.
doing okay, 4v5 here. They are going to get the decap on far as well.
Yeah, dare I say, blue is actually in a good enough spot where if they communicate to their 5th person
They're
to
gonna
get
get a
back in
kill
the
here,
game,
maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I think blue team is still in a
Yeah,
commanding lead here. I think that blue person is trying to come back here and actually play this fully.
Yeah. So red offered a
Blue
full
team
restart,
grabbed
but
the
blue
capture point.
seems to be disagreeing and saying, "Hey, we'll just keep playing it because we're in a good lead position right now."
Wow.
Giga
Okay.
Chad blue team, holy moly. It looks
Okay.
like the Tempest is going to go down. He does run up onto node here, but it is still one node to one node. They're getting blue team getting decapped on far, but it looks like they're going to be able to
Did you
take
see
this
that?
2v1
Red
on
team
far.
got a capture
Nope,
point.
red team actually deciding, hey, we got the numbers advantage. We're going to outnumber mid instead. Blue team gets a kill here, 1v3. Wow, and that's a banner forced 1v3 from the Amalgam.
It looks like everyone's fine with
The
this.
chieftain has returned.
So I'm gonna allow it. I'm gonna allow this to go
It's
through.
back to 5v5. Back to 5v5.
Back to a 5v5, and you know, it's a 100-point differential. It looks like, and red's in a better position. But this, if they're all fine with this, I'm okay with this.
Looks like we're going to have a fight here at the gate. The Ritualist for blue team actually does get to decap this node. So this is a very good spot for blue team. One node to one node. They are under a lot of pressure with their support Paragon. Let's see what happens here. Looks like the core Necro is going to be the focus target. Going down, can he get into Shroud? He does have Shroud available, I believe. He gets into Shroud, so we're going to be able to get a couple of this, a little bit of this pressure taken off. But this is going to be a 4v3 for a second while red team moves in. It looks like they're outnumbering the Ritualist here on far. The blue team Ritualist does go down. Let's see if blue can capitalize on the other side here.
There's something
They
going
are
on
able
there.
to.
I just DC'd.
You DC too?
Red team wins.
There's something going on in the air right now. I
Eh,
DC'd.
but you're the one who got DC'd, not a red guy.
I have no idea. That's
No,
crazy.
red team is still,
That is
still cooking
crazy.
here.
Okay, it's looking like red team is pushing, but blue team has put on a heroic defense here. When they were down 4v5 for a while there, they're feeling pretty confident as they still have an almost 100-point lead on the red team, but red team is no one to underestimate as they're starting to get some points in here. Big heals
Morgan
off on
kiting
turnip.
very well on mid as well, kiting very well. Utilizing the Shiro port to run off of node, get back onto node. They do end up going down here, but this has bought a lot of time.
Ooh.
The banner came out, but did not get the res due to the Demon Queen poison, I believe.
Oh my gosh. Demon Queen has so much value in the world where
Just
banner
like
is this
that,
powerful.
Blue team takes a capture point.
The blue
As a
team has
result,
capped
the blue
both
team
sides.
Paragon under a lot of pressure.
I mean, blue team has been really holding this fight for a long time. They've been utilizing their defensives and their team synergy very well on this. You can tell this team's practiced a lot together. Interesting fact about the blue team is this is actually a team from a previous HOG Cup. One of the things I said in the last HOG Cup was if you want to stay
Blue
together and
team
participate in the
grabbed
next
the
one,
capture point.
you're welcome to keep training together as long as it's the majority of the same team. And it looks like that kind of coordination is paying off
Did
here.
you see that?
Absolutely.
Red team got a capture point.
Yeah, they're taking these outnumbered fights and doing very well in them. It is going to be a 4v4 now, while the conduit is getting chased by the Amalgam in the back here over by Beast. It looks like this is going to be a 5v5.
Yeah, but red team is stuck fighting on a node they don't own and really can't decap, it looks like.
Here comes the power conduit. Is he going to pour it in?
This is going to be
He's
a
looking
big
for an
burst on
opportunity.
them. I'm thinking
I think he's going to
probably
go beast.
for
He's
that
going to
core
go
necro.
beast.
Oh, he is going to go beast. He's going to cinch that lead because another beast here. If your team
I
has
like
2
this
points,
choice.
if your team has 2 points, this is one of the few times that getting a beast kill is one of the better moves you can make. He got the first beast too. He got both beasts. That's going to really push this out.
I think that's going to make it very hard for Red Team to come back. That is 50 points.
They do
in
literally
their
have enough
stead.
time, but they're going to need to decap both nodes instantly.
And it looks like this core Necro is going to go down. Both red players under a lot of pressure. All 3 red players under a lot of
they've
pressure. I
lost
think
their
Blue
main
Team's going to
support.
take it.
2 down. Yeah, it looks like blue's going to take this here. They just have so much raw AoE damage.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
the win with
the
a
Tempest
cow.
and that Paragon is
Yeah.
a crazy. I was that entire time I was watching the Red Scrapper POV, and he's off to the side, untouched, just whamming his nades down, just absolutely whamming all his grenades down, and none of the blue members were dying. And I'm just like, dude, what is the answer to this, Jonathan? How would you penetrate that Tempest and that Paragon combination?
I think the trick for when you have a double support team comp like that is to spread the map. You need to force the supports to make a choice on where they want to go, and you need to find picks on the enemy team while the supports are rotating between nodes. I think that's the only way to really get it, because it's going to be really hard to win a team fight. At the end of that game, the Tempest, the Dagger Tempest, had top healing, by the way, because they were just team fighting, water
Wow.
overloading on top of the support Paragon. You're just not going to win a team fight that way unless you're very coordinated and have a ton of team fight damage through something like, I don't know, a Condi Conduit that can sort of pressure something like a Tempest.
Yeah, I mean, that was insane. And I love it when you create a team comp that says, "Hey, we are our strongest when we are team fighting," and that's what ends up happening in the game itself, right? You're forcing those team fights, you're making the opposing team fight on in a situation that actually benefits you the most. There are so many times when maybe I go the route of, hey, I want to play a side noter so I can get 1vx value, right? So I can maybe pull 2 enemy players to just chase me around. And I'm running a build that does well into that. And the enemy team doesn't do that, right? They said nobody to me, so I'm getting no value. So it's awesome to see, hey, guys, we want to create a comp that does really, really well into team fighting and then actually able to get those team fights live in the game.
It
Yeah,
is
and that was very
huge.
well played by blue team. You know, they went down a team member for a while there, but they didn't panic. They still stuck to their game plan. They were playing the side nodes, decapping, moving around the map, doing very well in the outnumbered fights. I will say, I think the blue team bomb kit amalgam put in a ton of work this game. I mean, he got a banner 1v3 on mid, so he was really doing a lot of work to keep blue team in a lot of these team fights and maintain the map state that they had in that time when they were 4v5. So very well played to that player.
Very well done indeed. And I'd like to give a special shout out to Korean Barbecue. Thank you guys. They have been eliminated from the tournament, but I want to give you guys a special thank you. Hit up your captain, probably maybe later today or tomorrow, more likely, and we'll be divvying out the prize pools for everyone. You guys have really earned it. Thank you so much for participating and coming together in a very last-minute team that didn't have as much time to practice as some of the others. And I think for the amount of time they had and for the amount of work they've put in, I think they've done a fantastic job. So thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Fantastic job.
Close game.
Fantastic job.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the score necessarily shared like how close that game was. You know, a couple of those fights could have gone one way or the other. And if they did, I mean, red team can have a very strong map presence with that comp that they had. So it was pretty close.
It's a good reminder to know that the score isn't always the entire story, because just like you said, any one of those team fights could have gone differently. Any one of those decaps could have gone differently, and that could have changed the entire game. So well done to everyone. You all did a fantastic job.
Yeah, good. And look, I know we're doing our closing remarks. I'm already in the next arena, but I do want to say one of the things that I love about this tournament, which again you will not see in mats or weeklies or anything like that, or even in just in your regular rank games. I always tell people, like, before a game even starts, 95% of the time I can tell based off the players and the comp like who's going to win. Right. Like, let's just keep it honest. And this tournament, you have no idea who's going to win at any given point. Ties concerned. We've already seen that in the first, what is it, 2-3 games where at one point red team is winning and then now red team is losing. The blue team is winning and then now blue team is losing. And it's just an all out scrap of games being so close to each other in terms of points that I feel like you really can't see in like a mat or a weekly or even a daily AT.
I totally agree. I totally agree with that.
That's definitely one of the things we wanted to kind of put out into this, is to highlight a lot of the hardworking players who, you know, I've said this many times, Guild Wars 2 doesn't do the best job of explaining how to play the game. And really, unless you meet people, you're just going to end up practicing things that maybe don't make sense, things that feel logical and like, oh, I should do this. Or, you know, one of the things that a lot of more experienced players joke about is like, die on node, dude, fight on node, dude. And it's like, no, that's terrible. If you only fight for nodes, you're gonna lose the game, because maybe you're sitting on a node capping something and your teammate's having a 1v1 that they're losing, you know, 600 range from you, and you're like, well, but I'm capping right now. And it's like, no, win the fight first, man. That's way more important.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
But like logically, you're like, well, we have to own the nodes because it's like, you know, capture the flag or whatever. And I think that like being involved in these PvP communities, talking to more people, like get out there. If you're a PvP player in Guild Wars 2 or you're interested in getting into PvP in Guild Wars 2, the best way to start practicing getting better is to go make some friends. Go talk to some people. Ask if you can play with people. Ask for help on your build. You know, I remember when I first started, I asked a pretty high level player, like, hey, I don't know what build to play for this class. They said, here's mine. And I was like, oh, thank you. Wow. What the heck? And that was so helpful to me. That made me be like, oh, some people are nice. Yeah, there are people who are weird and they talk, you know, a lot. And they spend a lot of time typing in the game. Don't listen to those guys. Talk to the people who often don't say anything because they're usually really nice people.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, no, I'm heavy on like just shoot your shot at people, dude. When I was first like, and this was recent, like before I started streaming, I just wanted to get to know a lot of people more, and I started messaging all these good players. For every 10 good players that I messaged, one would message me back, and I really had to swallow my pride and just keep messaging these people of like, hey, you're good at this class, like, hey, can you like just help me out? And in the end, like it ended up working. So
I mean, it certainly did, Mr. King of the Arena.
Wait,
yeah, which and also honorary king of the arena Johnson, who I queued with to get it. So W Johnson,
you never whispered me saying, "Hey, you're really good at this class. Can I pick your brain?"
Yeah, weird. He's actually never messaged me either. That's so weird.
Yeah,
Think about it.
like you're talking, like, oh, you know, I've messaged like hundreds of top players. I mean,
I think I'm gonna go to the other arena now. No. But yeah,
All right.
no,
All right.
yeah. Should we hop or?
Yeah, I think it's time. We're getting rounded up. Thanks, guys, for joining us again. I know it's a little confusing that we're all swapping stuff like this, but I just think it's kind of more fun, you know?
No,
Yeah,
it's
like
easy
fun.
peasy. I mean, it's just it flip flops every game, so it's you know, it's not tough.
Okay.
GG's.
Thanks, guys. We'll catch you soon. I'm going to be typing. Okay. Whew. Hamid just messaged me and was like, we're missing a team. And I'm like, that can't happen. I do have Phil standing by just in case. I have a loose, somewhat unorganized substitution team in case that ever happens, just in case. And we have a Mighty Micah, the famous streamer, is the famous streamer, YouTuber, wonderful guy all around.
What?
Best baker
What
in
is
town.
up?
Has volunteered to captain that team. Oh, I was just telling people that we have a sub team just in case, with Mighty Micah as the captain, in case there's ever a missing team. Hamid had a missing
You
team.
get a
And he was
secret
like,
team.
I'm missing a team, and I was like, oh god, that can't happen. Wait, I did prepare for this.
Post. I'm sorry. I have the chats cranking their hog.
Yeah.
I got them. Everybody, let's get more H's in the chat for your hog.
Yeah.
Keep cranking it. Don't
You
stop.
don't get
cranking it.
massive biceps like this without cranking hog.
You
And
can't
that's
get
true.
That's what I'm
one
saying.
big
True.
arm without cranking it. So,
Come on, man.
what? You guys don't play one-handed? I mouse click everything and I mouse run. No, I'm joking.
I play with my feet actually.
Oh, use the Wii Fit pad.
Mm-hmm. No, I just put my feet on the keyboard.
Hold on, I'm doing some.
With those
You're playing
long
the piano,
toes you
you're going
got.
crazy with it.
Yeah, I got some long ass toes, bro.
I should have joint custody and spoons and pork. Hamid should have hogwashed and tickle piggies. That is correct.
I'm seeing some
All
joint
right.
custody here. And spoons and pork.
While Post handles some administrative things, South here, let's look at these teams here. My goat, Steelix the cat, is back in play.
He is back.
He's back, baby, and he's cranking his hog.
I
What
like
are we? What
these
is
matchups? I like this matchup here. I think this is going to be a good game. I will say I know the red team a little bit better because I have filled in for them as a sub on some of their days. And they're very cohesive. They talk well in chat. They've got good strategies. I want to see them pull it out here. Not that I'm playing favorites, but I want to see how they respond, especially to Steelix the cat pew-pewing from the top of the wall here, right?
All right. Yes.
Are there any players that either one of you are looking out for?
I mean, I think Steelix the cat is one of the guys to watch in this, just because you don't see rifle zerkers that have just gone all in and said, "That's me. I'm the guy who shoots, and when I shoot you, you die." He's playing Call of Duty, and everybody else is doing. He's playing sniper rifle in Call of Duty, and everyone else is
On
playing.
the flip side,
checkers.
I think on the red team, we're going to see this Willbender making his life difficult, right?
Oh, absolutely.
He's playing sword Willbender. So if he can lock him down, that's a big deal for the red team.
Ritualist is also a pretty solid pick into that with the spear and the spirit teleports and the projectile blocking fields, as long as you're watching for the.
We see Wolfer jump straight into the 1v4. Yeah, and just as I said, Smiley is on Steelix. Can they get this kill here?
Did you see that? Red team got a capture point.
Red team's bubbling really well. Blue team is split up
team
here
grabbed the
into
capture
two different little discrete zones, while Iturralde tries to kind of make some room.
Smiley's
there
out of
with
cooldowns
flamethrower.
though. He has to leave this.
Yeah, Smiley's used everything, and Wolfer's actually looking a little low as well. Wolfer does not have very many buttons pressed left, and his leap backwards didn't really shoot him that far backwards. Let's see how this works out
Good
for him.
support from Mal. We do see it down here on Malin. Oh my gosh, we're going to see a double kill maybe from Carl Franz. No, he's just
First
choosing
one
to
down
finish the
here.
down and cap this node.
And look at that. Look at what did we say? Steelix the Cat sitting in the back, just blasting everybody for 6K auto attacks. Insane.
Wow, the disrespectful banner there.
The disrespectful banner.
Just to get that stomp.
A respectful
It's-
banner.
yeah, it wasn't-
That's the kind of banner you do. That guy's a threat.
They earned that banner, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. These
He
teams
cannot return.
This is
Oh,
vicious.
man, this is big for blue team here. We do see one down.
Another
Are we going to see
banner
a
out.
second? On
See if
Mal.
Steelix
Mal's
can
down
get
as
this
well.
finish here. Steelix does get the finish on Mr. Wibbles, but Wolfer getting blasted by Steelix right there, but almost also getting a kill at the same time. Steelix was able to just blast through that. Gosh, the Warrior Rifle on somebody who just is a virtuoso of it is pretty
Just
impressive
like
to
that,
watch.
Blue team takes a capture
Shouts
point.
out
They're
to
both
Warriors,
10
baby.
HP on each other. Who can finish
And
this?
they're-
Oh, but Wolfer
they're
is
fighting to the
1v2.
death.
Oh my god. Oh,
Wolfer.
we see the rifle come through. A commanding open from the blue team here. And we have multiple bleed outs here, so red team is going to have to take a while before they can regroup.
Looking to see if Wibbles can help Super Smiley here, but he's getting doubled down on by Iturralde and Carl. That's going to be pretty brutal.
Yeah, and if you're red team here, I think you need to regroup in base here. They only have 2 people on the map, a bunch of people on respawn.
Now this is an interesting
What
thing
we
here.
really
I can
don't want to see as an extra pick.
So I can see on the red
Blue
home
team
where
grabbed
we're
the
at right now,
capture point.
I could see that they were 2v1ing and Skill Dyslexia decided to go ahead and cap that node instead of going for the kill there. I could see Mal kind of rounding the corner, so I was like, oh man, he should be in there. From his point of view, what he was doing was actually the correct move, because now they have a 3 cap and they can just indefinitely hold this. And honestly, that might have worked out anyway. They didn't need that kill there.
Oh
to
wow, we
push
see a
the red
really
team
quick
back.
pick on Mal here. And
That's-
that's gonna be brutal for red team.
That's really
Red
push
team
it
down
back.
their support. They're opening base.
We're having a Willbender versus Luminary fight over on the blue home actually right now. It's pretty interesting. They own the node, but I'm kind of curious how this is going to end out.
He
Luminary's just
forces the
starting.
RF here.
Yeah.
Can he get the stun? Oh, the blind of the stun.
The
Smiley's in trouble.
consistency of Lumi really just is going to make it hard there because they have so much more blind, so much more protection. Willbender's in a
Yeah, Willbender needs to kill it
assassin.
fast, or it needs to leave.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
It is.
But
He's
yeah,
an
blue
assassin.
has the
type
map
of it.
here.
But and they're getting the bleed on Smiley too. That is absolutely brutal.
Blue team grabbed the capture point.
Good effort on that.
Score
Smiley's a
right now
very
is-
talented Willbender.
56 to 230, blue team's favor.
Yeah, red is a little bit on the back foot here. They've been kind of stuck, not being able to really. They had a very strong initial team fight. I think the red team probably needs to regroup and try to get some quick kills here.
Yeah, we're not out of the woods yet. You know, they could get a big regroup, win a big team fight, and flip the map. This is a very swingy map.
Oh, but you can see blue teams all coalescing. They're going to go 5 far and hold it down. This might be the case that the Willbender might need to just run and start decapping the rest of the map, because if they're in a 4v5 right now on their home that is not owned by them, they need to get some decaps there.
Yeah, it's hard. I'm not sure the best call here. Red really needs to win a fight. Oh, and that's not going to do it for them. That's going to be a 3 kills for the blue team.
The
I don't
insane
think
utility of a flamethrower in this meta right now
Yeah.
is just ridiculous. Iturralde's really going
Flamethrower as
crazy.
everyone's running away is like,
Oh,
it is
absolutely.
satisfying.
They are.
Yeah.
Spider-Man. It's time. It's time, Spider-Man. You could win this game, Spider-Man. Kill Lord.
Oh no, we see blue going for it.
They're going for
I'm
Lord. Now
fucking
they're gonna have to
crying.
dedicate a couple people here to stop this, but all the NPCs are still up. This is a great time to try and stop this from happening, as red team can right now decap the rest of the map. If
We just
their
see red team
support is
on
here- Oh, but
on
here
death
comes-
rotations here, though. Yeah,
here comes the
this is-
flamethrower.
We do have Mal coming in. He does have banner for the Lord.
Oh my
This
god!
is
Lord
it.
Banner,
Can he get the double
a
banner?
Lord banner? Oh my
Okay,
god!
we
it
saved the
is.
Lord with the banner.
Yeah, Mal can sit here and
But-
keep that Lord up a lot.
Nah,
Warrior
he's
has
1v4 for a while.
Warrior has so much healing.
The
It's just the
Lord is full
Unga of
HP.
healing.
We do
Shouts
see
out
Red
to-
take some of the map.
Oh, Lord's about to go down again. Red is decapping the map, but they
I don't think
such a
he has
commanding
it here.
lead right now.
Oh, we see
Oh,
the
and that
fences.
Finish.
Banner
Wow.
stomp on
Absolutely
Lord.
insane. Absolutely insane. Well done to both
Red
teams.
team wins a capture
That is
Give
going
it
to
up for 'em.
send. That is going to send Mal's team to the sub bracket. They're still in this tournament, and Iturralde's team is going to be progressing even further into it. The next map is Skyhammer. That's going to be interesting.
Oh wow, yeah, I'm very interested to see how people play on Skyhammer here.
We'll see it.
That could be a very
Okay.
complicated
Stop.
match for people.
Gosh, what were those two teams called? It was Joint Custody.
And Spoons and Pork, right?
Yes. You guys maybe think he doesn't know the name of all the teams. This tournament was so
You
hard to organize,
memorized
you
them
guys.
all.
You have no idea.
Oh, I know, man. You killed it. Honestly, it feels like it's going really well.
Okay, and then it was Spoons and Pork. Spoons and Pork. So we're gonna go. Oh, Joint Custody is 1-1. Spoons and Pork is 2-0. Probably should have had someone else do the brackets, but here we are.
Post on admin duty. South
how it
here, I
is.
got a question for you.
What's up?
So in that last round, what do you think the red team could have done to get back in the game? Because from what I was seeing, the head-on team fights were not
Yeah.
their strong suit.
Yeah, it's hard because they were running a team fight comp, basically, right? They needed to win a team fight if they had any chance. And I think that what they really needed to do was they needed to figure out a way to pick off the Berserker, right? It's not even so much that the Berserker is like putting out a lot of sustained pressure, but he's their big kill potential. And if they can take him out of a fight, then they can,
Then
they
they
can
just win, yeah.
win the rest of the fight, right? And we saw that in that opening fight. They got him to 10%, but they just weren't able to hit that final little bit of damage there.
Shouts out to Steelix the Cat. He positioned really well and made it very hard for them to reach him. And their support was keeping him up when that
yeah.
Willbender was all
Was
over.
diving in, yeah. I think we had some side node duels as well that I didn't quite see how they went. But I'd be curious, like, right? Because if you're doing a 4v4 and a 1v1, if your 1v1ers winning, like you can take more time in the team fight, right? I did not see how those were resolving though.
I think that the main thing that I was noticing in that match is that the combination of the warrior, like it's hard to see the graphics because you see the big flamethrower and you're like, oh my gosh, that man is killing everyone. That's an insane big graphics thing. The rifle warrior Zerker is a really interesting class because like the skills do not have amazing graphics. It's kind of like
the animation is not
very
obvious.
sneaky.
Yeah.
You can't tell when he's doing it, but you also
And it's
can
fast.
because a guy just dies instantly and you're like, what happened? Oh, I got gun flamed twice.
If
Shit.
you're playing into that build, you have to watch for when they enter Zerker. Like truly, if someone enters Zerker on that build, just line of sight, right? That's how you play around that build.
You kind of just can't leave them alone. If you're in a 1v1, yeah, LOS. That's your only choice. But really, to handle a build like that, that's essentially a sniper. It's like when you fight a longbow ranger that's not using Gale Shot, because Gale Shot has good graphics. You can tell when you're being Gale Shotted. You can't tell when you're being longbowed by like a Soul Beast, right? And that can surprise a lot of players who are like, what's happening? I don't recognize, like, if you're not playing with sound on or you don't know to look for that because you're fighting that type of build, you're just, it looks like little black pixels are tapping you on the shoulder and your HP's going down by 5K every like half second, right?
Well, and it's a good build to practice against player too, right? Because it is the kind of build where it's when it's on the map in a fight, it is terrifying, right? So you have to always keep, if there are builds like that, right? Like a DP Thief or like you said, a Soul Beast, a Longbow Soul Beast, like you just have to keep a tab on where is that all match, right? And you would hope that as a team, that's what you're calling out. You say Berserker incoming far, so on and so forth, right?
Absolutely. I mean, it is. It's just super
In terms
necessary
of,
when you
like-
have one of those like
Yeah.
stealth sniper, because like Vert is, people always talk about, oh, it's invisible, and then I get hit by a bunch of purple daggers and I die. Well, you could see the daggers, right? Zerker is like, you can't see it when it's killing you. That's what's so hard about Zerker Warrior.
For sure. But yeah, and more to my point, right? But if you're playing in a team, you can say the Berserker is mid right now, right? And you need to keep a constant tab on that kind of build, even if you can't like super clearly see its animations.
Oh, I forgot. There was a special request for Jackson. I completely forgot about it.
For little old me?
There was a special request. This is so messed up because I just got out of that match. The next time you see the match with Steelix in it, the Rifle Zerker, there was a request that if you could do, it's not for Steelix, sorry, it's for Outlander. Same team though.
Okay.
If you can do an intro, I sent the document. It's called evilvirus.jpg, which is how I name my text files.
I'm comfortable opening that.
Yeah, you can actually open it in Discord, so you don't even have to worry about it. It's evilvirus.jpg.txt. I like spelled it out phonetically. But if you could read Outlander's intro in your WWE announcer voice, that would be great. That was a personal request from that team. Next time you have that team.
You got it. Are we here for the next match, Salfir?
I
No,
think we're swapping back and forth for each, right?
Should be swapped.
We're going back and forth? Okay.
Yeah,
Their game is still not over though. It's they're on Skyhammer already, and it is
y'all
Skyhammer's a long map.
stuck with me. So like let's go through this and like take a look at people's builds and hang out. So we're seeing another game from the Ham Comeback versus Joint Custody. Joint Custody is the match that they just had one loss. So this is their elimination match. And Ham Comeback had a loss earlier, but won the last match against Korean Barbecue and is now coming in. This is another high intensity elimination match. This is another Hog Cup elimination match. We're going to have a couple of these, one after the other in the beginning of the tournament. Very exciting to have so many of these elimination matches going at once. So we will see who gets to stay, who gets to go, and where that goes from here, because we are still battling to figure out who are the top 4 teams in the Hog Cup.
Who is the top hog?
Which group?
Who's
which
cranking
group
at the
is
top?
going to be cranking it into the position of top hog today?
Keep going.
We've got a lot of
Keep going.
impressive teams out here
keep going.
cranking it. They've been cranking it for months, trying to practice up to make sure that they get to be the hog among hogs. Snuffling for truffles. Now let's keep that going.
Snuffling for truffles.
That's what hogs do. Is that not what hogs do?
Just the word snuffling is
I've never heard
special.
I should have just bought
never heard
out the
snuffling
market and started giving people 250 truffles as a prize. That would have been so
That
funny.
would have been.
Oh.
Well, now we know. Now we've got it.
Next time, it's all truffles.
Oh my
you win
God.
truffles at the Hog Cup.
How much are
That
truffles
is
worth?
fantastic.
How much
They're kind of expensive, if I remember correctly.
I can't find any right now.
Let's
I'm
pull it
looking.
up.
Truffle dye, huge. How much is
Snow
truffle?
truffle. That's what they're called.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? There's
Truffles,
multiple truffles in this game.
There's
We got
a-
snow truffles. We got Orion truffles.
Okay. So
Maybe you
I mean,
give an Orion truffle
obviously,
harvesting.
I
note.
I would never want a zombie
Wait.
truffle. Like, why would you ever offer that to me?
there's little. Hold on. Truffle harvesting nodes is a very funny prize.
Yeah, and it's 92 gold.
That's not bad. That could go to the top team. If I had 500 gold to spend right now and I didn't just spend all of it fucking doing prizes in this tournament, I'd do that. I should have thought of that ahead of time. I'm dumb as hell. Oh
No,
man.
you're beautiful. Don't you?
Why does
Don't you?
Post
Hey,
have no gold?
hey.
I spent all of it, bro, on prizes. Are you kidding me?
Pocket
Ain't it?
watching. Pocket watching.
Yeah, ANET sponsors some of the prizes, but we try to make sure that
Hashtag broke.
So the
Wow,
participation
what a
prize
hater.
for this tournament is, at last calculating, it's going to be 25 Mystic coins per person for participation.
Oh my goodness.
So all these knocked out teams, every single person is going to be getting 25 Mystic coins, and that's like just to thank everybody for really putting the time in, because this isn't just something that you sign up for day of. This is like people learning, growing their skills. I mean, you say the best
For
part.
months.
The
Yeah.
best part about becoming a high-level elite gamer is being a high-level elite gamer. But truthfully, it's getting the Mystic coins. Because
Let's cheer for him. Come on now.
He's not excited to get a bunch of yellow coins, right?
It looks like their match just ended a moment ago. Do you want to briefly go over some of these builds that you're going to be looking at in this next round?
Ooh, yeah, we could do that. Oh, my cat's trying to jump on top of me. No, baby. This is a suit.
Right.
This suit's made of cashmere. You can't be on this. Thank you.
Come on, baby. This is expensive.
First?
This is my cashmere green suit. If you guys haven't checked out my stream yet to check out my cashmere green suit, you fucking missing out.
Wait, you ran let's see the suit.
I put a suit on.
I got like
I
600
told you guys
streams
I put a
on.
suit on. Like,
He did say that. I didn't
Oh,
believe
wow.
him.
yeah.
I don't have my tie on. Should I
I
go get
combed my
tie?
hair, bro. Do you think I comb my hair every day? No. You
Man,
know
that
what?
boy be
You know
stankin'.
what? I'm zooming in.
You know, did you see that we had Jebro come in earlier?
I did not.
If you don't know him, he very much brought the suit energy to the early Guild Wars 2 PvP scene. You should check him out.
I hope he caught it. Then I'm holding it down. I'm holding down the legacy.
Yeah, absolutely. He would be honored.
It's right here. I got the forest green cashmere 3-piece on. Yeah, that's right. I'm wearing a vest too. Because I care about this damn community.
Damn, daddy. Oh my God.
Damn, daddy.
Damn, daddy. That boy looking good.
Thank you.
Hold on, wait. I got an emote for this in the chat. Hold on.
Do you guys want to
Just take a look at
know
that.
what type of shoes I'm wearing? Are they blue suede? Yeah, they're blue suede shoes.
Don't show us your feet.
I'm not
Post.
gonna
That's
show
my
you. He's not
number
wearing
one.
shoes.
No.
I'm telling you right now, I'm wearing the blue suede shoes though.
He got them dogs out and barking.
Oh, my
Post,
dogs
Post,
are
you gotta
in
stop
prison.
looking at the screen like
They're
this.
Velvet prison.
This is turning into a different type of stream.
Okay.
Hold up.
Yeah, like I haven't been stripping
don't hurt
since
him now.
college, so I'll hey, everybody pays with their biology degrees in different ways.
Incredible.
He's talking dirty to you too. Look at him. Oh my God.
All right. Okay. It looks like we are all ready to go. Okay.
Is this a swap angle?
Game,
Is this
on
Is
you?
this a swap arena?
I'm waiting on homage.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, it's time to swap. It's a swap second, guys. Guys,
Well
it's a
Post,
swap meet.
I really enjoyed seeing all
My
of you.
suit. Thank you. All of me.
Mhm.
Hey, that's pigs after
Oh my
hours. That's hogs after
We'll
dark.
we'll get the feet pics later.
Shit.
Wait, I got it.
That's not real.
No.
Don't look that up. Don't look up hogs after dark. Don't do it.
Hogs after dark. All right, Post. It's a pleasure. I'll see you in
As
the
always,
next one.
my friends. I'll see you guys soon.
Later, bud.
See you, bud.
Hey, bud. What's up, buds?
What's up?
Sorry,
Oh,
we
how's it
spent
going?
we just spent a lot of time talking about my suit, so we're excited to get back into the game.
Wait.
I
I want
was,
to talk about the suit, though. I want to talk about the suit.
Yeah, I
Where's
was
it
gonna
from?
say, how is your suit looking?
Oh, it's looking like it's made of cashmere.
Ooh, cashmere. I love that.
Wow.
And I'm wearing the forest green. We don't got it. My chat just heard about it all day. The suit this, the suit that. Come on. Let's get back into the real stuff here, which is celebrating these amazing gamers who've been going on. I'm gonna just view Mr. Wibbles here flapping his wings. He's going crazy with it. So, they're all ready. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, didn't type that fast enough.
The match starts soon.
So what is
Alright.
it? What game is this? What round is this? Is this still winners bracket?
This is the
or-
round 2. This is round 2. This is
Okay, round
the sub bracket 1. So this is going to
Gotcha.
be round 2 sub bracket 1. Both of these teams have lost 1. This is another elimination match that we're looking at here.
Ooh,
So what we're looking to
there
get
you go.
here
Elimination.
is one of these teams is going to be
Hold on
knocked out of
here,
the tournament.
points.
And
Seize
one of
there.
these teams is going to have a chance at being in the top 4 of the tournament still and progressing further.
Wow.
We've seen a
There's a
lot
lot
of
on the line
really
here.
good gameplay from these guys. Both teams have a very strong team fight, but we're just outdone by a little bit of focused damage in both of their respective matches. So I'm curious to see where this goes right here. It looks like Super
Red
Smiley
team putting
is
a ton
RFing to
of
try to
pressure
get
here.
escape from there, but he gets pushed off down to the side there.
Did you see that?
Here's
Back
the
on top
banner.
of the node.
Got a capture point.
Oh no!
Oh no, the banner's
no.
just out of range.
Oh wait, that may have been like a really awkward auto cast type of situation where he casted it on himself rather than the down person. Oh no, so blue team now needs to make a decision. Do they want to continue this fight? They still have their support, so it's not technically lost. They have a 1v1 going on the red home node, and right now we're looking at a 3v4, but blue team is kind of holding their own still.
Yeah, blue team has done a consistent job of this. They've played sides very well. They have some tanky builds on them.
Oh yeah, and that conduit again. Oh my god, this guy's getting insane value. Oh my god, wait, did they just wait, what just happened?
There was a willbender. There was a willbender assassination move. That was insane.
Oh my goodness!
But it misses one of the guys.
What's going on?
Right there.
Another one goes down.
No, wait, and I think blue team is actually getting the cleave. They actually, wait, no, blue team is almost out. Wait, what the heck?
This is the swingest team fight I've seen in a while. Both of these teams are just holding on by a thread right here. Red team looked like it had a resurgence right there, but blue team's coming back in with a more commanding lead.
This Wellbender is going crazy in this fight, doing a ton of damage with that F1.
Topping off node. Conduit gets a pick off the team fight, off to the side right there.
Oh no. That is so bad for the red team.
Great for blue.
Red team got separated right there, and blue team really capitalized on that. That was a fantastic pull off by Wolfer there.
The Herald comes in and gets a kill immediately with the Spear 4.
The main support is down on blue team now. They're going to get right back in there. Oh, and the Willbender jumps straight down. I've done that so many times myself.
Going down too.
It might be time for blue to escape from this one. Looks like red team does win out in the end there.
Wait, I like this rotation from the Willbender going into plus the far node here.
The Conduit
I swear this midnight
is back on. He's 1v2ing at red. He's now 1v3. Can he escape this? Blue team looks like it's playing the sides there. Looks like the Rit. It was a Rit v Rit situation there. You never know. Oh, and the red team gets plussed there. He was plussed and taken out there, so the blue team got it going.
There is death all around the map right now.
Out of the blue team here after this fight.
Oh shoot.
Meanwhile, this Herald the Herald got a kill 1v2 on the blue team home node, and now it's going to be a 3v2. And this Ellie is under a lot of pressure, along with the Herald. We'll see if blue team's able to crash in here. 4v2, they get 2 kills. They're going to be able to crash the rest of the map after this.
I don't even know what I just saw. There was so much death on my screen. I think that mid-fight turned around at least 4 times. It was red then blue, then red then blue. And then all while side nodes were both dying. And it's just been permanent fighting and death and action all the way up until the first hammer fight. And we're just going to continue to see that action here. 4 blue members absolutely go crazy style. All 5 blue members go into the hammer. Red team, they're having an issue right now in terms of like, they're not making it to the hammer fast enough. Their support Paragon is about to go down. Wait, what the heck? Wait, he lives.
It's a 5v5.
He has banner. Is this red Paragon going to banner? He has banner up, or am I glitched? Is he gonna throw it down?
Here it comes.
He's throwing it down.
Here it comes.
Oh my goodness, he gets the banner. No way, they just turned it around on the blue team. The blue team just full wiped. Wait, what just happened? The blue team, it was 5v2. Somehow the red Paragon lived that entire time, gets the banner, and blue team just full wipes. Oh my goodness, what just happened?
They might be able to stagger this conduit as a result as well. A Woofer under a lot of pressure with 3 people chasing him down here. Is he going to go down and get staggered? Good block on this. We'll see if he can get out of this. He ports up towards mid. Let's see if the blue team support can get here in time to support him. I think he might go down. He's trying very hard. Very good kiting. He's going to have a legend swap here in a second. He's going to be able to jump. Let's see where the blue team support is. The blue team support is not running over to him. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The banner might come out.
Wait, is the banner coming out?
Here's the banner.
Nice.
Okay, sorry, I was doing a little background work there, making sure Homage's games are going smoothly.
Blue team just missed the craziest turnaround ever.
I heard you guys, and I was like, oh, I feel so bad. I'm missing this.
You guys missed the craziest turnaround ever, and it's still going. The red team still in a commanding positioning, to kill this blue team here, and that's exactly what's happening. Blue team, super smile. The Willbender goes down. Red team is now on the chase to kill the rest of the blue team, all while having this 2-cap. There's a 1v1 going on the blue home node, which looks like it's stalemating for now, but red team out of nowhere stalled a 2v5 for all 5 red members to come to that hammer, and then absolutely turned it around, wiped the blue team fully, and now they're taking a commanding lead right now. That is crazy.
And they're pressuring the map very hard. They're red team able to get the mid node here. They're pressuring this 2v2 right outside of their home node, quite strong in the middle of the map, waiting for the next Skyhammer. On their home node, this Amalgam working very well into the Reaper at the moment. And on the far node, their Ritualist is actually able to 1v2 here. They're going for the hand res. He's not able to get it. He fears on the hand res. This Rit might get a 1v2.
Oh no, that it might be disaster. Oh no, and it's the Herald actually comes in to help plus this, and both blue members should be dying here eventually. And now red team, not only were they already leading in the team fights, but ultimately get a 1v2 situation in their favor again. It looks like blue team trying to damage control a little bit by going for the hammer. They know that hammer is super important because red team has that 3-node cap right now, so they know that they're going to get the most value right now from this hammer. But I mean, look, that tanky red Paragon, as well as all the other red players flowing in right now. I don't think they're going to get it, and this just might be death for the blue team.
This might have been a moment the blue team wanted to stall hammer while at the same time sending out their fastest members to decap. But it's looking like this is just going to go straight for the red on that one. Well played on red, just taking over that hammer like that. Spent their tankiest members while they own every node. Makes a lot of sense there for holding that position, because all they want to do now is just hold on. They're not in one node win territory yet, but they are getting close.
It looks like blue team is also getting staggered quite a lot here. So I'm curious to see if we're going to be able to see them regroup a little bit, get their team back together, get their support in the right spot. It looks like they have been able to regroup, but this Rit is going down. Let's see if they can get the hand res. This would be a big hand res for them to get. They do get the hand res. Okay, now we can fight. Now we can look to get some map state back. They do get decapped on the far node, but I think they're doing it in favor of trying to get a little bit more map state. This Rit is just getting chased by 3 of the red team members. Support Paragon is able to come help. It's going to be a 4v4 on mid, while we have the Ritualist and the Conduit fighting on the red team home. I think this is going to go in favor of the red Ritualist, but if the blue team Conduit can get a kill here with the Malix pull, that would be huge. Meanwhile, the 4v4, it looks like blue team is under pressure. Let's see if they can sustain. They are unable to, and it looks like their Ritualist is going to go down. There's the banner.
Oh, the banner comes out, and it looks like that blue team, they know that they need to get rid of this node. They really can't let red get any more points. I mean, they're so far behind, and I think blue team is making the correct choice to say, okay, well, we need to win this team fight. But in the similar fashion to the hammer, they're taking a really, really long time to finish an outnumber fight. They finally get the, they finally get it. They get the cleave. They do get the cleave. Okay, so now, oh, wait, what happened? In the home? Wait, what's going on in the home right now?
Oh, no, dude. That downstate is OP.
Oh, my God.
Cores installed.
Imagine he got the 1v2. That would have been crazy value. Oh,
that
man.
That would have been insane. That really helped his team out of the team fight for as long as he was able to hold that, but he needed that. He needed that plus.
Yeah, but unfortunately did not get it. So if
Blue
you're the blue team right now. Oh, there you go. There you go. We have the blue, the decap. Looks like they're going to plus home very quickly and maybe get a quick cap on the home node and then start plussing the rest of the fights on the map. I mean, again, blue team is put into position where, yes, maybe these rotations aren't optimal, but they really need to play for that 3 cap with the timer, with how much they're losing by.
Yeah, they have to be on every single node of the map right now. This is not a lost game. A lot of people can look at matches like this and go, oh, that can't happen. I've played matches that have stalled out at 490 and then just gotten stuck. So you're never down, exactly. You're never out.
Yeah,
this
and it looks like
right outside of Skyhammer Gate is going really big in favor of blue team here.
And I think blue team made a really, really great decision here to just give up the hammer. They don't have any nodes, so you know let's just make the maps a 5v4 and hopefully get a kill here. It looks like blue team unfortunately dies here, but I think they get a counter kill on mid. No, oh, that was another blue member.
Red is doing a pretty good job of just isolating and having 3 players at the time. Red has all the leisurely time in the world to pick out somebody, have 4 people focus them, while blue has to focus on playing on every single point of the map. They're doing a very once red team is in the lead, and I saw this in the last match I played or I watched of theirs. They know how to stay in the lead. They're very good. You don't want to let these guys get an early lead on you because they know how to capitalize on that and just sort of bully you out of being able to make the decisions you need to make. They're forcing sort of a panic state of game on the blue team. And they do that into a commanding win. Well done, blue. Well done, red. The ham comeback
Beautiful
takes
game.
the cake here, and joint custody has been eliminated from the tournament. Thank you guys so much for playing. Those are some fantastic games. You guys did amazingly. Well done.
Yeah, what a performance from both teams here.
Yeah, again, it was one of those matches where like the score didn't really necessarily highlight exactly how close those matches were. If the red team had not been able to hold those nodes as strongly and as tightly in that iron fist as they had that, blue team would have kind of run away with that because they were taking a lot of 1v2s, a lot of this. But red team really did a fantastic job playing together, playing around each other, and making sure that they were giving off, because a lot of classes give off boons. They just radiate boons all over the place. Red team was doing a fantastic job playing together in a nice cluster to make sure that those boons are spread out evenly amongst all their members.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, big time, man. I mean, like red team was getting a lot of 2vx, 3vx value. I mean, that I think the biggest play, and unfortunately, post you had misses, but essentially what had happened was I think that first hammer blue sent all 5 players to just destroy the 2 red players on hammer. And it just so happened that those 2 red players were able to strafe around in time for the rest of their team to come. And what ended up being, or what started off as a 5v2 in favor of blue just absolutely turned around in an instant, and all the blue players ended up wiping. And I think that was kind of the start to the end for the blue team.
Yeah, that was an absolutely crazy moment, and definitely the highlight of that match, I think. I mean, the red team support putting in a ton of work to resustain his team after that 5v2. He was the 3rd person to get into that node. And, you know, something else that he also did really well is waiting for his stab before he puts down his banner on some of those things. Something that I did when I was learning support Paragon quite a lot was just trying to cast my banner as soon as I could and getting interrupted on it permanently. When you can wait for a couple stacks of stab, put that banner down and make sure you really get it. And in a lot of situations, he was able to ensure that res, which I think really swapped some of these team fights into their favor.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Man, that 5v2 was crazy.
I'm sorry I missed it. I didn't leave the stream going. Hopefully my stream caught it, but that was honestly fantastic. I think the teams really capitalized on every moment they had. The ham comeback was hungry for it. They're ready to go. They're vicious with it, and they know how to sink their teeth into something and just hold on to that.
Oh yeah, big time. And that's, I mean, I feel like, again, I know that a lot of these players, they may be new, but if I were to compare that to a team that we all know, Team USA does the same exact thing. It is very rare that they will ever give up a lead. Once they're in the lead for a second, it's considered over. And I've seen it time and time again. And to see a team here in the HOG Cup that kind of does the same thing of where they have a lead and they keep it. I mean, dude, I love that. I love that. And it is beautiful to see.
Oh, thank God. Homage finally met. I was like, Homage, what's the command to free cam? I can't remember it.
I don't remember. I forgot.
Control Shift F. Now we can actually just fly around.
Shift F. Oh, I remember I did this once and I didn't know how to get back, and I was begging someone to help me get back because it's not the same command to get back. I swear it's not.
Oh, the way to get back is just click any of the little eyeballs on the map.
Okay, gotcha.
That's how I do it, at least. Okay, thank goodness. I wish I knew how to go up and down. There's a way to do it.
Yeah, I know how to go up, but I can't go down.
Oh, how do you, is space up? Space is up. So down must be shift? Tab? Alt?
I'm just stuck in the air. I'm just like 100 feet in the air right now.
So not as useful as I was hoping.
Right back. BRB.
You are good. Hamid's match is still wrapping up right now. Well, unfortunately, there was miscommunication. I said, hey, we're waiting on you. And he said, okay. He said, okay. And I was like, oh, great, we can start. that was not what happened. I need formal language of like.
Who's
the
doing
next match is, let's say, start match. How do you go down? I'm so glad I know Homage. You can tell me things like, how go down?
I love that.
Yeah, so hey guys, there's like every tournament I always like really do a lot of planning, and I'm like, I know how to do this and this and this, and I think, and there's always 2 or 3 things that completely blindside me. Oh, he says C or V or something. Oh, V. V is down.
That would make sense.
Space
that
is
would
up
make
and V
perfect
is
sense.
down. Oh man.
Okay, well, I'm no longer stuck in the air. I can get low. I can get low.
It's perfect. Now I can zoom in on this lion.
Right, dude. I'm at the line too.
Rawr.
I did a little like maneuver between the lion's stomach. I went under there and just
Oh,
flew.
the stomach is where you were aiming for? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. I like that the
Oh,
fish is
my bad. I gotta keep it PMA. I forgot.
my
Well, there's a lion on this. There's a lion on this map too. I might have to see what's going on.
Ooh. Yeah, I like that one of the fishes is just blowing water directly in the lion's mouth. I think that's like a fun little bit of metaphorical symbolism for the city of Lion's Arch, which is not the city we're in right now.
It really is.
Do you guys remember when it was you could just go underwater at Capricorn? Do you remember old Capricorn?
You can technically still get to water, but you have to like JP on out of there. I've seen people do it in game. Just like
I've seen people do it on gins. I haven't seen people do it on Capricorn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can go
crazy.
swimming in gins, but you can't get back up unless you die.
There you go. That makes
Okay,
sense.
let's take a look at the bracket here, because it's starting to get complicated. So we've just played all of round 2, so now we are at the semifinals for the winners bracket here, and then the bracket that you guys are about to see is the semifinals for the lower bracket. So this will determine the top 4 teams in the next match. The winner of your next match is in the top 4, and the loser of my next match is in the top 4. So this will be very interesting. Let's check who's got 2 wins and who's got 1 win.
Oh yeah, updated bracket would go crazy right now.
Yeah, wouldn't it? Okay, so they are. Shoot, this is confusing. I know who I have. I have both 2-0 teams. Both 2-0 teams. So I have Tiggle, Piggies, and Spoons of Pork. Okay.
You guys are still yapping in here?
Yeah, we're still yapping. Are they yapping? What's happening?
Did I miss anything good?
Mine is Spoons and Pork. Just us yapping and talking about old stuff like 2 old guys doing it.
Oh, you were talking about 2 old guys doing it?
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. 100%. And Tickle Piggies.
Oh.
Johnson, do you want to know what I was looking at? Do you have my stream up?
No, I can open it up though. Should I?
Yeah, go. Yeah, I've got something waiting for you.
Wait, what's gonna be on there? Wait, maybe I don't want to see what's on there.
I think you do.
Okay, I'll open it up. Whoa! What are we looking at, bro?
Oh, boy.
I was told how to free cam, and I'm just free camming around, and this caught my attention.
I would not have guessed in a million years that's what I was gonna see when I opened up your stream.
Just think about it as entertainment value. You know what I mean? It's part of it's part of what we're doing here.
Okay, wait. So how do you free cam? Because this is pretty sick. This is something I've never seen before.
Oh, there's other statues too. There's a bunch of statues.
Hey, special shout out to Greed who sent me a bunch of truffles. We were just talking about how hogs snuffle truffles, and I was like, man, I should have been giving out stacks of truffles to the winners in some of these. And Greed sent me 2 stacks of 250 snow truffles. Thank you. I will give those to the team. That's very funny, my friend. Let me make some room in my disgusting inventory. No one's allowed to talk about my inventory. Don't look at it. What is this?
My inventory is clean as a whistle. I never let my inventory get out of hand.
How clean's our?
I like it when it's out of hand. I like it.
You would, Joppa. You would.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I already wrote that guy down.
That's why you make such a good duo,
There you go. We balance each other.
I'm PMA, you're toxic. I keep a clean bag. You keep a dirty bag.
True.
Wait.
You're not very good at the game. Like we just balance each other so well.
Yeah. I have to. I think I'm forced to agree. I think I am forced to agree. I'm in a position where I have to agree. You're lucky you called me during an explicitly PMA stream. But when we go, if we split off for the finals, just know that I'm laying it on you, bro. I'm laying it on you.
Okay, I like it when you lay it on me.
All right then. All right, let's
What do we got going on in this next game here?
Yeah, next game. I'm actually. Do you know how there's like audience members on Coliseum? Like, yeah. So I'm in the audience right now, free cammed up.
Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me figure out how to get
I'm
over
free
there.
cammed up as it was intended to be viewed.
Yeah.
Let me see where you are, and I kind of want to seat right next to you.
I mean, I don't know what's the best spot. I'm like kind of in the middle. So if this was like an NFL game, you'd be like right at the 50-yard line.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
how do
I'm thinking about being in the end zone potentially.
How do I go up?
hello.
Wait, I got it. Okay.
Space is up, V is down. We just found this out.
Okay, I think I'm like.
You guys are in Capricorn with me though, right? Okay.
Wait,
what?
No, I think we're supposed to be with Homage.
Oh, you're supposed to be
I
with
think
Homage.
we're
Okay.
swapping up.
Waiting for the other guys
Oh, we're
to swap,
swapping.
Yeah.
Get the fuck
we're here.
out of here, you
My
guys.
bad.
My beautiful neighbors. My
You guys are talking about the
neighbors.
end zone and stuff. What game are you streaming?
Yeah,
going on?
they're streaming Burnout 2 for the PlayStation 1. You know, the good stuff. I'm zooming in on all the teams who are doing little fun poses together at the center of Capricorn. Giving a little anime swirl.
How do you go into free camera?
Control Shift F, and then up is space and down is V. We're all learning together.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, free cam is the move.
It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun.
Post, can you tell us about this match, where we are in the bracket?
Yes, I've heard some confusion about the brackets. So what's happening right now is this is top bracket semifinals. So the winner of this match goes straight to the grand finals. All right.
So both of these teams have not given a game yet, correct?
Both of these teams are undefeated so far.
Incredible.
So the sub bracket has played 3 games. The two matches that Homage is going to be streaming are the 2 teams that are both 2-1, and these are both teams that are 2-0. Both teams that are 2. So if you actually losing a game actually lets you play more games. Is the way this setup works. Okay, Homage is starting his match, so we're going to get started here, guys. Are we ready? So the winner of this match goes straight to grand finals. The loser of this match goes to sub-bracket game finals. And then that will be the first best of 3 game will be the winner of Homage's match versus the loser of this match. And then the grand finals will be the another best of 3 with our special guest streamer who's a surprise.
The match starts soon.
Oh wait, is this one of the teams that has the player that I gotta?
Yes.
Teams that have the player. Yes, it is. Yes.
It is in fact.
Which one is it?
Outlander. This is
It's Outlander on support Paragon.
Yeah. So if you could do his intro real quick, it'd be huge.
Virtual persona.
And here he is, coming in at 6 foot 13 inches. He rose for MIT and is the son of the one and only Stone Cold Steve Austin. And that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so. An engineer, mad scientist, constantly cooking up core NG and hollow builds. Give it up for Outlander.
That was perfect, brother. I love to see it. Okay, so we've got a pretty intense team fight right here. Just right off the rip, Blue is already heading back to defend while Camperoni heads to the Blue home. Blue Warrior has given up on it. Steelix the Cat, that is the sniper of legend that's been kind of menace in many of these team fights.
Red's looking really good right here. They split. Oh, I say that, and then we get it down.
Red's looking strong in the split, but right away,
that was
Luminary
Caster
goes
Curse.
down.
But I think if Red leaves this fight, they're in a good position. They have side nodes here.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
big stun on
escape
home
moment,
edge.
but it looks like Stevens and Larry is still engaged in the fight because most of the teams left a 1v1 on the node. I've never seen that
And this
before.
is a 1v1 in his favor.
It's a 4v2.
He's going to get it here.
Yeah, he's going to take that node. Okay, yeah.
Okay, we do see a kill on the Red Paragon.
Blue Luminary's
And then-
back
and
to
then
try
a
to
kill
finish
on
off. There
Steelix.
he is, right on top of the sniper himself. Stevens and Larry's in a bad position here. He needs to get away before he gets sniped. But he goes straight into Shroud and escapes immediately. Fantastic game sense right there. He knew something was coming. Camperoni moving away.
He's not out of
here.
the woods yet. There's a port onto him, and he goes down. Oh, this is a real brawl. We're seeing kills left and right on each team here.
That's a
look
hand
at
res
that hand
going
res,
on
look at that
Stevens and
hand res.
Larry.
His team is with him. His team's with him. Can they
He was
secure this?
99%.
No, that poison is gonna really tamp down on this dude.
Oh,
They're hand resing him again.
They're coming
There's
up
the
for a second
stab.
hand
He's up.
res,
Tactics.
and they get it. Huge positioning move by Larry to get back in with his team. That's how you stay alive in these. It looks like Hatari's gonna pay for holding on to that for so long. This double and a banner out to finish
And a
that.
banner
That's
to the stomp.
Fantastic way to just get that kill, secure it down. Because Red has been holding it down. With double the points right now, Red is in the lead, but Blue is taking a stronger map presence there. Let's see how Camp's doing on far. It looks like the duel of the NGs is happening over here.
Blue team grabs
As it's
the
just
capture
bomb
point.
kit v bomb kit to see what's
I
going
swapped
on.
over, and they're both stunned from each other's bomb kits. What a perfect image, you know?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, back to the main fight, because that looks like it's
Yeah,
going to take a
that's
while.
not going to conclude for a very long time.
They're playing NG chess right there. It looks like Steelix is heading straight back to try and grab the, not Steelix. Who was that which went back there?
Stevens and Larry.
Team grab the
Control Shift
capture
F.
point.
I'm flying over. Oh,
Wow, this is a very
cinematic.
close match, honestly. Like both teams are getting kills on each other. They're decapping side nodes.
Ring the bell to
Okay,
say
this is the
This
big
could go
test
either
here.
way.
Both teams have both
The bell is in
entire
play.
comps alive.
Did you
Bell's
see
in
that?
play.
Red team
For those who
got
don't know,
a
Bell
And
gives
I-
you 25
Oh, big
points
kill on
progressively.
Steelix right here. That is huge. They're not going to
Ooh,
have end
and
the stomp.
wait, was that there? Wait, was that a stomp banner or was that a revival?
That was
banner
a
got
stomp
blinded?
banner. It was
Okay,
indeed
okay,
a
okay.
stomp banner.
It looks like Stevens and Larry is just once again really doing some good positioning over here. Already on the bell. Bell's 3/4 capped before blue team can even get to it. They did some great stalling there. Zoom out the minimap. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the clutch zoom out the minimap suggestion. I really appreciate that. I forgot.
This is going to be really in Red Team's favor. As long as the Berserker's off the map, they should be able to get this fight.
It is, but you can't really count out that amalgam burst on that node. If he has his bomb kit ready to go, he might be coming
We have
straight
it down
in.
on Carl Franz here.
And yet the blue team
going for
support
the hand
just
res.
got here. Blue team support just got here. I don't think they're going to get that hand res, but they may just be able to stall. A Rit with a support is pretty hard to knock off a node. And now Steelix is sitting off to the side just blasting. He's straight blasting.
Red Team needs to respond to Steelix here, and they do. They jump on him with 3
instantly.
players.
Instantly they just give the node. Oh, Red
And
team
they get the
did
bell
ring
with it.
That's
This
gonna keep
is
that
how you have to
loop
play against this Berserker.
Team got a capture
going. You know,
all 4 of them
live
jumping on
Moss
this
when you
man.
ring the bell.
Live Moss.
Live Moss when you ring the bell. Try our new Gamer Girl bathwater.
It's
Wow,
actually,
that's
sorry,
exciting.
It's only feet water. Nice, very
only feet water.
nice. Nice banner on Steelix, getting Steelix back up there. He's going to be one of your biggest DPS persons. They are just keeping this going with the support and keeping everyone just going. Oh, but he gets picked off right to the side there.
Red team
Right when I
wins
looked
the
away, as
capture
Steelix tries to
point.
escape here. Looks like he might. Nope, he gets pulled off right there as Stevens and Larry just chased him down, going crazy on it.
This is
Hatari
less
coming in.
exciting, but we do see Campionary win the Amalgam matchup, which is going to be a big problem for the blue team if they don't have something that they can respond.
Ooh,
Because if Campionary can take
Less
this
exciting.
dual every time,
Less
I
exciting.
just
What are
mean
you talking about?
in the big,
That's
in the big
crazy.
team fight, the 1v1, it takes forever, right?
it's
So
actually
yeah, if I'm
brutal
Campionary,
that
I want
only
to take
one
these
team-
1v1s forever now.
Team grabbed the
If
capture
one team
point.
has their bomb kit, flamethrower kit, amalgam just destroying the point, that is going to make it a lot harder. Blue team still has 2 nodes, but they are just behind in points as red team seems to be keeping up with kills in their single node. Here comes Bell again. If red team can get a second cap here, they're going to get another 50-point injection here. The real interesting point about Capricorn
Injection.
as a map, yeah, point injection. Come on, an injection of points. Don't come after me. No, I'm joking. The real interesting point of this map is you really only need to hold 1 node and win every bell. If you can guarantee having 1 node the whole game and winning every bell, you do get points faster than just owning 2 nodes the entire game.
It's a big if, though. A lot of teams can stall out this bell for a long time.
They lose that
Oh, we
home
do see a
node, but
cancel on the
Camp-
banner here.
Camp going crazy
Alright.
over there.
He
looks
cancels
like
it yet again. Good
Atari's
play
down.
by Honed Edge.
Okay, Stevens and Larry already getting a big cap there. They're not trying to. Blue team's not trying to get fooled by that again.
Did you see
As
that?
their team
Red
captain
team
just
got a capture
busts in.
point.
Their team captain is swapped over to a ritual or to a Reaper. It looks like.
Oh, we see a swap?
Well, he swapped to a Reaper. He didn't swap mid game. I think.
Oh,
he
I
was-
follow. I was going to say. I didn't
He's
see
an
that.
NG in earlier games. Now he's
Oh,
now he's a
Stevens and
Reaper.
Larry goes down here,
Stevens and
and we're
Larry
going to
down,
get
So
a
Larry
stomp.
gets picked here. Oh, looks like, and now the points have just evened out. So based on nodes, based on points, or based on kills,
We do
they're
have a
gonna go
banner
for the
coming
race.
in. Good save with the banner here. And Steelix is 1 HP here. Can they finish him off? They do.
They do. They get it. They get it. And that Reaper's looking low. Does he have his shroud ready to go?
That's a banner.
battle
Steelix is
sting.
back up.
Steelix is back up. Can
Wow.
Steelix escape long enough to get
Carl
off
Franz
his
is
entire
down, though.
burst?
Red is low HP, but we do have
Atari?
it down on the blue team.
Yeah, Blue's
Atari looks
still
like
trying to
he's
get it
going
going.
down.
Atari goes
It's a
quick
down
pick
race.
off the
It's a
side
down
there.
race. Who gets the kill first?
I'm
Red
thinking it's
wins
gonna
it.
be-
Red
yeah,
wins it.
Blessings takes that out very quickly with a fantastic and clean cleave on Stevens and Larry there. That's going to give his team a huge advantage in this bell. Both teams are just battling out here as it's still a pretty much even match. Based on kills, Reds is taking a edged out lead, but this is a pretty crazy, aggressive match here. Like, they're just fighting.
This is a brawl. Steelix down again.
Steelix down again. Blue team is
And
on
we
the
don't
back
have
foot
banner
here.
this time for it.
Blue team's
So
very
this
much on the
belt
back
should
foot
probably
here.
go in Red's favor. Blue team is pulling away as a result.
But Red team pulled 2 people off there, and
Yeah,
if Red gets a
maybe
quick
too
pick
early.
here, they could. But oh no, it looks like Blue's going to take it out. So, or sorry, Blue's going to get taken out here as Red just really collapses back onto them right there. Blue's gotten separated from their team, and what they're going to need to do now is play nodes because Red team's going to get a
Great
second cap
rotation
on
from
this.
Campionary. And, yep, a second cap and a second bell.
Yeah, that
Campionary, I want to see him sitting on this far node here.
Yeah, he's going to have
Ring the
to.
bell. Fire all cannons.
Yeah, Camp is holding that pretty strong. This is going to be a tough position.
There it
This
is.
a tough position for the blue team here, as that bell catapulted Red ahead when they were already in a slightly weaker position. Red just really went for it there.
All right, looks like there's another team fight starting to bust out at the mid node.
Yeah, the Reaper
Ooh,
taking the
interesting.
charge there. Reaper taking the charge there, trying to recap one of the nodes. And there's another bell. These bells are taking so long that the blue team has to play a lot of. They've got a lot of plates spinning right now. They're gonna have to win this team fight, stop the bell, and win on side nodes because they are a little bit behind. here.
Atari very low. He's getting support, but he's out of cooldowns too. But they're going to turn around for a kill on Steelix.
Ooh. Intense push there. Intense push.
We see no banner. Oh, we do see banner still available. He chooses not to use it.
Yeah, looks like he's saving it for Bell.
Ring the bell to signal them to fire.
That duel on the side didn't end up winning, but
Oh.
Carl and Stevens and Larry are heading straight back over to Bell.
Blue support is down going into Bell, which is going to be very brutal for the blue team.
Oh, that is going to be a rough thing. You never want to go into Bell with missing any teammates. They're going to have to survive 15 seconds with other boys, but no one's on Bell right now. As it looks
Stevens
like
and
they're
Larry.
trying to get that
I like this from Red team. Yeah, they're getting kills here. They're getting momentum on the map. I like this play
They
from
don't
them.
need
They know they can get the Bell in a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't need the Bell immediately. They're not getting mixed up on what their priorities are. Their priorities are taking out those players and making sure that Stevens and Larry can sneak the Bell once again. Here, Carl's ready to go. He saved his TP just for that, to make sure he can get in there. He might get a pick right here. Oh, but Stevens and Larry once
Just
again.
a tiny bit of Shroud.
Blue team
Yeah, just
grabbed
that
the
little
capture
itty bitty
point.
bit, and he gets his heal off as well. He still also has his big weapon of warding, so that's going to be huge for him.
Oh my God. Huge burst from Campionary there.
Yeah, that's going to change it up. But here's speaking of huge
Carl is
bursts.
down.
I don't know if you noticed off to the side there, we've got the famous man himself.
Hey, but he knows he can't 1v2 this. So Steelix smartly walking away. But that Bell for the red team, blue doesn't have a response. That is a 75-point Bell for the red
That
team.
75-point bell is what is going to change the map here. Blue really needed that to not happen there. If you get 3 bells in a row, it is, again, so commanding. You only need to have one node. You don't really need to have any
Campionary
nodes.
holding on for his life. He cannot quite manage
Red
against
team
the
wins the capture
Gunzerker.
point.
Stevens
But
and
we do
Larry
see
get that
Stevens and
cap
Larry
off the
cap the
side.
side node, and that is all red team needs to win at this point.
Yeah.
They can just bunker on that. Do you think there is a chance that the blue team will be able to turn this around within the next few seconds? So that's really all they got, right?
They have 15 seconds.
Yeah, blue's not pushing into the red node right here. That they need to do that in order to win. So I don't see it happening if they don't put pressure on that node.
They have to put pressure on the node, and Stevens and Larry's just sitting on it. It's hard to knock a Rit off
Yep.
a node. Rits are very strong on node. Yeah, it looks like the blue team is just not going to have enough time. At this point, they literally don't have enough time to decap, even if they could instantly zero Stevens and Larry. It looks like this game is going to go to the red team.
Really well played by both teams, yeah.
Fantastic team. So red team is going to take this match out. Oh, an impassionate defense by blue there. They held that team fight pretty strong. If they could have kept that match going longer, maybe they would have had a shot there. Well played, both teams. This is a first loss for blue team, and they're going to go ahead straight to the sub-bracket finals to see if they can win their way back in for a rematch against this team. Thank you so much to everybody. It looks like we're going to have the final matches over here. It's going to be best of 3. So that's going to be when Homage and I rejoin our streams together as the streams converge, and it's finally going to give our guest streamers a bit of a break for now. Thank you so much, Jackson and Salfier, for doing such an amazing job keeping it fun.
My man, thank you for setting this whole thing up. What a blast.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
you earned this.
Was this the stress of my life? I actually didn't finish my breakfast this morning. I was just like, I'm so anxious right now. I hope this goes well. You guys have made this run like clockwork. I really appreciate. And I do want to give a special shout out to Saint Ira for wrangling all the teams in the background, so I didn't have to leave comms this time. Really appreciate that. A huge shout out to Dawn Star as well for doing brackets with me and helping out behind the scenes. All of you guys have been fantastic. If any of you people have not already subscribed to Salfier on YouTube or on Twitch, hopefully both. He's more of a YouTuber. And Black Jackson on Twitch.
Yeah, my baby Twitch. Yeah.
I recommend it highly. These are very funny guys, very good players, and I have to say, of the players that are all casting these streams, I think I'm the worst one. Like, these are some pretty good guys to watch.
Oh no!
These are some pretty amazing guys to watch.
No, it's me.
I have to say, Jackson, we've never dueled, so I just assumed that.
Oh, you'll win. Don't you worry.
No, I don't know if I
like the confidence. You know?
I feel like I'd lose in a verbal sparring match, my friend.
I mean, okay, I might have you there.
A verbal sparring.
All right, let me check in. Can you guys vamp a little bit and keep everybody feeling fun and
absolutely
excited?
Yeah, I see a comment from Salos here. Undefeated Tiggle Piggies. That's his team, correct?
That is the team. Yes,
he's coaching
Salos
that team.
himself coached the Tiggle Piggies.
Dude, and, real good looks. Like,
yeah,
coaching that team. They looked very confident together.
Yeah, man, fantastic playing.
I am looking a little bit in this other match. This other match is neck and neck here with a minute left on
oh my goodness.
A minute left on the clock. 20-point difference. It's kind of crazy. They're fighting for their lives here.
I should have the bracket set up, right?
Like the live bracket, you mean?
No, I should just have it set up so I can leave it on the screen when I stand up.
Yeah, that would be good.
That would help. It's okay.
Oh my God.
Let me just throw that up real quick because now everyone's just looking at an empty screen on my stream, and that's no fun. I mean, I guess they can look at
you gotta pull up this other game. Holy.
Okay,
maybe I'll just do that.
Okay.
It is a 9-point game right now. 479 to 470. Oh my God. And we're seeing a decap go out for the red team. I think this might be a red team win here.
Okay. Who's the red team?
This is Claude's team.
Claude's team. The
versus
ham
Nomad.
The ham comeback versus Nomad.
They came back, it looks like, I believe. No, even the entire time. They were 1 point difference for the whole match. Wow, we do see a kill for the blue team. Oh! Von Clips with the triple kill to finish the match. Wow. I'm going to have to watch that one back. That looks insane.
Homage and I are going to try to do a stitch of all the matches. So we might be asking.
Yeah, that would be so sick.
Have any footage? Because you guys might have caught stuff that I didn't catch, and it's going to be a lot of work, and it will take a long time to come out. But we'll work on it.
I'll help you edit that. That sounds so fun.
Oh man, I'd appreciate any input because I am not very good at editing. All right.
Oh.
Crazy match. So the ham comeback took the win there, or was it Clips that took the win there? Or is Clips on the ham comeback? I don't remember.
That was Clips' team won.
Clips' team. Is that the ham comeback? Was that red or blue?
Red, I believe.
Red. Okay. So yeah, the ham comeback has taken it. Yeah, ham comeback 3-1. So the ham comeback will be fighting Spoons and Pork in a best of 3 match. Hogwashed has been eliminated from the game. So we'll do Spoons and Pork versus Ham Comeback, best of 3, and then the winner of that will go up against Tiggle Piggies in the grand finals with our special guest caster. So thank you so much, guys. Maybe we should all just join up?
Yeah, let's
Get their
converge
matches
and
over.
talk
Let's
about
all
these matches for sure.
converge and talk a little bit. Yeah, let's do that while we're waiting up.
All right.
His his Forge 2 doing a lot of AoE damage. I think he had a big impact on that game.
Absolutely.
Hello.
We got the whole crew in here.
We've all come in
We're
here.
squadding up.
Everybody be quiet. An LA7 is talking. So we now have our sub bracket finals winners, and we have our masterful grand finals about to be decided. Tiggle Piggies is going to head into the grand finals. That's Salos's coach team heading straight into the grand finals. And the next match will be the two teams that are fighting for a place there. This will be the first best of 3 match. So it'll be the convergence of the streams as Homage and I converge our spheres, our hog influence together to create the most hogged up game possible. It's going to be Ham Comeback versus Spoons and Pork.
Fantastic.
In a wondrous, fantastical match. Let's give
And
everyone... Yes.
Why don't you introduce our guest here?
Our guests? Oh, our special...
We just got a
special
guest that just joined.
Oh, just
Whoa,
now.
holy moly.
Well, if I could introduce him a bit, I don't know if you guys have heard of him before. His name is Mr. Mighty Teapot. Welcome
Mighty
to the stream.
Teapot,
Mighty
everybody.
Teapot.
Let's get a round of applause.
I'm here.
This is amazing. What a treat. Thank you so much for joining, Teapot. Absolute honor to have you, my friend.
Let's crank up his volume a little bit, actually.
It's good to be here. It's good to be here.
Beautiful.
Is it finals
Beautiful.
yet? We on finals?
No. You actually made it to the sub bracket. So we're gonna do best of 3 of the losers of the semifinals and the winners of the sub bracket finals, and they're gonna go head to head in a best of 3 match, where the winner of that will get to fight Tiggle Piggies. That's Salos's coach team, and for the grand finals to see who in this world is the top hog.
Oh, can't wait, dude. Can't freaking wait. So am I going on to Arena 1 now, Post?
Yes, you will be joining me in Arena 1 at the Coliseum. And
beautiful.
We will be doing our best of 3. Teapot, you're here for us. I didn't know if you were going to be here early enough, so I was teasing you as the secret guy of the finals, but we have you here now. Did we converge the streams already? I don't know how to. I think Homage is the lead of this. I don't know how to do that. But we can do that. So let's take 5 minutes, give the team some time to like shake their tootsies out, grab a drink of water, a drink of whatever you want. Let's take a quick little thing, and we will converge our streams. Before we go, though, I would like to give a really big shout out to our guest streamers that helped Homage and I keep it funny and interesting this whole time.
Absolutely.
If you guys want to sound off based on order of where your name appears in Discord, I would appreciate that. So let's start with Jackson.
You got it. Hey guys, thanks so much for having me. I am Black Jackson, a variety streamer who also loves playing some Guild Wars 2. Of all these wonderful people here that are a part of it, I'm probably the least known, but I am very honored to have been chosen to be a part of this. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you all so much for being so knowledgeable about everything that's going on in the game. Shouts out to you, the people that are watching. You guys are freaking fantastic. Shouts out to the Post with the most for putting this all together. I can keep riffing.
Yes.
But I won't. Love and appreciate you. Thank you for everybody that gave me a follow during this. I hope I made you laugh.
Awesome. Much love, Jackson. Thanks so much for joining. You did amazing. Pleasure having you.
Thank you.
We love Jackson.
We love Jackson.
Woo! Thanks so much, Jackson. And you're definitely more famous than I am. I think I can guarantee that. I'm like a backroom paper pusher. Don't worry about me. Let's go next with Mr. Jay Johnson. Jay Johnson Jameson.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm Johnson. I play PvP, usually in the mornings. Yeah, I don't know. That's about it. It's not super exciting.
But you are super exciting, my friend. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate your commentary. You're a fantastic caster, my friend. You had a mile a minute mouth, and I really appreciated the play-by-plays. Well done.
Oh, well, thank you very much for having me. It was a lot of fun. Like, big shout out to both you and Homage for putting it together. I mean,
No,
the
I'll
tournament
post.
has been okay. Big shout out to Post. Homage does nothing as per usual. He just takes the accolades.
He just makes a
takes
commercial
all
where
the
he takes all the
money.
credit.
Yeah, he's getting all of the ad revenue. Typical Homage. What can you expect? But no, like, big shout out, Post. It was so fun. Thank you for having me.
Hey, happy to hang with you guys. Let's go straight to Mr. Joppa.
Thank you guys for both having me. I'm Joppa _period on Twitch. Appreciate everyone watching. #1 win trader on NA. I almost beat Team USA at least 3 times. Almost beat is pretty good for me, honestly. And yeah, I stream all the time. And me and Johnson, we're gonna head in the call and then commentate on our own streams. But again, I appreciate you guys coming, inviting us. It was super awesome to even be here. And the games were crazy. The games were absolutely crazy.
Oh yeah,
huge entertainment value, and thank you for putting it all together.
Thanks so much, Joppa.
You're the man, Joppa.
Thank you so much. Joppa, most famously known for stealing all of my lunch points when I'm doing ranked arena.
Yeah, we coordinated. You know, it's a teeter-tottering around win trade, but not exactly. You know,
it's coordinated to steal my fucking points, buddy. Okay, and then Salfir.
Yeah, guys. I'm Salfir. You can find me on YouTube as Salfir. Thanks so much for putting this together, Post. It's been such a fun tournament to see so many players get a shout out, a highlight, some really cool plays. It's just been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
You're here.
Do you want to spell out your name? Salfir has a couple different spellings, and your Twitch and your YouTube.
Yeah.
Put your link in the chat.
I'll put my link in the chat, but it's SALFIR.
All right, SALFIR. Thank you so much, Salfir. Appreciate that. Mighty, let's get back to you. Thank you for letting us just thank everyone and pontificate right when you'd entered. Would you like to introduce yourself as well, my friend?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the tournament guy, right? So I had to be here. Okay, it was no choice. But yeah, you know, I'm streaming. You know, Guild Wars 2. You know, Guild Wars 2 gaming, some tournament stuff, some PvP stuff, some everything stuff. You know how it is. Like randomly talking about whatever chat is talking about. And yeah, you guys can find me twitch.tv, Mighty Teapot. Same everywhere. You can find me.
If you don't know who Teapot is, what are you doing?
Are you even gaming? Hey, bro, are you even freaking gaming right now?
Teapot, could I get you turned up maybe 10-20%? Any chance on that?
I have him at 200%, and I can't make him any louder.
I mean, this is all I've got. I mean,
Okay.
I can try and tweak it on Discord maybe a little bit.
Can you give me like 2% more gain?
One moment.
Thank you, my friend.
Cool. And while he's doing that, maybe we get the next teams notified.
Let's get the next teams notified. I do believe.
Okay.
Hog. I'm being asked, is Hog washed out? Yes. The only teams still in the tournament right now are the Ham Comeback, Spoons and Pork, and Tiggle Piggies. Everyone else, if you have lost 2 matches, you have been eliminated from the tournament. Thank you for your time. I will announce right now the top 4 are the 3 teams I just mentioned. And gosh darn, I believe, was Hogwashed against Ham Comeback in the last match?
Yes.
Okay, then yes, Hogwashed, you guys are officially 4th place. So well done. You guys did a fantastic job. You've hit the extra bracket of reward. So you guys will be getting a larger reward than the other teams. Fantastic job. As I haven't previously stated, but all the captains will be getting something special for wrangling cats for several months and training everybody for volunteering their time. Every team MVP will be getting a special treat as well. All the captains submitted their MVP picks to me earlier. And then the top 3 teams, so teams 3 and 4 will be getting about the same rewards. And then 2 will have slightly higher. And then 1 will, of course, be getting the vaunted super de-duper title that Homage has said Warlord and Conqueror interchangeably for a while now. So what's the real story on that? Homage, can you give me the exact thing ANET promised us? I'm just curious.
I believe it's Conqueror today because it's a Conquest tournament. So I believe it will be Conqueror today, which I'm super excited about.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Okay, I think I'm going to move our delighted friends to another channel, and we'll get things going. Start going. It's a little bit of boom.
Yeah, put them somewhere else. Get
Boom.
rid of them. Get rid of them, Homage. They're not useful anymore.
Just doing the admin work. Man, there's a lot that goes into this behind the scenes while all this is
yeah.
going on. I really appreciate you putting all this on, dude. This has been fantastic.
I think what we're gonna have to do is just have like a full like super mod running around behind the scenes next time that's doing like as much or more work than either of us. So like I have to give a shout out to Saint Ira for running around wrangling the teams for me. She's been like a right hand officer this entire time. So a really big shout out to her for doing all this like unnoticed, unpaid work for fun. So huge shout out to you. Thank you so much for doing that behind the scenes. There's so
Couldn't
many
agree more.
Whenever there's like stuff in production, you know, like when you're seeing whatever you're seeing, there's a bunch of people behind the scenes really working their butts off to make it work. So I just want to make sure we give shout outs to Dawn, to Strawberry, and to Saint Ira for really putting the time in and moderating the chats.
Here.
Thank you so much for doing that. Couldn't do it without you guys.
We're missing our teams still.
Yes. Can I have, maybe there might be a little bit of confusion here, so I'm going to go ahead and say this here. I would like in this match, in HOG Arena 1, what I need, and I am vamping because I'm trying to find it. I need the ham comeback, and I need spoons and pork to come into HOG Arena 1, HOG Cup Arena 1. All right, I'm starting to see people filter in, hopefully. Maybe. Is it all? It's all casters right now, but we'll get there. Okay, they say they're on their way. This is, for me, as a grown adult man, the first time that I really have to use the restroom. So I'm going to take a quick.
Okay, no problem.
3-min bio homage. Do you need to take a quick break?
No problem.
Does anyone need to take a quick break?
I snuck away, so I can cover for you while you're doing your stuff.
Thank you for vamping. I appreciate that. I'll be right back.
Awesome. We're going to see it run back again here on the Eternal Coliseum map. 2 side objectives on this one, of course, the sword down below and the shield up top. Owner of the sword buff will get a 20% damage modifier for their entire team, and the owner of the shield buff will get a 5k HP bonus for their entire team, on top of the individual buffs that are owned by the holder of the buff. Now, we've got both teams loading in here. 2 very, very strong teams coming in to duke it out on this map here. Getting all formed up now. I think a roamer comp is a great play on this map, especially something that involves a thief, because there's a lot of tricks that a thief can do, such as jumping over these one-way ledges here, teleporting over this wall to the side nodes, even going over these side buffs and teleporting through the floor to grab those very, very quickly. So might see that come into play here by one of these teams. And are you with us, Teapot? Okay, it's just me. I'm flying solo right now, folks. But I hope you are enjoying this tournament. This has been some phenomenal matches, man. And seeing some huge plays by some very, very skilled players. I appreciate all the work that all the teams that have put into this. 3 months of grinding, 3 months of practice. Trust me, it has not gone unnoticed. And we hope that it's been as enjoyable for you to play as it has been enjoyable for me to watch. And we just... We lost Teapot. Okay. Checking on a little bit of admin stuff here. I think we're all good. Okay, we are missing one final member of the blue team here. And then we can start this match, get things going here.
Okay, I'm back. Thank you.
Welcome back,
Appreciate
sir.
you vamping while I was frying chicken in there. What do you guys?
No problem.
How's it going? I've heard some tell that we're having a mighty teapot. Is he having trouble getting into the arena? Does he need the password?
No, he's in the arena, but it seems that might be having some problems with his mic.
Oh, he might have been. I was wondering why he was so quiet for so long. So I was like, "You've been chilling." All right. Okay, looks like both teams are mostly here. We'll wait for Mighty Teapot. Make sure that he gets his fair shake. Since he came early for us, I really appreciate that. I had to ditch my coat. It's a little warm in here. Might have to loosen my tie if these matches are getting too crazy. I had to reveal that it is in fact a 3-piece suit. Feeling good. Feeling
Well,
strong.
I appreciate you getting dressed up so nice. If anybody's not gone and visited Post's stream, please be sure to go over there and give him a follow as a thank you for putting all this on. This whole thing is his doing. I'm just here. I didn't do anything. So be sure to go and thank him for that.
That's untrue. Homage did actually a bunch of background work for me when I said, "Hey, Homage, can you introduce me to a bunch of people? Do you have all these streamer discords? Can you network for me?" And Homage did a lot of networking for me behind the scenes. Homage is the reason that ANET is even looking at this tournament, even giving a hoot about it. And I got to say, man, you got the connections. I really appreciate you using those to benefit the community at large.
Aw, shucks, they're too kind. You're too kind. Just got word from Teapot. He's having some computer problems. He's going to do a quick restart.
Okay.
I will leave it in your hands as to whether you'd like to start the match or wait for him to get back on.
Let's go ahead and let's. How's everybody feeling?
I think it would be cool to let him come back on, but
I think so.
I also don't want to hold things up for too long.
I also think so. Let's give it, because it's 2:27 right now for me. I know it's like 5:27 for some of y'all. I don't want to go too crazy with it, so let's give it like another 3 minutes. And yes, Irath, thank you for sending the truffles. I did get them. We were joking around about how Hogs were always snuffling for truffles, and I was like, we should have made piles of truffles part of the winning. I was sent 500 snow truffles, which is quite a bit of a prize. So I think we are going to give those out. I'm going to try to figure out how to divvy them up. But I am very tempted to just like dole them out to like the top 2 teams. Everybody gets 50 truffles, which is very hog-based gift. Y'all don't know about snuffling for truffles? Come on.
Truffling for snuffles?
Yes. Sorry, my stream has been so boring, as I've just sort of been looking at these 4 beautiful pillars for a long time. Sorry, ANET made such a beautiful game, guys. My bad. Let's zoom around the map a little bit while we go for it. I'm a truffle.
Yeah, you
pig,
learned the
says
tech.
Chat. Dude, this is so cinematic. I can finally make YouTube videos. That's crazy.
Yeah, get on that grind.
Oh, you can go underground? Wait, what? You can go to the Shadow Realm down here?
There's no rules when you're a caster. You can just do or say whatever you want.
Wait, how deep can you go?
Pretty far.
Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. What? You can really get down here, man. I'm still going. I'm kind of
Teapot,
curious.
welcome back.
Oh, thank God you're here. I'm just exploring the map geometry.
So what do you think about these team comps, Post? Any thoughts on the team comps here?
Oh, he popped out again. I'm going to be interested in this because what I've seen so far is the Ham Comeback had a. I don't think I saw their first match, right? But every match I've seen them in so far, they have been dominating the team fights. Like it's a little touch and go in the beginning. Everybody's kind of like doing their full burst. But these guys are fantastic at regrouping, coming together, and fighting like a team. So I'm really interested to see what they've been doing. They've been playing kind of tankier stuff, and really just what they like to do, from what I've seen, is take a lead and hold on the lead that whole game because they have a nice amount of tanky players. They're all very good at kiting. They're very experienced at that. Interesting fact about them is they are a previous HOG Cup contestant team, and I promised all of the previous contestants of the HOG Cup that if they wanted to stay as a team and go into the next HOG Cup, they were free to do it. So they've had a little bit more practice than the rest of the teams here, and they are they're making the most of it. You can really see it in their teamwork. They've been putting the time in, putting the effort in, and their positioning is very strong in the way they recover.
We're watching their last few games, and their power rev has been doing insane work, and I feel like this is going to be a bit of a binary game. If Blue can figure out how to deal with the power rev, they may stand a chance. But if this power rev gets the chance to just run amok and be a fox in the henhouse, there's going to be blood, boss. There's going to be blood.
Well, a lot of the things that Blue Team here has been doing is they have been, whenever they get the chance to enable their big DPS to go, the entire enemy team dies so quickly they have no idea what happened. Like, no idea what happened. It's instant. And I'm very curious to see like if Red is going to be able to mold towards that. But I expect in a best of 3 like this, gimmicks aren't going to work too much. So people here are going to have to really play around each other and enable each other to make sure they can get things done. Because if you let Steelix freecast, that's going to be the game. If you let Iturralde if you try to duel Iturralde for too long, you're wasting your time. He's gonna beat your butt. So I'm gonna be interested to see, because these are both some teams that have a lot of burst, but a lot of tankiness and a lot of sustainability.
True, very true. I'm thinking we might get this started here, and give Teapot his time. What do you think about that idea?
I think that's a good move. It's been about 4 minutes since I said we should give him 3. So let's do it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Were your ears ringing, Teapot? We were just talking about you.
Oh, he's back. I
Really?
hear him.
Oh, and you sound great.
Yeah, we are so back.
Yeah, he's back.
You sound amazing, man.
He's
Thank
in
you for
it.
doing that. Appreciate you.
Right. Oh no. Let's do this. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'd
I'd love to see these classes as well. We got the
Yes,
Tempest, we got the
sir.
Berserker, we got Reaper. I like this.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's the new this build. Have you talked about the Reaper build? This is actually such a hype build. It's so good. I love it.
He has
Hold on.
absolutely dominated a few team fights with this crazy damage build. What's that post?
Sorry, they're giving a speech? They're giving a speech right here. Does anyone have a really good Theoden voice?
I think it's you.
Arise now, arise, riders of Theoden. Dire deeds awake, dark is it eastward. Let horses be bridled, horns be sounded, forth, Eorlingas. Arise, arise, riders of Theoden, fell deeds awake, fire and slaughter. Spear shall be shaken, shield shall be splintered, and a sword day, a red day ere the sun rises. Ride now, ride to Gondor. My soldiers rage. This is great. This is great.
Beautiful. Let's get it going. Let's make
get
it
this
happen.
game started to go. Slash. I'm gonna give him a 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Slash. Game start.
The match starts soon.
All right, here we go then.
Okay, Teapot, I don't know if you are up to date on these teams, but they have been practicing for 3 months. We've got each team with a very experienced captain and 4 mere mortals who have been under the captain's wings, all practicing hard and scrimming and practicing and theory crafting and getting it done, playing monthly tournaments, weekly tournaments, and this is the culmination of all their effort. 3 months of practice, and we're going to see it happen right here. I'm going to be curious to see.
Four mid.
And we love to see it.
Blue team.
I got to
taking
see
a-
if Steelix the Cat can get this pop off here. He is on the very scary Berserker. I think the Rev sees him, though. I think the Rev is going for him. Reported by Morn in the Rev here on Steelix.
Just like that.
Steelix
Yeah,
responds, got to get to his team.
He's very much going to be public enemy number one there on that Berserker build, right? Like if he does
Absolutely.
connect, it's going to be pretty big, but wasn't able to do too much there. The revive does come through onto the Reaper, another very important thing that needs to get taken down.
Run it
In fact,
down.
It's going to be the conduit.
They counterpick the Rev.
From the red team.
Wait.
What a brutal CC as well, by the way, onto the Luminary. That's
Brutal.
going to be another kill. The Reaper is absolutely obliterating the
Oh my
red team right
gosh.
now. They've got to actually confirm that, though. The banner was being attempted there, I believe. Actually, it got interrupted, though. This is going to be a full wipe, I think. Like, red team needs to get out of here, like, if they don't want to just give away
Wow.
even more kills.
Did you guys know we can call
Absolutely.
targets?
No, I had no idea.
I can call targets.
That's
really helpful.
lock
I'm
in,
sorry.
post. Lock in.
I'm sorry.
You can get
Esports.
top stats as spectator. This is, did you know that? If you
I
play
was
like,
I was mostly
if you
blown
play,
away. How quick? Wait, really?
if you play a class, right, that has like a passive AoE heal, so you know, like the temper, like the water Ellie one, right, like the
Like soothing.
mist.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
God.
that will actually latch onto people sometimes and give you healing
Oh my
stats, right? Like while you're spectating. Like,
Oh my gosh.
it does happen. You have to watch out for that. But
Hey,
Wow.
Yeah, spectate on Necro. Thanks, guys.
oh, look at this! What,
The
the
AED.
amalgam nearly got killed. The amalgam nearly died, but the AED saved it. I was about to revel in the glory of this vile, putrid build being killed. The Reaper, though. Look at that. That's what I love to see. Reaper killing one of the most disgusting builds that's currently in the game right now. You absolutely love to see that. Conduit, doesn't she get res back up here? This is a very chaotic match, that's for sure.
Oh,
Support
yeah.
from blue team does go down, but actually, red are not finishing this. I think this would have been like a potential revive there, but actually, no, it's just going to be the Luminary running away as, of course, Steelix the Cat, the Berserker, is also flopping over dead at the same time. This leaves the Reaper very heavily exposed exposed here on middle. Like, both teams are so aggressive though, brother. This is insane. Like, everyone is a complete maniac in this game is what I'm feeling right now, as everyone is just committing to these fights. Like, they just want to go for it. And, like, there's even some potential. The Reaper is doing big damage, but it's so hard to bust through that support with just one DPS, right? It's not really going to be enough. And they're both going to end up dying now as well, and this is going to put red team in a bit of a position to make a bit of a comeback here, as both of those players getting bled off node is really good just as the Berserker comes back. So a really unpleasant stagger to deal with for the blue team currently. They have to be really careful, and their Luminary's not in a good position either here at the same time. Like, I think this is a real big disengage and back off moment for the blue team here, at least for the time being.
They're going for this hand res on Regis the Reaper here at mid, and it's looking good. They might. Oh, the stomp comes out with just a second to spare. I think if the support warrior may have contributed to that res, he may have actually gotten that, but that was close. Blue team still outnumbered here.
CC was great there from the Ellie. The Ellie was just slamming like crazy, just getting those powerful CCs off, denying the hand res, I think, to prevent that from getting back up there, which is exactly what we like to see. And now we're just gonna have another massive team fight. Like, it's just gonna be a brutal 5v5, I think, right now.
We love it. We love it. Let's see it.
Going off of red team's past history, them having a slight behind here, but they have both nodes, is going to be pretty gainful for them, as they've had a history in every single match of just taking an early lead in about this part of the game and then holding it, as they have a much tankier comp than a lot of the other players here. I'm interested to see if that Reaper with all those spite abilities are going to be able to just punch through some of that boon healing, or maybe just steal a cheeky stab pull there and just kind of a coordinated burst to take down the entire team fight.
I think if the Reaper is left unchecked, I think blue should have a very, very strong amount of damage. The thing is, though, there's kind of some hybrids going on, right, on both teams. Like the Tempest, I actually really like as well, providing some value, but gets caught by the CC and actually dies. And yeah, you can see just the value of that Reaper. The longer this goes on, the better it's going to be for the blue team, really. There is an attempted revive coming through. It is going to land, but there is a bit of a cost there. There is some expensive stuff going on there, as it does take some damage there onto the red team. But the Reaper is just still pumping here as well. Like, it's just infinite damage coming out. We do have the Amalgams fighting off to the side of the battlefield as well. This team fight is still going. However, the Berserker getting dangerously low is going to go down state here as well. Is there a revive? There is not for the blue team. Actually, no res is going to be available. But actually, never mind. They do get a res actually from somewhere.
I don't know where that came from.
Blue team coming over to the side, disengaging with Illumi to try and secure that side node for plussing that for the NGNG fight there. That might be game changing there. If blue can hold out in this 2v3, about to be a 3v3 once that Steelix is back, they might be able to gain some spots here. But otherwise, red is just going to slowly out-tick them the entire match, because red has already secured buffs that blue team was not able to secure earlier.
Yeah, there was a bit. Ooh, this is a massive burst from the Reaper, though, landing the CC onto the Tempest. Not quite able to connect to it. There was a bit of counter CC actually coming in that prevented that Reaper from bursting. But actually, hold on. The Conduit is moving into this fight, but very, very low. The Reaper immediately swapped onto that. Berserker also looking to try and connect some damage, but the support from red is really, really good, actually, as everyone gets restored up to a good amount of health almost immediately. The health bars are really, really scary for red, though, as that Conduit is just taking a beating right now. An excellent focus target, I think, for the blue team. They're kind of letting him get away, actually. The Conduit just uses the legendary hold W strat and escapes, but the Berserker is not going to let that happen entirely for free, at least for the time being. The fight's still going on middle, though. At the same time, the Reaper just not quite able to actually secure a kill there.
The Berserker gets to kill the Conduit on the side note. Oh my gosh.
He capped, which is going to put them in the back a little bit there. Hopefully he can cap, and he needs to get back in that team fight. He's not going to really the guy you want to have capping. Looks like Lumi's going for shield there, trying to give themselves a little bit more durability during this, but no one's actually heading for sword at this moment, which might have been the biggest durability buff you can get if you can keep the other guy dead. Nice.
Blue was a little bit outnumbered on middle as well, actually, so they do end up losing a player, but they do have that banner, as you say, getting the player back on their feet immediately. And, well, this is kind of okay for blue if they can keep wasting time here, but I think red team is kind of a little bit aware of this, right? They don't want to give away their back cap here as well. They don't want to give up the dragon, so we have the Amalgam already trying to intercept. I'm not a big fan of the Reaper leaving the team fight to go inside node, to be completely honest with you. Maybe not the best usage of the Necromancer here. Going for a little 1v1 randomly off the point at this point. But actually, they might be able to get the kill onto the Amalgam, so maybe it's going to work out.
Oh, but he gets knocked down immediately. Let's see if the blue team can hold out in this situation here, because, it looks like the Reaper's still dueling, but it might have been Blue team does secure the sword. This might be the little damage boost that blue needs because they are about to be down. They're down 100 points right now. It's just the red team's double node strategy is really paying off for them. Nice, conservative.
Yeah.
Tough to puncture.
I mean, the real thing is that blue team has not been able to actually secure kills nearly efficiently enough to actually win. Like, they're not getting the value out of this really strong team fight they have with the Reaper. Maybe that's going to change with this conduit death. The sword buff should finish that off, but they need to clean house. One kill, I don't think is really enough. Like, red team is pretty durable, right? They're going to be able to hold on. Oh, but the sword buff. And interrupted the res as well. And also the Tempest gets CC into the pool. It's going to be brutal.
He gets 4. Steelix the cat goes crazy with a sword buff and gets 4 kills with it. Oh my gosh. That sword buff paid crazy dividends to them there. But they need to
want a decap here, though. They do want one.
Can they map cap
Absolutely
right
need a decap. Napoleon blown apart on the back foot.
They need to decap this badly because they're not in red team isn't in one node win territory yet, but red team has a history of. They do get the decap. This is very big. If they can keep red team off without having to 5-node this entire thing, but they do need Steelix in that fight to get more value off the sword. Although he does just lose the sword buff.
Battle Standard gets Napoleon Dynamite back up. Sorry, Napoleon blown apart back up. He's back in the fight now.
Are you freaking kidding me right now, dude?
Ooh, Luminary gets destroyed there by Steelix the Cat, by the way. The Berserker closing out this game for the blue team. And at this stage, blue, I think they just need to play pretty conservatively, right? Like, we have the Luminary chasing down the conduit to deny that decap. We've got a kill on the map. The Luminary is going to be bleeding out for a little bit of time. As long as we don't die in this far node fight, this game should be won. Oh, we do give away the cap to the conduit? I'm not sure about that one, to be honest. That wasn't that good. But everything else is still okay for blue.
It looks like they prioritize grabbing sword again over taking that node. They have closed their gap to be within 50 points right now. So they're coming back. They're going to have to watch the midpoint because they don't want to lose that. But they did just get they're getting a really long bleed on clips over here.
Yeah, I think there was some self-reviving being attempted, which is maybe a little ill-advised, to be honest. But red team have somehow kind of managed to make this work with trading nodes there, as the Soul Reaper is just going to be wasting time. Oh, just goes for the decap as well. Like, red team is... red team has managed to
get the clip again.
Dude, what this is popping off though? What
He's absolutely popping off. Oh my
gosh. Another kill.
All tournament we've been talking about the way Steelix has just been like sniping people because you do not get the animations that you get from more modern classes as you do from the Berserker rifle. It's absolutely brutal to get sniped from it. You don't know what direction it's coming from.
Oh, but he's gonna get in there and help his friends. Reaper goes down. Oh no.
Yeah, this is really bad though. And also the support warrior is low as well. I do like the kiting here, some good defensive potential, but they need to not lose any players here. I really think the blue team is kind of blundered just by having the players kind of rotate around the map a little bit more and just not commit to this team fight enough, or simply not disengaging away from this. They do actually have still mid, and they're gonna get the lion capped up pretty soon as well. But this is not an ideal situation because red is going to get that, and they need a double cap if they want to win this game, of course, because that one node apiece is simply just going to eventually lead to a red team victory. If they lose any more players, if blue's in trouble, red is not contesting middle though. That is a major mistake here. I don't know what the blue Luminary is just practicing the jumping puzzle skills on the other side of the map right now.
What is happening?
Dude, Steelix just gets the free cap on middle with 0 contest, and somehow, look at this hold. Look at this hold by the blue team. They hold a 3v5.
3v5 was unbelievable. He was just cutting around the boxes like the Pied Piper Man. They're just chasing him nonstop, but just could not catch him. He was too slick.
This is actually going to put red team more on the back foot than they're used to being in these types of situations.
The red rev dying here is potentially a big play for blue. They just need to not let this decap happen at mid.
They
need to hold this node. Get that Reaper on that node right now. He gets it.
The Reaper.
Okay. Gosh.
The Reaper is I almost feel like red team need to actually sneak a player. Oh, I actually really like what the Luminary is doing, by the way. I think this is a good play. Trying to sneak behind enemy lines to go for the decap and contest middle, because it's actually exactly even on points. The Reaper is following, so if red team can somehow manage to find a neutralization on both of these nodes, we can be in a winning position. I believe we should actually get a decap here on the Lion at the very least, but that's not enough. They need to neutralize middle as well. It's only it's like 3 ticks ticks away, so it is maybe doable. They've got a decent amount of time to do it, but as long as blue team just bunkers down, they should be okay. I'm pretty sure blue team is just die on node at this point, and they should be able to get away with this.
Oh my gosh, and no, they do get the home cap. They do get the home cap. He pulled off because he's got shield. There's no way he's going to kill him on that node. Blue team only has to hold these 2 nodes. 1 kill wins the game right now.
It does. We actually have a kill coming through onto the blue support warrior potentially, but no, the healing is just barely enough.
Game.
And blue team,
500 blue team takes the win.
All right.
What a crazy game. Dude, Steelix the cat popped off crazy style then. He got like a whole montage worth of clips there.
All right.
He got so much value.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
An amazing match. All right, I'd like to see, we have a temple for our next match. This is a best of 3. As a reminder, this is best of 3. All the teams will still be playing again. Ham Comeback is down 1 in this, and the Spoons and Pork, is that Spoons and Pork? I'm right, it's Spoons and Pork. And Spoons and Pork will be taking their 1 lead. Spoons and Pork needs to win this next game, and they are in the grand finals. Ham Comeback does need to win 2 games in a row, but Ham Comeback has been making some ham comebacks for this entire tournament every single time. Ham Comeback is fresh, was in the loser's bracket after their first round and has won all the way back up through this entire bracket to make it here. So they're hungry. They don't want to get knocked out. Yeah, they were just warming up. That was a warm-up game. Now they're warmed up. They're ready to go. So I'm excited to see where this goes. And the Spoons and Pork just came off of an undefeated streak where they finally lost to the current mainstay for the Grand Championship. And they are hungry to get back in there and show these people that they're the ones who want to be top hogs.
Top hogs, baby. Everybody wants to be that.
100%.
Getting questions? Yes. This is best of 3. 3 to determine who goes to finals.
Wow. It is a best of 3.
Yes.
I like how the players were not aware of the format. That's always good. It's a mystery. It's a surprise to them.
In my defense, I sent the captains the bracket last week.
They don't read. I'm messing. I'd be like, look, if there's one thing that's guaranteed when you're running a tournament, is the players do not read. Okay, they don't read. They don't comprehend.
It's not that. This has been. It's been a little more chaotic. I should have done a better job of communicating. Okay, yeah. So they're saying last they talked. Well, so what I said previously was confirmed grand finals is best of 3. We'll see if sub bracket is best of 3. Based on time, and we do have enough time. So I tried to write that into the bracket originally when I posted it, but that's my bad on communication, guys. My apologies. It is, whenever anything goes wrong, it is my fault as tournament organizer because I didn't think ahead enough. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are excited to play more. Let's keep it going.
Sounds good to me. Let's do it. Run it back.
So
was Blue Team's Rev swapping to Herald here instead of Conduit? I wonder if that's to potentially.
It might be a bait. It might be a trick. There's no abilities equipped right now, or at least on my spectator UI.
Oh, the UI is so buggy though.
Oh yeah.
It could be it could be completely broken. That's also a possibility.
Roy, are you here, Roy? Roy, are you here? Get in the Discord.
I don't think Roy does UI.
Is UI
what
Beverly
I
here?
really want? What I want to see from Red Team. I would almost want to see the Luminary get replaced by a Conduit because I feel like they were really lacking that ability to close out those kills because they're kind of slow, right? They're not actually that fast. Like the Reaper is just this big, cumbersome beast that just destroys things in the team fight there. Like, the Berserker has like a little bit of speed, but we're not playing Sword Main Hand, for example. It's just going to be just the rifle, and I think it was Mace Shield, I think, that was being played from Steelix the Cat, which was putting in the work, to be fair. But I just really feel like Red Team is just lacking that kind of big punch. Like Luminary kind of has that a little bit. You've got your sword port, you've got Judge's Intervention, of course, but they took a lot of the damage away, right? Like it doesn't have that kind of ridiculous one-shot potential that it actually has had like for quite a while now, I think. And
Right.
they are very tanky, right? Like you've got, you know, Reaper is super durable. The Luminary is providing some support as well while doing damage. The Support Warrior as well in the mix. But I feel like, you know, and we saw that in the previous game, right? Like they're supposed to be winning these team fights with the Reaper, right? But it just took too long. Like they just weren't able to secure the kill. And their opponents, of course, do have another kind of hybridy comp, right? You've got the Tempest, which is going to be able to bring a good amount of healing in there as well. Those water overloads are going to be putting in the work. It's just a very hybrid build, actually, is the approach. But you got the Aura Heal being used, right? A bunch of boons coming out from the Tempest. The Luminary, of course, also doing the same thing. Even with the Stand Your Ground as well being played in the mix there for that stability application and the Support Warrior. So I kind of want to see Red Team almost like commit even more to damage, right? Because we're already playing this big mega burst damage warrior. And the Reaper at the same time. I want to see even more DPS just to like break through. Because I think if they did play super aggressive, I'm not actually entirely convinced that blue team will be able to resist it, right? I think they would just get steamrolled if you had this massive damage coming out from red team.
I'm interested in the way the teams are going to approach this, just because I'm not sure if anyone's going to want to swap comps here, because this is such a swingy map based on the map buffs. This is one of the most important map buff checks in the entire game. You can win an entire game by just getting both map buffs later in the game and just get 300 points in, you know, half a minute.
Oh yeah, 100%. And this is where like having versatility here is really good on this map. I feel like being able to kind of. Ooh, I mean, look, I love to see that. I love that going far. Okay? That is big.
And Napoleon just
now we're playing some real gaming.
Just dips.
Here we go. Let's see if it's going to pay off.
Looks like blue is still capping
matches
mid,
a 3v3.
Yeah, blue might take.
I don't hate that. Like they have their support already in position, right? I think that's actually fine as long as they don't greed here and they don't go too crazy. It is the Herald, by the way, actually being played by the blue team. That's kind of worth noting here. Coming into this. But now it's going to be an all-out 5v5. Wait, what is red doing? Like, I feel like red could have actually just completely crushed blue here, but they just chose not to.
The banner race wins for red. They get the two downs back, or sorry, for blue, you get the Rev and the other guy back up there.
And it's now 4v4. The midpoint has shifted completely. It looks like the blue Lumi is leaving while the blue Ellie is leaving. The red Lumi just goes back in for the back cap. Catching that, while the blue Herald looks like he's running straight for the red home to try and contest that, but it looks like the Lumi and the Herald are going to contest together. That is pretty good stuff there. This team fight over here is insane.
It's popping off of the altar node right now, Post. I think blue team is looking to chase down Steelix the cat. He gets yoinked in. He gets pulled by the cane from stage left, and they get the down on him. They gotta clean this out. They cannot let Steelix the cat get back up.
Yeah, it looks like
red. I really think red team blundered this fight so hard. Like they actually had the opportunity to have a beautiful 5v3 while blue team was greeting, but they decided at the last second to not do that. We do see a kill on the other side of the map from the Luminary taking out the Herald, which is honestly a bit of a saving grace. If this had gone the other way or hadn't happened, I think honestly blue would, or red would be in a really bad position, but fortunately that has not been the case there. And somehow red is not fully dead yet. Like blue has not close this out because they don't really have that much damage.
Holding it down. Red is absolutely just bunkering this with the support and their amalgam, which is an amazing move there. As this tankiest class with the support class, and they're just taking every node. They're holding onto this map. They're really keeping this in Blue's team's backyard, making them feel very uncomfortable as they're getting bleeds off at the midpoint while they're just holding the rest of the map. This 3v2 over here, or 2v3, is just absolutely going in Red's favor. They are just playing into their class strengths, playing into the ability of that super tanky bunkery amalgam to just blast a node and keep that healer kited off. Blue team's finally starting to move off to the side here, realizing that is not the way they want to progress this game with that 80-point lead going. Looks like Blue
and they made the right decision here as well. Like leave the Tempest and rotate everything else. As you say, definitely a little bit too late there. They've lost a lot of value on the map at this point. We're also pushing far with a Luminary, which is ambitious to say the least, and it's going to lead to a almost guaranteed death, I think.
He almost had to fall damage there.
Yeah, that is the end of that. And yeah, blue team has kind of fumbled, to be honest. I actually think they were in kind of a good position after the opener, but they immediately fumbled.
I'd say it in a different way. I'd say red has capitalized on blue team's positioning, in the sense that red team has done here is really split blue up, because what blue excels at this entire tournament has been playing together, and red has really masterfully completely separated the team out, so they can't really play together because red has such a commanding map presence. We're going to see what's going on over here to the buff, which is one of the big map buffs. It doubles your points. Blue looks like they might get it completely uncontested, which might steal the points from red. Blue does get it
Oh my gosh.
completely
He
uncontested.
just snipes it.
A nice sneak there, and Blue does lose someone in a 3v1 on mid, but that might have been worth it if they can get a cap somewhere around here, or just to at least deny red team having that double points for every node.
I mean, that buff does nothing for you if you have no nodes. They're going to find that out right now.
They're finding it out, but they are certainly depriving red team of getting an even more commanding lead while they are still just completely separated. Look at Steelix just free casting right here.
Yeah,
that's
you don't want to let them do that.
Oh my gosh, with a Rit
Wow.
too. I would not. If there's one 2v1, I would never want to take, or 1v2. It would be Rit and Rifle Berserker. Oh my god.
Yeah, that Reaper's scary. That Reaper's scary.
You spoke a little bit about having a plan for this map, and to be honest, I think we can really see red team had an idea of what they wanted to do on this map, and blue team just didn't. Right? I think they look lost right now. Like blue team, I think doesn't really know where to go, like where to put their players, and I think red team really showing some good preparation here, like understanding what they want to do. And how they want to actually rotate and move around this map here. And to be frank, they are completely running circles around blue team like so far. I have not seen a single good fight actually exist on the map for blue team at this point, like throughout this entire game. Like even though I think red team actually could have capitalized more on their push at the start, they made it work. Like, and I think blue team failed to respond to it appropriately. And we're just seeing a complete continuation of that throughout this entire game here. Like red team is staying cool, calm, and collected, and blue team, hate to say it, we're kind of looking headless chicken mode right now. Like this is looking like a complete clown fiesta.
They're pulling it together right here against the they survived that little fight there. They've gotten sort of their core group together again. They have their node. I wouldn't count blue team out here. I think blue team has a very big advantage here once the sub buff comes up, the underground buff. That's where we're really going to see blue
team's
team's
hand res
come out for them.
They got the pick on Steelix the cap,
and it burns the banner, by the way, too. The Warrior went for the stomp with it. And actually, that leaves the Tempest exposed at the same time. This is going to be really rough for blue. Yeah, the Tempest is down. Steelix the cat is a little bit low, but all of the red team is here. This is probably going to be a very strong team fight for red. The Reaper just swinging around wildly. If the support dies, everyone else is dead too. Luminary already having to disengage there with the renewed focus. Some good disengages here. Like, I'd love to see this Herald try to make a break for it as well, but no, just goes back in and commits. I respect it. Okay, like in the 1v4, and that is going to be a kill there. And well, we've got the buffs coming up, but actually the buffs are going to be coming up at a very awkward moment here for the blue team and red team. We're already moving to respond to these buffs. We do have the Luminary from blue ready to contest, but they're going to be on their own for quite a while here, and this Reaper is on the warpath.
That was an amazing spear block. He actually got a huge Von Clips just got a huge buff against Iturralde there in the Reaper, but he's getting 2v1s now with the bunker amalgam and Steelix, and it's gonna be a rough fight down here for the blue team. But as red team tries to go sneak it, they're still paying attention. Von Clips did some pretty great LOSing against a lot of the Reaper spear burst and really kept himself alive there in that 1v3. It's looking like he's down now, but will they have anything to keep him up here? Do they get the hand res? Double team hand res. They do get it.
Wow, the hand res
is the most important thing here. Blue team does have the buff, and they have the only capped point right now. So red team is actually a little bit more on the back foot, despite what the score says. Blue team's getting double points for the one node they own. If they can get a full cap while that buff is active, they can pull that off. That's going to be absolutely devastating and be the ham comeback that you would be expecting based on the team name.
I'm shocked that hand res went through with the Reaper and the Zerker there. You'd think they'd be able to...
Two people hand resing is
still
more powerful than anything else. It is incredible if you can't do enough DPS to scare them off.
I guess so, wow.
It's turning into a gigantic team fight. But Blue's gotten a lot of value off this.
Reaper gets picked
looks
off.
Like they're sneaking it. Red Reaper does get picked off. That blue buff is going to get going soon, but they might be able to just pull this off here. I think Blue's completely outnumbering them. While there's an
back to the corner.
I'm gonna check this fight up here. It looks like Napoleon versus Carl Franz here. Carl Franz seems to have the biggest advantage here. He might get that decap, but then again, Napoleon blown apart just to get a big heal. 1% HP, 1% HP. Let's see if he can survive this. He does survive it. All right, I'm heading back to the downstairs. I'm just shocked. This blue team is not messing around in terms of staying up. They do get a banner kill real quick, and it looks like they're going for the full entire map cap right now. Yep, all the red team has is the healer
Water
trying
buff
to
is there,
interrupt
is
that. Trying
officially.
to interrupt that. Do they get it?
Red team
They get the
got a capture
full
point.
flip around. Oh, they got every
the
It's gonna
bleed
get
on the
reset pretty
warrior.
quick though. That's the problem.
It
It's gonna get
is.
reset almost immediately. And yeah, red really overcommitted there. I think they got greedy. They should have just left the amalgam there and just rotated the Reaper away, and they just overcommitted. Not having the damage to get that kill was pretty rough. So that's
You get a
obviously
pick on
not ideal
Steelix.
here as well. They're also
Red
losing
team
the
wins
Berserker.
the
Like, this
capture
amalgam
point.
needs to not be here. Like, if the amalgam dies, red
Red
team's
team
actually in a
wins the
little bit of
capture
trouble, I
point.
think. They need to play very passively until all of their players are actually back into the mix. If the amalgam lives here, I think red team is honestly fine, because they were able to pick up the altar and the temple and just not really give their opponents much value from that tranquility buff whatsoever, especially because the luminary is still actually defending. So I think red team has actually done a decent job of this. They need to not go in a little bit too early. The Reaper perhaps jumping the gun here.
That was such a cool chill to the bone, though. He came in there and really held it down. Used that. That was such good timing until you got a double cap on that, or double proc on that chill to the bone. That really gave him a lot of momentum there. He's still holding on over there. Actually, he has left to over here. He's going back to the other buff. We're gonna see who captures that
Blue
buff in a
team
second here.
grabbed the capture point.
Blue team has 2 points here. If they can hold this buff while holding those 2 points, that'll catapult them into victory status. But Von Clips does get picked off by Steelix and the Reaper going crazy. And Call Friend, their whole red team is showing up to make sure that blue doesn't get to capitalize on this, because they know they're in a bad position.
Yeah, I do like that blue isn't overcommitting here. Like, just sending in the amalgam, like that, in my opinion, is the way you want to go here. Because it could, when you have these long, protracted fights, it's really hard to actually secure these objectives. The amalgam does need to try and get that. Okay, that ain't good. Okay, giving that away is not really what you want to see, and that is going to be a lot of points in the pocket there for red, because even though it's only one node, that does essentially mean that red team's got a 2 cap on the board, which is going to propel them further into the lead
Especially
at this
getting
stage.
that
So as long
decap.
as red hold on to that, it's very heavy. And yeah, they do get this decap over here as well. The Tempest from blue going to defend mid, but nobody's going there. That's not what you want to see. Red are dying on the other side of the map there. The Luminary is dead, but the Warrior gonna go for the banner and actually finds it as well.
Wow.
I think the amalgam made the right choice by leaving here. I think he was not in a position where he was in a position where he could have died fighting for that, but they would have for sure lost this node. But they're really holding on to this node, which is giving them a ton of value. Here, the amalgam had to get over here and stop them from getting that buff. It might have been the right move there if their team could have pulled that off. I don't think that was a terrible rotation necessarily. Looking over here, it's looking like red is in really commanding position. Blue team isn't even
Absolutely.
any
Red
area
team
to
got a
decap
capture
either of
point.
those side nodes. They're kind of just stuck fighting a game to own a node that it's really just not going to hold them much longer. They have about 22 seconds to hold on to the rest of
Steelix
this
the
game.
cat needs some help though. He's running. He's running for his life. He makes it out. He's up on an advantageous position here, but the Reaper's getting completely focused down. Pops his shroud. Steelix is officially in position. No, he's gonna have his berserk up in a second. He's gonna look for the pick here.
Here it
Big gun
goes.
flame coming in. Here it comes. Big interrupt.
Oh my
Good follow
gosh.
up. Oh, there's no time left.
Well done. Well done to the ham comeback. Thank you guys.
Yeah, great game. Great game.
That was a really crazy comeback in the middle there. You can really see it in the match perspective there. You really there's a
Just
nice,
like that,
thick,
blue team takes a
completely
capture
flat
point.
line where blue is doing all their gains there. Right in the middle of the match, you can see that was a very close game. Well done,
Yeah, great game.
everyone.
Well played.
I have to ask now. So now we have. This is me being unprofessional. Spoons and Pork will be versus Tiggle Piggies in the grand finals match in Arena 1. What I want to ask everyone, though, is what map do you think we should do for the first match of the grand finals? Casters. I'm asking the casters.
Oh, gosh.
Every team's played every map
Forest.
at this point.
Forest.
You think Forest is a good first map?
Yep.
I think that is a
yeah.
good
You want
first
Forest
map.
first, or for the decider?
Oh, for the decider, I kind of want people to be tempted to go Lord.
Yeah, I think it should be Fofa.
Okay.
Decider should be
match
Fofa.
two. So I think match
You guys
one,
are exactly correct.
I think Forest is really funny because it really checks people's discipline on like when do you engage with Beast, because Beast is even more of a like Green Goblin mask than the Lord is, because Lord is kind of a meme, but the Beasts are like, come kill me, come get 25 points, don't get your node back capped though. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Oh yeah. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, I definitely want to. I love Forest. I think it's my favorite map overall to play on. So definitely love to see that. And yeah, look, I think we've all seen some pretty exciting things happen on the Lord, I think, relatively recently. So, look, we have to try to tempt fate to make it happen again, right?
And then if there's a round 3, I was thinking Capricorn.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a big Capricorn enjoyer, yeah, for sure. We gotta get a Capricorn in it. We gotta, especially seeing. I don't know how this is being going. I imagine it is. Like these teams are loving the team fight, right? And that is, of course, a super important secondary objective with the bell. Like I definitely want to see these gamers just go absolutely berserk and just slam some big team fights.
Could you say maybe go hog wild?
Yeah, you could say hog wild.
I don't know if I'd say that. That's kind of inappropriate.
Okay, sorry. My bad, guys.
Do you guys think they'd be freaking cranking their hogs in this one? No, I'm joking. Okay.
Is that a new team name? The Hog Squeezers? Like potentially?
Hey, Homage, what was your
maybe
first
for next season?
What was your first league team named, I believe?
We were the Cranked Hogs.
I recall that.
That could go as like a Harley Davidson kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
I love cranking my Harley Davidson. What?
You don't know the Harley Davidson life, all right?
You're right, that's true. I don't have a leather vest and I'm not a dentist.
Sorry, remind me one more time which 2 teams we are expecting here.
The 2 teams we are expecting here is Joppa, Johnson, me, you, and Mighty. We're gonna go fight this team and really show them the business. No, it's gonna be the Tiggle Piggies, which is the Salos coach team, and the Spoons and Pork, which is Nate's coach team. He did a fantastic job. Thank you very much. My goblet has been refilled. I appreciate that. So it'll be Tiggle Piggies versus the Cranked Hogs. Not the Cranked Hogs, sorry. The Spoons and Pork.
Spoons, okay. I feel like the way that the bracket played out, I didn't really get to see much of blue team playing here, so I'm really excited. They're a bit of a dark horse team for me. You can see a little bit more of their gameplay. I remember Campionary was absolutely dominating on the side nodes. Honed Edge is doing a great job keeping his team alive. You have to put all that together on this map, such a large, vast map. Gonna have to place the boys in the correct positions here. Double Luminary seems pretty good here, although they're not slow. They'll have a lot of ports to use to get to and from each of the nodes, so definitely gonna see some of that. And I think there might be a little delay with our red team host.
Beat up the caster. Beat up the caster. Beat me up.
I'm not beating anyone up. I'm asking a question. Asking a question.
No. I'm saying that Larry should come kill me. What's up? There's a bit of delay with the red team. We are waiting for Tiggle Piggies. They have not been on call for a little bit, so maybe they might have been expecting a longer time frame. I believe. Actually, are we caught up? Are we back in it? Oh, he's about to kick my ass. Actually, my watch.
Big chill to the bone, the Necro off. Happening at the beach here.
Off.
Whichever team wins this starts with 100 extra points.
Yeah, whoever kills me first.
That is how it works.
That Ritualist is gonna take me out. Ritualist always wins Necro duels. It's just too strong. It's too beautiful against other Necros. I'm so focused in. This guy's really like fresh from his fights. He's ready to take my ass out. Give me those boons though. I don't want you to have those.
I'm gonna take a super quick break to have a bite of food here, so I'll let you guys take the mic for a sec.
Oh please, go right ahead. Feel free.
Where is the red team? The red team needs to log in.
Yeah, we're waiting on Spoons and Pork right now.
Reaper wins again.
Good fight, man. He gave me I think he let me win. I don't know if you saw when I was hiding by that rock. He didn't press that advantage there, and I think he was letting me win.
Mercy was shown. We do actually have the
I think he let me win that. I think he had me there, and he wanted to embarrass me on stream.
Yeah, okay. I mean, look, that's fair enough. That is fair enough.
You guys pancake or waffle type people. Okay, let me get out of here. me get back to spectate mode. That was fun. That was
We're
fun.
back in. We're locked in.
We're absolutely
Double
locked in.
luminary. I mean, this is illegal. Come on, like, what do they think it's still last patch? Like, what's going on?
I gotta say, you know, a lot of people have been poo-pooing luminary. It is still absolutely does the exact same damage as before. It just all of its virtues got a 5-second cooldown nerf, which really doesn't change it. It's still a very consistent powerhouse that is a huge boon in the team fight. Most of the power that luminary has, in my opinion, is just the blind spam. And if you're running it with a Berserker amulet, you may as well just run. You don't have to run the. If you're thinking of the middle trait line, I don't remember the name of the trait. The middle trait line, bottom trait. You don't really have to run that extra damage if you're running full Berserker on Lumi. You can run the middle one and AOE team cleanse your team every time you pop a burst bubble. And you should be bursting on top of your team anyway as Lumi because you have all that VOE boon slop. So I think that honestly, Luminary is a fantastic team fighter right now. It has a lot of potent power there. Looks like all the teams.
I'm not actually the biggest fan. I'm not the biggest fan of the Luminary, to be honest. Like, if you do just like go for a full 5v5 brawl, okay, then yeah, sure. Like, I think you can definitely get some value there, right? I think, but well, I suppose that has been happening a fair bit in some of these matches. But like, I'm not actually the biggest fan of it. I think it's like a little bit like a T-Rex. I think its arms are a little bit too short to really catch things at this point. I think it's pretty easy to play around it as well, you know, like you've got the support in there, like just healing everyone, like giving all the protection out. I think Luminary like struggles to kind of get the job done sometimes. Like if you dodge that initial burst, like it's a little bit noodly for a while, I think. Like you need something I think it needs help to actually follow up and get the kill and like really lock things in. And I think that's one of the reasons why some of the fights in some of these games has been taking a while. It's because there hasn't really been that like that hunt class, right? That hunter to really lock things in. Like you get a lot of pressure out with those luminaries, but then you need the thing that's going to jump on you and kill you to get the job done there as well.
I can't think of anything better than a F1 boosted Guardian Sword 2.
Well, I mean, in the NA monthly, Conduit was very dominant. A lot of the top teams were running at least one, sometimes two of them, and it was doing really well. I think, like Teapot said, you know, I think Conduit has maybe a little bit longer arms right now than Luminary because Luminary is a little bit slow. But let's see, do we have any comments? No, actually, both teams not taking any.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually don't see any Revenants in this game at all. Do you respect that, Homage, the Revenant guy?
Yeah, Revenant sucks, man. Screw that class.
All right, I'm curious to see who goes beach here. Is this going to be the all-out beach fight we're going? It looks like
Blue wants to.
Are setting up specifically. Blue's pushing into beach. Is
Blue
Red
wants to
stealthed?
smoke.
Is Red stealthed or is Red looking for a quick pick? No,
Red's just creeping around. They're just taking it slow and easy here. Maybe they converge on Campion area and squash him as a team here.
That's what
Felix
I was
is a little...
Yeah, now Blue has to come in and save him, and Cap is completely caught out here.
Blue team grabbed a capture point.
The Reaper is 1v3 right now. That's not or 1v2 right now. That's not the best position to be in as a Reaper in this current meta, especially when you don't have that much Shroud in the beginning of the game. Oh,
they're all over Steelix Cat, though.
We got a hallway battle.
Look at him getting followed. And Hataro gets completely squashed in the hallway there, but the Battle Standard gets him back up. Really, really close Battle Standard race there in favor of the blue team. Gets him back up and running here. Steelix Cat looking a little worse for wear. No burst available.
Red team in general is looking a little bit like they need that healer support to come in and help them out, but the healer does come in. Can he save Steelix? Steelix
is a downstate war. Carl France needs to cleave Hone Edge right now. This is a complete downstate war. It's close, but Steelix gets the res.
Oh my gosh, they do get it. That Reaper poison
Battle
helped out.
inches there.
Yeah. Team fight looks very good for Red, I think. Like, both teams were a little bit spread out there, but to be honest, I think the blue team is just not respecting the Reaper enough. Like, I was watching from Regnus's POV, and bro was having the time of his life. Okay, he was free casting the entire time. You just can't do that. That's completely illegal. Like, you have to shut down the Reaper, or you are going to eventually die to it, right? And that's exactly what happened to Honed Edge. Honed Edge just got utterly crushed by the devastating swing of the scythe here from the Reaper. And blue team trying to kind of scramble their way out of this fight. Steelix the Cat is getting heavily focused down here as well. The support from the red team trying to keep that warrior alive. It's not going to be enough, but I'm worried about the counter cleave here as well from the Reaper. The Reaper is not going to just let them get away with this. And you can see one Guardian goes, and it is going to be a rally that they couldn't get that revive, unfortunately. The Reaper is still going to keep pushing forwards for more damage, though.
The Reaper just has that 15-second heal CD, which is a spite proc, which is a boon proc, which it's ripping boons every 15 seconds. It's healing people. It's giving out its own boons, giving himself barrier. I mean, this is just a brawler of a Reaper build that's been enabled by that spite patch that you've been seeing crop up every now and then, but it's really the most valuable as like a brutal team fighter. That just
going for the hand raise into the Power Reaper.
Oh,
this is not.
Oh, yeah, that's not
so
it,
brutal.
to be
Every
honest.
hit is
That's
4K.
yeah.
Every hit is 4K.
Oh my gosh.
Atari's
going to pay for that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're going to chase him down aggressively into the flamethrower.
The support's going for the hand raise, and he gets it on Atari. I can't believe they let that res happen. Oh my gosh.
And Carl France again.
Yeah, the Reaper was going for the
Thief.
Signet, and the Reaper played insanely greedy there and got punished, to be honest. Very, very hard. Like, I love to see some gluttony, but might pay for its life, unfortunately. But
With
no,
a
just
full
barely
shroud.
gets into
With a
Shroud
full
in the nick
shroud.
of time there.
Drops
They
it for
need
the
to get a
heal.
kill, though. Like, they do need to actually get something done.
Shoulder
That's a
bone on 3.
massive elite, though. That's a build chick to the bone.
Oh, gosh.
He's going to get another down on Atari here, and now they need to cleave this. Cleave, boys. Oh, the battle standard's up. Man, one must assume red team likes downing the Luminary. Gosh. That was a Sisyphus
And I think it
reference.
is a good focus, but they need to keep up the pressure. I think the thing is, Hatal just walked off the point and nobody from red chased that, allowing that Luminary to basically resustain is just, it's not exactly what you want there. Blue team are going to leave though, because they do realize that it's not really the fight for them, right? That Reaper is just going to bully these Luminaries, because again, Luminaries love to have those boons, right? And what does the Reaper do? Takes them away constantly and very consistently. And the Reaper is still in the warpath there. And again, this Luminary is very pressured. There's no heal skill anymore, no renewed focus, no virtues. A massive stun lands again. Red team need to lock this in.
Finish it off. Oh my gosh, I'm on the edge of my seat right now. This Luminary is just being propped up by this support like crazy.
Look, I'm telling you, like, if red team had a conduit right now, like, blue team's Luminaries will be dead 50 times over. Like, that is the reality of the situation currently. But Hatal was some really nice kiting, by the way. I think got to give some big respect, actually, to blue Luminary here, doing a really good job of surviving some crazy situations.
No kidding. Absolutely.
Red Lumi out here taking duels. Steelix is out here decapping mid to do a 2v1 potentially on Camperoni, who's trying to head back in to save that node. And the rest of the red team is just 3v4 out here, barely alive. Oh, they finally take the Reaper down. This is going to be bad for them if they don't have a battle standard ready to go. And it's looking like they don't. They're going to have to give that node there.
Red team wins a capture
But they're
point.
sticking in. They're sticking in, trying to hold it down. Red is trying to do this 2-node gameplay against these guys. The blue team is just really on it, following them around. But look at that. Look at that jumping puzzle. I didn't even know you could jump in that direction.
Oh yeah, you sure can. And blue team's just cleaning up now. I guess the court is theirs. They've got to use this advantage, this main advantage, to get this a really good map.
Yeah,
Camperoni
I think
in their favor.
Camperoni
I feel like
survives with
red
both
team
Lumis coming in
was.
a minute.
I feel like red team wasted a lot of time here on middle, right? I think they were trying to kill this amalgam 1v2 for 10 years, and they completely failed to do it. And that meant there was just no Steelix, right? And like, again, that's kind of the punch that they need to actually secure those kills. Like, if they did have access to that Berserker, they'd be able to actually finish the job, I think, a little bit more efficiently.
For the beast kill.
This beast is so risky. It's so
my gosh.
risky.
They do get it, but they don't get the node. Unfortunately, they could have capped that node in the same time. We'll see if that
Getting
pays
a
off for
Luminary
them.
will be big, though, actually. Like, I think they're super happy if they get the beast and the Luminary.
It's
Which might end up happening, actually.
If they can with those three, but blue team's about to have the entire map capped, which is a bad position for the red team to be sitting in.
But they get Luminary.
Yeah, we do pick up that kill.
That's a consolation
The
prize for
support
them.
warrior is coming, and there is a banner, so they need to make sure that gets finished off. Same thing with the amalgam, actually. If this amalgam does go downstate, red team need to actually confirm the kill. Although blue is, I think blue needs to leave here. Like, yeah, I think Campaneri is having the right idea here. Just run away, don't stay at a 4v2. That is not what you want to do. I think they're figuring it out about now. What is red team? Wait, red team is like, oh, yeah. Actually, I respect that you guys have made an interesting rotation 4v2. We're just going to let you guys get away with that. We're going to rotate away and let you live. Fair. Look, real great team. You know, some really great respect, sportsmanship here between the two teams. Love to see that.
It's looking more to me like Red realized they were getting 4v2'd and losing the rest of the map and tried to head out of there. But now Blue has just capitalized on that. And Steelix is kind of caught between 2 points here. His rotation there is sort of a little waffled there. It looks like he is making the move into mid to see if he can cap around there. Is he heading far? I'm just staring at the mini map. I'm not even looking at my real screen right now. As a Carl Francis
taking the
is
scenic
sitting
route to far here, yeah.
We are going for a bit of Steelix is going in to help out the Reaper, which I do like actually.
Oh, no, he's
doing a
sniping the
decent
beast.
job in this 1v1. Wait, surely he's not.
Oh,
There's no
no,
shot
okay,
he's going
okay,
for the
okay.
beast. Okay,
Yeah,
there's no way.
I was about to
I
be-
can't believe you disrespect Steelix that way by
I'm
saying he's
sorry.
going for the beast. At that
I'm
point.
sorry.
Like,
I'll put more respect on Steelix the GOAT in the future.
Oh, they're about to get
He gets
decapped
a
in
19.
mid. They do get the decap. Camp is the decap king over here. Let's check out how the blue home node's going. That's a
They need to cleave
1v2.
Steve and Larry. I think the banner's coming in from Home Dead.
yeah, they all look at this res from the wall. That's
Oh,
disgusting.
no.
And
Devastating.
Steelix was going for the beast. He actually got
Oh.
baited. Okay, never mind. Take away all that respect. Okay, he actually let that get revived because he was like, "I'm gonna go for the beast." Okay, that is not exactly what you want to see. And this 1v1 does resume. Of course, like, Steelix can go back and kind of reset it once again. Maybe the Reaper can pop off and get a 1v1 win here, but obviously the Ritualist is going to be happy in this 1v1 at the end of the day, right? Like that is a good
Absolutely.
matchup there for
Yes.
the Ritualist. But Steelix did get the beast and is now coming back to once again get this +1. This Rit is going to be in a whole lot of trouble. Actually, Shroud getting drained, Fear coming through. Can this Rit survive? I'm not totally sure about that.
I don't think
It's not
so
looking
against
good for
Steelix
him.
the Cat. Rit's main
Steelix got a
survivability
full
is
magazine.
teleporting. Yeah, he brought extra ammo, dude.
Oh,
He's
Oh,
dancing
the
around.
Shroud.
He gets
Shroud,
100.
they get Shroud.
Oh, does he have the double? He does
Can
have
he get the
double
knockdown?
4. He needs to use that fear.
has the pull, but the Luminaries here
support
too.
arrives.
This is very scary. Yeah, there it is.
Steelix lands the kill shot.
Support where I needs to be careful not to get cleaved out here as well. Still, oh, hold on a minute. Yeah, this is actually kind of scary for Blue. They're getting caught a little bit here. Oh, but once again, I feel like Red Team perhaps not pushing their advantage as much as they should. Like they had some good momentum there, but they're just going to defuse this a little bit more than they perhaps should, I think. They are going to go to try and contest the far node at the same time. But their warrior, Steelix has got a little bit caught there. They really do not want to be losing this warrior at this pivotal moment in this game. They have the ability to come back. They get a really juicy decap. If they can rotate this team fight in the middle and respond to the Ritualist pushing, I think they're in a good spot, but they do need someone to match that Necromancer crossing the map.
Oh, yep.
Absolutely.
Steves and Larry's going to get another decap there while the Amalgam sort of have their battle of the bombs. On their node, they still don't have that full cap on the team node. The mid node almost had a full cap on it, but now it's sort of just straggling away as people have to keep stepping off to deal with all of that luminary.
Huge pull by Blue.
What?
Steelix
Oh my gosh.
is in dire straits right now. He needs to hit this jumping puzzle right now. He does it.
So is the Reaper.
He needs to
right
find
here.
support.
Let's
Support's
see what that-
got him
who's
right
got
in his sights.
Shroud?
Blue team grabbed a capture
Oh my gosh, this kiting is unbelievable. The super speed comes out. He hits the jumping puzzle one more time. It's full down. This is it for Steelix. Surely there's no way he survives this. He just continues running.
Oh, they're
He's
just
just
running
Forrest Gumping it
straight
right now.
through. They ran
Oh my
straight
gosh.
through that, and they do
Oh,
get
the
the banner.
stomp is nice as
Whoa,
well.
Battle standard.
That'll do it. That'll
Oh.
do it. Carl Franz heading out, leaving them 2v1 or 2v3 here. Looking like he's trying to decap a side node because they've lost both side nodes at this point. While Blue has a 70 points to win situation going on, they're going to win.
And really
these
nice
two
beast
nodes.
here, actually,
About
by
20
Camp. Really
seconds.
nice pickup. Wins the 1v1 and then directly picks up the beast. This is pretty much exactly what you want to do. This is the ideal opportunity. Gets it and will be able to defend the node. I think this is a guaranteed victory for the Blue team right now.
I think Blue team's going to have or Red team's going to have a very hard time just taking Camp off a node right now with the amount of defensives
yeah.
and everything else. I mean, he could just literally bomb kit and stand still on the node while you're trying to take him out. Steelix is taking the long way around, trying to see if he can get back around there. Is he trying to cap mid, or is he trying to help decap that point? As Carl Franz looks like he is has a little decision paralysis here, as it looks like the match is wrapping up for round 1 of the HOG Cup Grand Finals. Is going to go straight to team name, the red team.
Team name. Team name.
Spoons and pork.
Spoons and pork.
Spoons and pork.
Wins a capture
I
point.
think. No, blue team won. Wait, blue
team won.
Yes, that's Tiggle Piggies. My bad. Round 1 goes to Tiggle Piggies of the Grand
Absolutely.
Finals of the HOG Cup. My bad. I apologies. All hate.
The scorekeepers knew what was going on.
All hate to me, please. All hate to me.
As per usual. As per usual.
Get in my DMs. Tell me I'm bad. Tell me I'm naughty.
Okay, so Forest is checked off the list. What is next, gentlemen? Is it
We are-
Is it Capricorn?
Wait, no.
Oh, it was Legacy next, and then
It's
Capricorn
Legacy,
is the
'cause
final
this
one,
is
right?
a potential
Oh, okay,
final.
okay.
Yes. So this is Legacy of the Foe Fire. You really have, this is another map where you kind of have to jangle the keys in front of people and say, do you want to go for Lord Spider-Man? Do you want to go
Promise some
for
extra
a Lord
gold.
Bush?
Promise extra gold to a team if they win with Lord
Okay.
Kill.
Hey. All right. Whoever wins, if someone wins this match with a Lord pull, with Lord Kill, you'll win the match. No, I'm joking. I'll throw in an extra 125 Mystic coins onto whichever team. If you win by a Lord Kill, I will throw an extra 125. So the whole team will get 25 extra Mystic coins. That's my promise.
Damn, okay.
That is from
Moneybags
personal
Post.
coffers. Unlike the rest of this tournament, which is also sort of for my personal coffers.
Well,
by the way,
Teapot sure helped.
Teapot sure put in Teapot gave us or promised to give us 1,000 Mystic coins for this pot.
It has been secured.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, we got it. Thanks, Teapot. We really appreciate
said a higher
you.
number when we were live. Gosh darn it.
He gave us a million
You
Mystic
missed your opportunity
coins.
there. 1 million Mystic coins.
2,500.
I'm Cassiano. It's me. I'm back.
Okay.
I think what's interesting about this, I feel like if red team just lock in and really focus on securing these kills, like identifying a vulnerable target and just holding W and sending it, I really do believe that they should be able to win these fights pretty consistently. I think the Reaper, Regnus is a lunatic, a monster, a menace in these fights. They've just got to make use of it, right? We need to actually convert the value that this Reaper is delivering in these team fights. We've got this massive boon removal that's coming through here. Really big damage, of course, there from that Berserker Amulet in play there, which we love to see. We've just got to actually convert it into value. I kind of want to see Steelix be in these fights a little bit more because I think that's what they need, that final punch, right? Like landing those brutal gun flames to finish people off as they're trying to disengage, they're trying to back off. If we can do that, I think we're in a good position here. Like this is, because we know that red team, they kind of like to play 2-node. They don't really, they want to play very team fighter. They want to, utilize that amalgam, have them be super annoying, just plonk them on a node and just hold on to it, and then just have the rest of the players fight. If they can do that, they're in business because there's been so many times in that last game where I was thinking, wow, red team is just owning, but then they lose the entire map because they managed to get a kill, but they can't finish it off, right? And a res comes through and they can't get enough kills quick enough, right? In these team fights, they just need a little bit more aggression. They need some killer instinct to finish off these kills, finish off these team fights so they can get that map control. Because again, if you're going to play a 2-node style, you need to win decisively, right? Because if you're playing 2 nodes, you're essentially conceding that, oh, okay, our opponents are going to have 1 node a lot of the time, right? Like for a lot of the game. Right? So that means they can't just go, oh, we get a kill here and there and, oh, okay, we're fighting on this node for 3 minutes. You can only do that if they actually hold that 2 cap, and they need to never yield that. So they need to win decisively so they can respond to respawns coming in from their opponents. That's what we didn't see in the last game. And I think if they can focus up on that, they really have a very, very big potential to secure victories in this game. Don't waste too much time worrying about killing amalgams. Get this Berserker, get the Cat, get the Steelix into these fights, locking down some big kills.
Absolutely. They just need to put that man, point him towards the enemy, front towards enemy, and he will blast crazy style. This is a good map for his build, too. There's lots of areas
hard to
where
line of sight against it, right? On this map.
Yeah. Long line of sight.
The side nodes have great LOSing options for this map. So I'm curious. I mean, the main fight is where Steelix is going to have the most.
The almighty mid node, baby.
Hold on to your
The
points.
biggest mid node in the game.
That's right. All right. Got the Steelix Cat
3
POV
nodes.
here.
They heard us.
Oh yeah.
They we heard the 2-node play. They're like, how about no? We're not doing that this time. Actually, not a bad start, actually. We actually have the Amalgam into the Ritualist. I'd almost want to see the Luminary just go ahead and, leave this, actually. And just say, okay, I'm just going to let the Amalgam troll and 1v2 a little bit, and then just push into that fight on the other side of the map. That would, I think, be a pretty decent approach. They're going to take the 2v2 instead.
Yeah.
Quick one to
Reaper's already down,
Reaper. Yeah.
Oh,
you get 2v1 at the mine node.
Much like every Necro in the game, it is very, very difficult in the very beginning of a match when you have no Shroud and you have to build it all up from scratch. It is hard to stand some of those 1v1 matches at the
team
beginning.
grabbed
Looks
the
like Steelix is getting
capture
really pressured here. He might get picked, actually. As, yeah, Blue's just ready to go on this. Yeah, Steelix gets picked as well. Let's see if they can have that banner up for him. They do, in fact.
Banner comes down, Steelix back up.
Turning this into a 2v2.
I think he needs to get off of this node.
Here.
Get out of
Yeah,
the
I
pan
think
here.
the opener from Red was scuffed. Like, we sent the Reaper without the support to go and basically be a side noder. Not sure about that one. And then we basically sent the burst damage with the support to middle, which is basically a do-nothing. So we basically had 3 do-nothing players at the start of this game. The only thing that was good was sending the Amalgam, I think, over here with the Luminary. But yeah, the other stuff for Blue, I think, went, or for Red rather, went absolutely disastrously. We're in the same situation. Reaper into Amalgam, have fun with that. And we also now have this Warrior kind of like just doing its own thing.
This type of Boon Rip Reaper does quite well into Amalgam, but you can't start the fight without at least 50% Shroud, or you will get absolutely wrecked, because you have to tank through so much of their bombs and their damage and everything else. It looks like now he's starting to get more of a fair shake at it with the spear. He's got pretty good Shroud control, pretty good discipline there too. He's just gonna have to deal with a lot of this burst stuff in the beginning. But yeah, he looks like he has the Amalgam a little bit more pressed. He's probably the exact right choice to deal with this. This Reaper build's a bit of a bunker.
Are you sure about that?
So soon, Post? No!
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I actually think
moment.
it's...
That's a caster.
I think it's a disaster because, like, not only is the Amalgam just going to tear the Reaper to shreds, also no Reaper in the team fight for Red, so they can't actually win any of the fights either at the same time. So it's a little bit of a worst of all worlds moment there. We did get the downsay onto the Ritualist, of course, but unfortunately the hand res came through, and yeah, this is rough. Steelix in so much trouble as well. Oh, a really nice pounce by the Ritualist onto Steelix the cat. Amalgam now in a 1v4 situation. Red team is trying to reinforce in, but it's going to be too late.
Yeah, blue has both Luminaries going full steam right here. Red is going to need a big regroup here to try and reclaim what's going on.
Yeah, I think we need to see Red do some good old-fashioned zerging here and just playing to their strength here. But again, they've split up off of mid. They're 2v3. Like support gets picked off, and now Red Reaper's kind of in no man's land here.
Leaving, trying to get up to the Lumi, see if they can get a little bit of a... Oh, Lumi coming into peel. Good fucking player awareness there. Well done. It looks like, yeah, they're going to escape with that. They have this 2v2 here. They might be able to take while the blue is capturing. Camperoni's coming in. They need to go, but they split off in different directions, so they're kind of just split up here. Not able to play together to their strengths, but the Red Reaper does get off of his heal. It looks like he's going to be...
Reaper needs peel.
Longer, but he's going to get peel. He does get picked right there.
They just couldn't find the peel for him there. He's just in no man's land. Oh gosh, what is Red's lifeline here? Like, honestly,
they need to reset. Like the thing is, they've been staggered for the last like 3 minutes or so. They never really recovered after the opener. They need to just go for a bit of a reset. I actually like what they're doing here. They're just going to kind of play conservatively on close. Don't overcommit. Like, they really want to see if they can rescue this Luminary. I really want to see the Luminary try to rotate towards close rather than towards middle. Does not do that. Okay, right now, because they're going to get hunted down by the entirety of the blue team. I also really appreciate what blue team's doing. They're playing it really conservatively, right? They're saying, oh yeah, we've got 2 nodes, we're 180 points up. Like, just chill. Like, we don't need to actually force the issue right now. Why throw the game by like overextending on far?
Yeah. They could have overextended the mine node, and it could have been a disaster for them, but very smart, very reserved of them to just take a step back and play with his strengths here. Another big team fight erupting in mid.
Ooh, a
big Children comes up with a Reaper. Can they convert that into down here? Not much damage in sync with that. Steelix is in the fray. He's not where he wants to be. He wants to be far away where he can hit his snipes, but he is too close to get any meaningful damage. The battle standard comes down.
But he rolls away from his support, unfortunately, and blue team capitalizes on that very intelligently. They coalesce around him and just go straight for it. Whenever the blue team sees someone out of position, they just go straight for it. They are really gunning for it. Red team are struggling to get into position again, as blue team has just been picking them off in a lot of different little 1v1 or 1v3 or 3v1 scenarios. This is...
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it. Red team is looking a little dead right now. I think blue's playing it clean. They are doing... Look, they've got the double Luminary, and those double Luminaries, they've just stapled their W key down, and I just love to see that. It's unironically correct. It's it's 100%. They're doing exactly what they should be doing. I'm loving this. I'm just watching Blessings and Hatal just pick a target and run at it until it dies. And that is exactly what you want from your Luminary players.
Very true. Very true. It's been really entertaining to watch them operate as a unit here. Unfortunately, Steelix down again.
Gets picked off to the
Oh,
side.
gosh.
The team is not really able to enable Steelix to kind of get his stuff going. It's been a lot of Steelix getting just drilled down in every single fight. That's going to be rough because Steelix is the majority of the burst damage on the team when it comes to just what happened. I'm dead. Huh? And if they can't enable Steelix, like they're going to struggle a little bit in these team fights. As you can see here, they have been kind of caught by Blue in this fly trap almost of being in a perpetual fight where they can't really get off their home node. So it's a perpetual 4v4. But in these 4v4s, it's often a 4v3. As Red has had it down this whole time. Let's see if they can take out Stevens and Larry right here. He's in a pretty vulnerable position. Oh, the Reaper might be coming in.
Ooh, that's a potential Reaper moment. It's looking good.
Shroud.
Needs to finish the job there. Has the full shroud available. Luminary also moving into help. That is going to be a kill. There's no banner either. This is going to be a confirmed kill.
Gets the cleave.
This is
Maybe
the
he can pick up
momentum
support
that Red
too
needs.
for his trouble.
This is the momentum Red needs.
Absolutely. If they can pick up his support and then convert that into some more map presence, get that mid node capped,
The Reaper's
or
having a
decapped at
double
least.
Lumi moment.
Yeah, this is the thing is, Blue are so far ahead that they just need to just take a step back, relax, and just be annoying, pretty much. Like, you know, I often notice that, you know, when you're above 400 points, it's kind of hard to lose. Like you know, what you need to do here as the blue team is just being as annoying as possible. And I actually really like what they're doing here. We've got Amalgam on the other side. Steelix comes to help out with that. I think that's really that's too conservative, right? Like we just have to assume that we're going to win this 1v1, in my opinion, if you're the red team, if you want to win this game. Because now, as you said previously, we just don't have that big punch in the team fight. Steelix are just chasing this around, not even getting the kill either, actually. Yeah, just going to rotate away. And
I think that was the right move. If you come in and you try to plus something, you do your burst, you don't get the kill, you do still have to just leave. You can't be waiting around.
Sure,
like,
yeah.
oh, I'll set.
But the problem is, look what happened on middle, right?
Yes.
Like, well, I mean, yeah, I think that maybe not exactly optimal, but definitely a good decision to leave after getting that initial burst off there as well. That's for sure. Red team get the decap over there as well, but it's 15 points. Like Blue, look, Blue are actually trolling. Why are they leaving middle? Stand on that point and this game ends. Like, Blessing's going for the swag jumping puzzle over there. I love that, but why are we not on this node right now, okay? Like, it's almost unlosable. In fact, it is unlosable now for the blue team, but look, they're just flexing by moving around there.
This is going to be the grand championships of the first HOG Cup. The top HOGs of this tournament are officially Tiggle Piggies. Undefeated throughout the entire tournament.
Very impressive.
Congratulations, boys.
Undefeated. Wow.
If they would be happy to join us in the casting zone, we'd love to talk to you guys after that masterful, undefeated performance there. Thank you as well to Spoons and Pork. You guys did a fantastic job in the beginning of that. That was a wonderful way to make your way back into these finals. You guys really tore it up, and we're happy to see all of these teams that did such a great job. I really want to give a huge thank you to the players in this. You guys put in 3 months of your time. You know, you're coming off practicing multiple times a week, organizing with your captains, learning new strategies, working on all kinds of different things. That is just, you know, new information to a lot of players. You guys really put the work in. Captains, I mean, this can't happen without you guys. You guys did you wrangled your teams, you talked to everybody, you got in there. We really could not have done this without such a huge community outpouring. Thank you to the sponsors. Thank you to the casters. Thank you to really everybody. And I would love to get the top hogs in here, and we could kind of interview them about how they feel. And let's get that captain in here. I believe that's Salos's team that he captained. Pop on in as well, my friend.
Yeah, join us, guys, for a little post-game interview. We'd love to have you.
It is.
Wow, what a fantastic tournament! Yeah.
Do we have a cap on this channel?
No, sir, we do not.
Okay, great.
So they are welcome to join.
Feel free to join us in here. And then I'll begin at one point today, I'll begin the arduous process of doling out prizes to everyone.
Here we have them. There's our first winner rolling in. Blessings. Congratulations. Kewer, congratulations. Salos, T-Sipper, you guys did amazing. Cassie, you guys killed it. Championary, congratulations. The first Community Conquerors of 2026. You guys pulled it off. 1,000 congratulations. You guys killed it. Great freaking job, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to hear from all you guys. Campionary, tell me what's going on in your head. How'd you do it?
I'm elated. I didn't die at all that last game. Despite getting plus, I'm excited. That was great.
Fantastic. No, you played so well. We were watching you 1v2, surviving for so long. It was amazing. Masterclass in kiting. Blessings. How was that game for you? Tell me about it.
Oh my gosh. We just, before we started, we were like, stick to the targets. We stuck to our targets, and the game ended up being a lot smoother than the last one. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Cassie, how about you? Tell me about that game.
I love going 1-2 at the start. We got to fuck up both the Reaper and the Berserker going far. That was really cool.
Yeah. Great job. Great job. Cure, how was that game for you?
Yeah. I mean, hey, my team popped the freak off. What can I say?
Absolutely.
Undefeated.
Undefeated.
Super awesome.
Great job. T-Sipper, how was that game for you? Tell me about it.
It was excellent. My team carried hard. I was big chilling a lot of times, but I was happy to get in the action. That was really fun. All the teams played really well.
Phenomenal.
I'm very impressed
Phenomenal.
with our team.
Yeah, undefeated. That's amazing. What was the game plan going into that last game?
Honestly, it was just we wanted to go 1-2, and because we knew that the Rifle Zerker tended to go home off start, so we wanted to just nuke it if we could off the opener. And then also we saw that the support warrior is not running balance stance, so it was kind of like, oh yeah, we're just going to go on that as soon as we can afterwards. So that was kind of the main game plan.
Wait a minute, I almost forgot. Salos, the guy pulling the strings of all this. Tell me, talk to me, man. What's going on?
I could not be more proud of the
You
team.
did it.
They put in so much work. We've been
It's amazing.
practicing almost daily for the past 3 months. I had a lot of friends. Shout out to Freyora. Shout out to Frosty, the real Frosty on NA. Shout out to Defect. Shout out to Zave and Dre. A lot of friends were helping do, VOD reviews, duels, 2v2s, 3v3s, give them a lot of practice. And they put in the work, and it showed. So I couldn't be more proud.
Oh, man. Fantastic. Excellent job. Oh, that's just such a great story. Post, what do you got for us?
I just wanted to reach out and say, like, what was your guys' philosophy going into some of those games? Because you had a couple close games there where it was looking iffy, but you really pulled it out every single time with just a lot of teamwork, a lot of good rotations, strong movement. Like, this is a question for Salos, I suppose. Like, what was your philosophy going into training this for future HOG Cup captains?
I was listening to half of it. Can you repeat the second half of the question? Sorry.
I was just saying, like, what was your philosophy going into this? Like, how did you know how you wanted to train stuff in the beginning, or did you sort of work through that? Like, what kind of techniques did you feel like were the most helpful?
Focusing on getting them class experience. And one thing I want to reiterate that it was not only me. I was the one who signed up to be the coach, but it was a team effort too. But it was working on literally every aspect of the game, getting them accustomed to what different classes do that they've never seen before, practicing duels, practicing rotations, openers, being familiar with animations, different types of 2v2s, things to keep in mind with playing their specs that they play today. I mean, it was everything. I came into the tournament wanting to just meet them where they're at, and they all wanted to win. They wanted to play really well, and I'm like, I want to try hard with them. I want them to win. I want to see them do really well. So yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Beautiful. Teapot, you want to congratulate our winners? Any thoughts for them?
I mean, you absolutely love to see it. Like, it was beautiful. I actually think that was very, very clean. Like, in particular, I think the luminaries were just doing a good job, doing their thing, like just killing stuff, which we actually love to see it. Amalgam doing whatever Amalgam does, just being irritating as usual. Absolutely love to see that. It's just a clean game. Just a clean game from everyone. The support was supporting, the DPS with DPSing, and it looked like you guys actually, like if I was going to ask a question actually, like I want to know like how much preparation went into thinking about how to play the maps, because one thing that really stuck out to me actually was that you guys look like you had a plan, like going into these maps, right? Like a pretty clear idea of what you wanted to do. Do you have that for every map in the map pool? Was there a map that you were perhaps like not feeling super confident on? Was there a map that you absolutely loved and really wanted to see? So kind of what was going on with that?
We did to some extent. Basically, our main game plans were like, if it's a long map, we tended to not like Capricorn, for example, or something like that. We tend to go like 1-3-1, and just because we're not going to get our side noder to far soon enough. But when it's like a closer map, something like the one we played, we really like going 1-2-2 and just trying to like overload the far node. The only other exception map would be like Forest, where like going 1-4 I like doing a lot for our team. As for like maps, I think we probably would be the hardest for us to do. Obviously, it's probably Temple, I'd say, just because there's a lot that goes into that map. But I think in general we're pretty confident on all of our maps and have a general game plan.
Love the confidence. That's fantastic. And it worked.
It did work out for you guys. I mean, well played. Well played. Again and again, I can't say it enough. Let's get some commentary from some of our other streamers that popped in. Did you guys have a chance to catch the finals? This is like
we cast it on the side.
Oh my God, yes.
We love PvP.
We do.
Right, ArenaNet?
ArenaNet, there's a huge PvP community, and we're willing to put in the work. Hang out with us more.
True. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Cool. Well, Post, any last words here before we wrap things up?
I do. The next HOG League, the next Pigs League, will be starting in, I believe, June. So if you are paying attention and you want to probably join the Warpigs Discord, discord.gg/warpigs. No spaces, just hop in. That's our link. Feel free to pop in. I'll have an announcement channel going, and I'll probably announce it a few times before we get the roster started. It is an open invitational. You do not have to be part of the guild. This is not a guild event. In fact, I think like 40% of the people who joined were not in the guild, but ended up in the guild by the end of it, because everyone's just like, well, this is a really active PvP guild. I'd love to be part of it. Let's go. But it is not a requirement to be part of the guild. You are more than welcome to come and hang and join it up and join up with us. We have another event that we'll be doing. I don't know if anybody is like an old head in Guild Wars 2, but our May event is going to be something that I'm calling HOG Ball. But it is a mixture of a Sura Ball with like a custom rule set. I don't know if people are familiar with the Sura Ball. It is essentially you make an arena in a guild. So I'll make like a separate guild for this event, so as many people can join as we need. But we'll have an arena that we've been testing out some arenas with the Warpigs internally to see what works. But it's Asura Ball. For those who remember, it's basically you have an Asura on Team 3, who is a ball essentially. And the original thing was you have a bunch of Guardians with hammers, essentially playing soccer with an Asura, trying to get it into a specific goal, trying to get the Asura player, who would be me in this case, commentating from the perspective of the ball. And we have decided to add in, instead of just being all Guardians with hammers, it's going to be 1 Elementalist, 1 Warrior, and 3 Guardians. It'll be the teams, and we'll see like who wants to play goalie, who wants to play this, who wants to play that. I'll have more information out for that sometime in the middle of May. So if anyone's interested in participating in that, hit us up. We always have, these are all open to the public events, or I wouldn't be announcing it now. So we've got HOG Ball, which is basically soccer with Guild Wars powers. And then we'll have the big old beginning of the next league for the second HOG Cup. We're doing 2 HOG Cups a year. This next one will be in the back half because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And thank you again to Mr.
Good stuff.
To Mr. Teapot for popping in and
huge thanks.
Honedenge wants to give a shout out real quick. Please go right ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to give an extra thanks to specifically Frosties and Freyor for over like the past like 3 months. They've been helping me learn support. Like I didn't main support. I have been learning the support from scratch. And they've been helping me like with like VOD reviewing and learning how to play the role. So just big thank you to those two. They were super instrumental in being able to be good enough to help our team win this tournament. So
now you're one of the best healers in NA.
Extra thanks to Salis as well, because he was doing a lot of organizing. Like,
yeah,
he really put things together for us and was like a really good coach and teacher. So I can't understate that, you know.
And I've never played Lumi before this HOG Cup. I was always playing Willbender, so thank you, Salis, for teaching me Lumi.
All right, well, thank you to our new team of Community Conquerors. One of the rarest titles in PvP.
Absolutely.
You are all
You earned it.
Wear them with pride. Wear them with pride. Thank you guys so much. Homage, you want to tell them what they've won?
We're going to get you guys that beautiful title. We're going to get you guys some gold, big pot of gold. We're going to get you guys some gems on the way and some community chests, which will have some gold Doliac finishers inside. And those are super rare. They haven't been available to get since 2014. So I hope you guys really enjoy that. It's literally one of the rarest items in the game. It's all going to be coming your way, and you guys earned it. So congratulations. Really, really, really great job.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thanks for putting it on.
Thanks so
My
much.
pleasure, guys. The show is yours, and huge thanks to Teapot. Really appreciate you for coming out, making this little community rinky-dink tournament super hype. Appreciate you, dude. You're the man. And anytime that you got to go, totally fine. Feel free to dip out. But thanks again for sponsoring and being here. And you're the man, dude. You're the big Guild Wars guy. What else can I say, right?
Yeah, that's me.
That's you.
That's me. And of course, you're very welcome. No, it's always good.
You're the man,
I'm glad
dude.
to see someone else doing something around this, this part instead of just me having to do everything. It's, it's
sound
good
like
to
my
actually,
mom.
it's good to just kind of relax, and just sit back and watch some other stuff happen. Usually I don't get that. I don't
Wait
get
a
that
minute.
privilege to make that happen.
That's almost sounding like if we were to do this again, you might come back.
Oh, maybe if you ask me. Maybe if you ask nicely.
We'll talk. Okay. Appreciate
right.
you, dude. You're the man.
We're going to wrap this whole thing up. Thank you to everyone for participating. We will be, have some grace for me. It's going to take me a little while to figure out sending everything out, but you should get a message from Homage since he has infinite mails. Thanks to everyone for making this the biggest event in a while for NA. We're really excited to have it. And make sure to remember, I'll leave this one to Mr. Jackson. If you want to take us out, Mr. Jackson.
Say less. All right, folks. That's it. You have just watched the HOG Cup. Thank you for being here. Be sure to follow everybody.
Hell yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's wrap that up. Awesome.